Hey everybody! This is the Easy Allies pre-show for the Nintendo Switch presentation 2017. I'm so excited.
Is it annual? Are we getting a 2018
I think we are. I think they added a year on that because it'll happen every year. This is Michael Huber.
Oh my god.
Very excited.
Now, when the Wii U, that old console that they had, did they ever have a Wii U event? Or did they just show Wii U content during a Nintendo Direct?
Just before E3 that year, they did a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Do you remember
Did they
non-specific
call it
superhero?
a Wii U event?
I don't remember what they called it. I think it was the digital event, the birth of the digital event.
Okay. But is this digital? Are we about to watch a video, or is somebody gonna be on stage? Or
I
something,
don't think there's gonna be a stage, Jones.
Okay.
But that's the thing. We don't have any idea. We don't know how long it's gonna be. We don't know what is gonna be in there. We only have rumors and speculation, which is mostly what this pre-show is going to be about.
So what I want to do in the next hour is I want to build up just an alarming amount of hype. Too much hype.
Right.
I want to overboard on hype, and I want to see your souls crushed. That's what I want.
Oh my god.
I ultimately want you disappointed, not because it was a bad event, but because in the next hour we just did too much.
We built it too high.
We did too much.
That's going to happen.
Good. Let's start.
So basically what we're going to do tonight, we're going to kick it off with a little rumor roundup that I'll be responsible for. Then Ben's coming in with your Twitter questions. Please send questions to @EasyAllies. Ben will pick the best ones and we'll answer them live. Then Damiani's taking the couch. He's going to talk about dreams and expectations. Highest dreams, but also expectations. Keep it reasonable. Keep it right. And then Ben will come in with more Twitter questions, and then we're going to go live. We're going to do our live reactions, and then we'll do a post-show as well, which will probably be another hour.
Should people use a certain hashtag or anything with these questions, or just ask them?
No. Hashtags, let me let you in on something. They're
Oh
baloney.
my god. Here we go.
They're
Here we
baloney.
go.
Hashtags are baloney. Just write a question to @EasyAllies.
That's a pretty good hashtag.
We will see them.
Hashtag, if you use hashtags or baloney, higher chance of getting picked.
Thank you so much, everybody, for subs and resubs this evening. We're focused on the event. We're not going to be as focused on chat as we usually are. So if those come and go, we love you all. You are all subscribers. We want to get one out of the way, maybe, just to kick it off.
Yeah.
You're a subscriber now. All right. Time to get down to business.
Okay, so the hottest rumor right now. This is a hot, steamy, juicy rumor. Comes from 4chan. And I know what everybody says when they hear 4chan. Nope. Can't be. Here's the thing. One of the games on this 4chan leak turned out to be trademarked afterward. So it kind of legitimizes everything that was on that list. And so we have to take it seriously. There's another thing on this list that to me indicates it's 100% real. We'll get to it when we get there, but let me give you the setup. So, random poster on 4chan, somebody allegedly setting up the physical stands that go next to the monitors at the demo stations. So this person saw all of those. So the leak here is all the games that will be playable tomorrow for someone like Bloodworth in New York City. So, let's talk about those. Starting off with a game called Has Been Heroes, an indie Viking game.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're lying.
No.
Shut up.
It's from Frozen Byte, who did Trine.
Trine's good!
Yeah.
This could be good!
Yeah,
Trine's
yeah.
sick! Yeah!
So a game called Has Been
Vikings
Heroes from that
vibes.
team, from
What?
Frozen Byte. Yeah. And that was the one that was trademarked later. So it's like, it was on 4chan, everybody was like, shut up. But then suddenly, Frozen Byte trademarks Has Been Heroes. It's like, whoa.
You're making the switch!
You're the Viking.
Next, Fast RMX, which is Fast Racing Neo with new content. That is the F-Zero-like game that was on Wii U.
I'm hyped about that.
Yeah, worth being hyped for. Snipper Clips. One word.
Go on.
Snipper Clips. This is a small title
Go
that
on.
uses 2 Joy-Cons for 2 players.
Okay.
So, no idea.
Yeah, we don't-
I'm sorry. We're going to need that one more time.
Snipper Clips.
Okay, moving on.
Splatoon 2. It's a sequel, not just a port.
Whoa.
That would be surprising to me.
Whoa, me too.
So, well, not impossible, though.
Not impossible at all.
But I was not expecting that. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. If it's got a new campaign, that's so cool.
That could be the best game on the platform.
Super Bomberman R.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah.
R-rated.
R-rated. Hard R. Has to be.
Bodies are exploding.
Yeah.
Limbs.
Swear words constant.
No, maybe it's Racer instead.
If the racer, that's very funny.
The 360 version wasn't dark and realistic enough.
Yeah.
They're going hardcore.
What, Ben? Apprehension?
Yeah, how do you feel about that coming into existence. That could be good or terrible.
I think it totally makes sense for the Switch where you have these tiny, stupid controllers.
Yes.
I think that Bomberman accommodates that well.
Cool battle game.
So it's
yeah,
better than a
really,
basketball
really
game,
classic.
you know
You
what I
can
mean?
easily
Yeah.
do 2-player on
But,
the road.
but I
with
just
that.
think when you haven't had a good console Bomberman game in so long, it's hard to just be like, this does make sense. I don't have the faith that they'll be able to do this.
Wait till we see
Wait
it,
till
man.
we see
Man, I
Wait
know
till
we've
we
been
see
driving this home, but like, making the Switch is the most hopeful message of all time. listen! Hey, there hasn't been a good Bomberman in like 10 years.
Uh-huh.
Bomberman's making the Switch!
But the most hopeful message ever
so
said.
good.
It's probably like, I had a dream. I would say it was I had a dream.
I'm just thinking about video games.
Okay,
right
yeah,
now.
okay, video games.
So just within the
Yes.
context of
Yes.
Okay,
I would
qualifier. Not in human history. Okay.
All right.
Just video.
Okay.
Sorry.
Next up, ARMS, a fantasy fighting game. All characters are themed and have long arms with different powers and effects. Art style very reminiscent of Wonderful 101.
Oh!
May be developed by Platinum Games.
Oh!
So again, this is just this person's observations.
That started here. It ended up here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
So-
canceled Scalebound for that game.
Yeah, please.
Wait. Whoa.
Too soon. Too soon. Oh, God.
Too soon.
No.
Really interesting, non-Nintendo-like. Does Gaia 5 complete?
Whoa!
Yeah. Original game with all DLC.
Dude,
Yes, make
No.
the Switch!
Oh my
So,
God,
we gotta remember-
this guy 5 is really good.
Yeah,
it's a good video.
We gotta keep the grain of salt. I do feel too much anticipation building.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Per Jones's request.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting
Let us
hype.
be-
Okay.
let us
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
excited,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
This is to me the craziest thing on the list. Ultra Street Fighter 2, The Final Challengers.
What?
Port with new content.
A port
Weird.
A port of Street Fighter 2 with new content.
with new graphics?
I bet old graphics.
No, it probably looks like SNES.
Hard to
That's
believe,
weird.
right?
Whoa. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
weirdest
so
thing. That'll be the
weird.
weirdest thing I hear all night.
But the
Yeah.
phrase "making the switch" that could mean anything now. We're in a
Yeah.
new era.
That's
Yeah.
hopeful.
New era. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe port with new content. We already saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Super
for the
Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey.
What a game! I want it to be true.
It's true. It's
I
true.
want it to be
100%.
true.
It's gotta be true.
New 3D Mario title logo has a plane in it, implying new flight mechanics.
For
Sequel to Sunshine.
wait for Super
Sequel
Mario
to
Odyssey?
Sunshine.
For Super
The
Mario
timeline
Odyssey, yeah.
carries on.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Sequel to
Like
Sunshine.
the trailer starts and he's just running around, and
That'd
then
be
all of
so
a sudden
good.
he puts on a pilot's cap, hops on a plane.
Oh my God.
takes off.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Like getting
Yeah, yeah, and
Thinking
then the
about this.
music kicks in.
Oh my god.
Because what we saw was like it was so like it was like Mexican City what we've seen so far.
Right.
That was so distinct, and so maybe we are globetrotting as Mario.
Oh
It'd be
yeah,
fun.
gosh.
Zelda Breath of the Wild, of course. Just
that?
Dance 2017, okay. Skylanders Imaginators, okay.
Right on.
Boy.
Finally, 1-2 Switch, and this is where I'm pretty sure this is true. Minigame compilation showcasing the
course.
tech. Games include Samurai Training, Wild West Shootout, Crack the Safe,
Sold.
Milk, Ball Catch, and Copy the Beat.
Did you say milk?
Milk.
Milk.
That's it. Milk is the reason why I think this is 100% real. Why would you make up milk? It just says milk. It just says milk.
It's not an acronym. It's just the word milk.
Because to be honest, Mario Odyssey sounds like something you could make up.
Yeah.
Right.
Milk, totally. just
Milk.
Yes.
Yes.
Milk.
Is it all caps or capital M?
Capital M.
Okay.
ILK.
Okay.
Someone's grocery list just accidentally
Are you-
mixed
yeah.
in with the Switch list.
But the genius of this is you could kind of see Nintendo making
dryer
oh,
sheets.
mini
They
games.
Yes.
100% are making a game
Yes.
called Milk.
Yeah.
Fabric softener. The
Where
game.
you like you take there's the Switch screen has a top-down cup on it.
Uh huh.
You take the Switch controller and you have to pour the milk in the
No,
glass.
you have to move
And if
the
you spill
sides
any-
of the switch off and back on
Oh, to
to
milk.
the cow.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And if you
gotta
shake it too
click-
much,
yeah,
the cow
yeah,
gets
yeah.
mad.
Right.
All
Yeah.
of the above.
You gotta
go
do
through
clean
the
clicks,
entire
clean
milk
clicks.
making process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it shakes too one of the cow, like will
Guys,
kick
if
you.
this comes true, I swear.
Also, best minigame ever.
Yeah.
Just like doing this. You're like trying to figure out how to hold it. You're like,
Somebody walks
holding
in
it
the
with your
room, you can
leg.
hear
You're
the
like,
clicking.
Yeah, what if you do different activities with milk? Like dunk cookies with your milk or something like that.
Feed him to baby.
Because like WarioWare Smooth had like that mini game where you like drink really quick so that you
Yeah.
can drink milk like that too.
WarioWare Smooth Moves is underrated.
Yeah, it's
It is
incredible.
a great
I wouldn't
game.
doubt Nintendo making like some inspirational life game about milk. Just like Going with the cows, feeding it to a baby,
Delivering it to the house.
delivering
Yeah.
it to the house,
Turning
putting
it
in
into
your
hard work
cereal.
pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need lactate pills for sure for this.
All right, so let's talk
It's in
about
the 40s, you know. Like,
let's talk about some rumors that didn't come from 4chan because there's still a lot of others.
Good, yeah.
Basically, all these come from Laura Dale, honestly. Zelda in March. Zelda at launch.
Please.
Oh, Ben is right now gathering your Twitter questions right at Easy Allies for any question you want us to respond to.
What you want?
Okay, so there were a lot of rumors, Damiani can speak to this, that Zelda would be delayed into the summer or spring, late spring. And now we're saying Zelda at launch. Do you buy it? Oh, he buys it!
Please be true.
Yeah.
That is one hope and dream.
Yeah. Seriously.
I want to see come true tonight.
Yeah,
Please.
that's the one.
Don't want to play Zelda during E3 for review.
Right.
The old
I
Batman
want
treatment.
to play it.
The old
I
Batman.
want to play it in March.
Yeah.
I think Switch and Zelda need each other at launch.
I agree.
oh, it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It is beautiful. And, you
You
know, when,
spent so much time on this
beautiful
Zelda
game.
game.
It really
It needs to sell a lot of copies.
What's the first game we ever saw on there? The first
Yeah,
time we
it's
ever
like
saw
people-
Switch. Like, oh, look at my Zelda game I got. I'm
Switch
taking it on the
go
road.
hand in
Yeah.
hand. I'm sorry, Wii U people, but
My dog likes Zelda.
it's Zelda and Switch.
and Jimmy Fallon, when he was like, hey, what is this thing?
Yeah, he geeked out over
That's
it.
what he was playing.
Yeah.
It's the...
That's what he wants.
Like
Yes.
you said about it, they need each other at launch. Cracking open your Switch,
Yeah.
there's nothing better than christening it with Zelda.
This
Yes.
is like, that's the
You know,
first thing I want to see. Like, going to the
absolutely.
menu and I click on that icon. I
Yeah.
want to see like that opening little animation it plays on Switch. How's it going to do the Switch? Like,
It's gonna go.
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will set the tone.
Yeah.
What is that image going to be?
Well, we'll never get better than that.
Will he be riding a horse? He'll be riding a horse.
What's that title? What's that title screen gonna be? It's gonna be like a field with this, like, Link riding the
Yeah.
horse,
Yeah.
like the world. It just plays like piano music.
Yeah, I bet my money is that it's just one space, so they can show. It's kind of like the trailers that they made, where it's like, look at this one environment, and now it's raining, and now it's daytime, and now it's nighttime. You know, so it'll just be a one map, but stuff will run in.
And I bet there's a
Oh,
horse.
yeah.
I bet there's animals like feeding. I don't think you see Link on the title screen.
Oh,
maybe he'll
does.
come in and fight something and run out.
Okay.
Maybe.
You know, and then
Sure.
he'll come
But like,
in,
I bet his horse is
couple
like
minutes later.
just feeding over there, and then maybe he comes
Yeah.
in.
We're dipping into hopes and expectations, so we got to talk about more rumors.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
My favorite rumor, the craziest thing I've heard all last year, a crossover between Mario RPG and Ubisoft's Rabbids,
I believe it.
Whoa.
I believe it. Yeah.
developed by Ubisoft.
I believe
So
it.
crazy, it's gotta be true.
That
So
is
crazy, it's gotta be
so
true.
We need
weird.
crazier rumors.
That's as crazy as it gets, Damiani.
I don't
you
know.
think-
I've heard some crazy stuff. That is up there.
Okay, we'll get to
That's up
crazier
there.
stuff, but
No, in the
Will
past.
Rayman reveal himself in that?
in that Rabbids game,
or
yes.
is it
yeah,
after
he'll show
the
up.
Rayman
Yeah,
Rabbids
he'll show up.
divorce?
It's gonna be the hand of Rayman, and you think like, oh, it's Mario's hand, but then it like goes, the camera pans up, you see like nothing there, and you be like, what? Then it goes to the other shot, and it's like, oh, it's his other hand. It's Mario, and you're like, it's like side by side with each other.
Well, that's my favorite thing about the rumor is that it's not starring Mario. It's putting
Yeah.
more focus on Yoshi and a bunch of dumb rabbits and more ancillary Nintendo characters, which is what I've been begging for
Weird.
years.
Will we get to play as Bowser in that?
Maybe add him to the party.
Sure.
You always got to add Bowser late game though.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a late game.
He's a late game
He's
party
the last
member.
party member you
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Unlockable.
Yeah.
Ball and chains coming
Yeah.
The original rumor was that would be a launch title. It looks like it might not make launch, but that's such an
Sacrifice it
exciting
for
thing.
Zelda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is heavily rumored to be featured in this presentation. Heavily
in
rumored-
this presentation.
Yeah, heavily
Wow.
rumored to be a Switch exclusive title
Wow.
for 1
Forever?
year.
Oh,
for
okay.
1 year.
That'd be a big deal.
Wow.
Yeah,
Good time.
How long has that game been in development? Long time.
I bet on and off. I bet it's been
Yeah.
spotty.
Right. But since announcement, it's
When
been
that,
like
that
10
stupid
years
like
or
CG
something,
trailer
right?
where the fly comes in and out.
Oh,
of
Yeah,
the
was that
house.
like 4 years ago?
It was a
Forever.
long
It was like
More than
before.
4 years
It was like
ago?
Yeah.
5,
4,
6,
5,
7 years
6
ago.
It was a long time ago.
Do you think it'll
Dark
still be called
days.
Beyond Good and
So
Evil 2?
long, I don't think that might be a part of the game's
Probably get
advertising
another
anymore.
subtitle. They won't call it 2, I bet.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think Beyond Good and Evil is already a really bad title. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a super bad title. If you put a colon and then another word after that,
Oh boy.
don't do it. Just give it a new name,
Yeah.
please.
Even beyond here.
Please.
Yeah, I think I don't know how big of an impact that announcement will have. It won't be that kind of huge, like, oh, it was not even like Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A lot of people really like it a lot, but you need to prove that that game looks great. in order to really have excitement behind
It has to look good. You have
Yeah.
to see from whatever they show that the game is going to be quality, not just that it exists.
I'd be worried about being like another Mirror's Edge. Like people were super hyped when it came back.
Yeah.
And when it was out, no one like cared.
Yeah.
It just fizzled out.
One of Damiani's top 10 most disappointing games. Mirror's Edge.
Oh, Catalyst.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of
Oh,
people's-
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
Well,
of
not just as mine.
Nobody
forward
put
to
it,
that.
put it in a top 10, Damiani.
How
Just
about that
cool.
next rumor, Kyle?
Pokemon Stars.
Woo.
This is probably...
This one
Way.
got me excited.
Yes. So wait, Brad, what is Pokemon Stars?
So Pokemon Stars, as far as my understanding, it's just like a console version of Sun and Moon. Is that what it is?
Yeah. Apparently,
That's what I've been wanting forever.
apparently it's been in development the entire time Sun and Moon has been in development. So they've been like
Higher
co-developing them.
resolution.
Is it
Higher
a
resolution.
combo of both, or like a third title with
Yes.
Third part.
with
Like
its
a-
own Pokemon and stuff?
Probably like a handful of new Pokemon, but generally just like a continuation of a story in the same environments.
And you'll be able to trade with 3DS like Moon and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
Most
isn't
likely.
too far-fetched, because
No, that's
you look
pretty
at Dragon
cool.
Quest 11,
Simple.
that's pretty
PS4
cool.
and 3DS co-development, like similar development cycle.
Well, no, this has never happened before.
I mean, no, but I mean,
This is insane for Pokemon. For,
and
the
for Pokemon,
franchise.
yes,
Yeah.
but like the fact that another studio is doing it with a
Sure,
game.
sure. Yeah.
You know.
Well, it's actually same studio. Still Game Freak.
No,
Still
I
Pokemon.
was referring to Dragon Quest.
Got it,
The
got it.
fact
Got
that
it.
they're
Square
doing
Enix is
it.
doing those two games at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, so that would be pretty unprecedented. I'm curious to see if it looks the same camera-wise, if we're still like top-down, or if it's actually
Like
feels
3D
expansive. I
space.
want a right analog stick. Really
Yeah,
bad,
me too.
realistically.
That'd be
Full
cool.
3D.
Finally, please.
Yes.
Make it
We'll see if
happen.
that happens.
I'd be surprised
With what?
with a new. I think it's going to look better and have a couple of some Pokemon in there, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be really surprised. Because it just existing, I think, is the amazing, shocking thing for the franchise.
Yeah.
So going even further with like, oh, now you can be able to zoom and move the camera.
If they do go further, though, it would kind of set an interesting precedent for the Switch, where they're like really gonna go for it now. You know, they're not just gonna do we're doing the same thing, but on the Switch.
Yeah, with Pokemon games, usually they wait a year or two after a new generation to put that. So when the 3DS came out, Pokemon Black and White 2 came out on the DS, right? It wasn't a 3DS game. So for Pokemon to embrace the new platform this quickly is actually extremely rare. Normally they'd just like to do 3DS games because they know there's so many 3DSs out there. So it's encouraging. It's very, very cool. Potentially
Yeah.
untrue though, so who knows?
They're
We'll see if that
desperate.
happens.
They need it.
Finally, the last hot rumor that there's a Metroid game in development, not from Retro, and we will not see it tonight.
Ah.
Convenient rumor.
Convenient rumor,
Very
right?
convenient.
You built me up and then you
Yeah.
knocked me back.
No, we need you back up.
The rumor
Get back up there.
They're gonna show it tonight.
Should
Yep.
have saved it
It's
for
gonna be
last.
beautiful.
Yep. Yep. That's more like it.
off at the E3 after
Exactly, yeah.
After Nintendo.
Dude, can you
what was
imagine
the
that
World or
booth?
whatever?
Only
the Wii
Metroid
launch
booth?
game.
Nintendo Land.
Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of the fireworks, they're going to show off Metroid there. Of course they were.
I remember
but
that
they
rumor.
pulled it at the last second.
It wasn't ready yet.
It wasn't ready yet.
Yeah. So,
It happened every time. It wasn't ready yet,
Yeah.
guy. It was right behind the curtain. You were so
Yeah.
close.
I don't know what
It
to
was
take.
done.
Rumor.
I heard some people whispering it wasn't ready.
The pre-order link's ready to go.
They had it on stage, like in the back.
Was it
but
Smash? By the way,
they-
was
they
it Smash
decided to
Bros?
post it.
Is that the game that wasn't ready to show?
What?
Like realistically, what was the game that was pulled at the end of that press conference? I bet it was Smash Bros. There was no way they planned on doing fireworks at the very end. Anyway, that is all the time we have for rumors and speculation. It's now time to hand it over to Ben, who's been pulling your
Big Ben.
Twitter questions, send them to
Okay.
@EasyAllies, and he's going to present them.
It's
From
Ben.
him.
It's gonna be
It's
Ben.
That's Ben.
It's gonna be Ben.
How are you gonna do this? from
These
over
four
here?
men.
What's that?
Damiani's feeding him.
Damian's feeding him to me, so I get the big screen
So hang on
for the
one second.
rumors.
Oh.
I went through I probably went
Future.
through 50 questions, and these are what I deem to be the absolute best ones.
Nice.
So, from Brandon Gann on Twitter, what non-gaming detail about the Switch does each ally care about the most to be announced tonight?
Non-gaming detail.
Non-gaming detail.
What does that mean to you, Ben?
So like hardware
So-
or
Anything that isn't like a
Non-software, I would
non-software,
imagine, yeah.
exactly.
Ah.
So it could even be like apps coming to
Oh, like Netflix.
like Netflix, something like that,
Right.
or it could be
I got one. I
That
don't
is
know.
an interesting question.
Yeah.
Unified account system.
Absolutely.
That's what I want the most.
That's
110%.
gaming.
When I
That's
buy-
gaming. That's gaming.
What?
That's gaming.
We said not
Questions
games.
non-gaming detail.
How can
How is it what?
We'll
Quiet,
talk about
Kyle.
that later. We'll talk about that.
Sure.
later.
You're ruining the
well,
hype,
if I can
Kyle.
buy a movie on it, it's bound to my account.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have
Price.
price?
I think that counts.
Does that not gaming?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think.
Sure.
I don't know.
So let's talk about price here a little bit because you brought it up.
Yeah,
What price do you think is appropriate for the Nintendo Switch?
$250 to $300.
You think any more than that, it's a bad
If
sign?
it's more than $300, I will be shocked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be surprised.
Yeah, and if it's less than $250, I will also be shocked. If it's $200, I
Game
would.
changer.
Yeah, it's a game changer. I think these things will be sold out for a year if it's $200.
If it is more than $300, are you out personally?
No,
Okay.
I'm in no matter what.
$5.
Bowser's in, I'm in.
$800. I'll pay it.
I'm paying
People will
1,000.
pay it.
Yeah.
Kidding me?
Yeah.
10,000, 20,000. People will pay it.
Non-gaming, do trophies count? Like a achievement trophy system?
Oh no, that's tied to the game, so it
That's
doesn't
tied
get
to the game.
the gaming question.
That's dumb guy segment. That is what.
Right, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Got it.
Better. I mean, like better battery life than the rumors that we've heard.
Right.
Which
Be
is
good.
what? 5 hours. Right?
Yeah, like better battery.
Yeah.
Also, some weird like if they do something where you can tether it. Like I don't want it to have 4G built in or something.
Sure.
But if you can just tether it, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth or something to your phone and use your phone's network capabilities for multiplayer on the go, that could be cool. Something like that.
Oh, that is a really good idea.
I need an Ethernet
I
port.
was just thinking that.
Oh
That's
my
what, yeah,
God.
It needs one.
On the base.
If
Yes.
there's
It
no
has to be on the
Ethernet
base.
port, I'm out. Out of
You're
spite.
out.
Out of spite.
No, there's
So-
no.
No,
You would buy
there is
it in
not
a
an Ethernet
heartbeat.
port.
Then I'm out. I'm straight up out. I'm not buying some USB Ethernet add-on dongle
So-
in 2017.
So this anger is coming from the fact that you have to buy something else just to plug in an Ethernet cable.
Yes.
That is what's so infuriating to you.
It is infuriating.
I'll
Are
buy
you
your
actually
dongle.
not gonna buy it?
If
I'll buy your
that
dongle.
is the case, I swear to you.
You will have already pre-ordered it before you realize.
You guys
there's
have
no
had my
Ethernet.
pre-order.
I'll buy your dongle. I'll buy a dongle for you.
We will all buy. We'll
Yeah,
pitch
we'll
in and
pitch
buy
in.
you a dongle.
We'll reach the company budget.
So we'll need to
Get your
resolve the Michael Huber dongle conundrum.
Donglegate.
I think it's time to move on to the next
Donglegate.
question.
Donglegate.
All right, will we see? I know the Allies are
Oh,
not
boy.
particularly
Oh, great
big
question.
on Amiibo, but I did think it was a good question. A
Yeah.
lot of people care about it. I care about it. Will we see any new Amiibo at the event? And I'm going to add an addendum to this question. What will the Amiibo functionality of the Switch be like? Will it be similar to the Wii U and 3DS, or will it be more involved?
Do we know if the Switch has a touchscreen or not yet?
It does.
It does.
Okay.
Yep.
I
Kyle's
I
right.
think we will see Amiibos 100% here.
What will we see?
We will see. If there's Splatoon is true, we'll see new Splatoon figures. I feel like
I
immediately.
like that prediction.
Okay,
I think
good,
that's a
good.
smart prediction.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be like an Amiibo segment. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
now's the part of the
Yeah,
video
they'll
where we
just
talk
show the
about
game, they'll,
Amiibo.
like-
They might add
But
it on the end of all the.
For certain things, like here's the Breath of the Wild Amiibo.
Sure.
Here's the Splatoon Amiibo. And I would bet it would be on the actual screen that you like put it there, so that you don't have to like get up and like walk over.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only way it makes
And
sense.
and if you're on the plane and like if there's some functionality like I don't want to have the base. And it's like, well, you can't use the Amiibo if you don't have the base.
Right.
So
would
here's
make sense.
here's the thing. If we see a new IP tonight, it's a really good idea to show off the Amiibo with it, because that immediately includes it with the Nintendo family.
So do you think they would do something with like Beyond Good and Evil 2? That there could be
Yeah,
potential
yes.
Amiibos there?
Like the
Yeah,
fat
yeah, yeah.
pig.
Okay.
Fat pig.
Put 'em
Yeah,
right on.
I think it's just named Page.
Pidge.
Page.
Is
Come
that
to the
just
page.
pig pronounced funny?
P-E-J.
I have a question for you, Allies. I know that you are not big Amiibo crazed idiots, but because of the hype of the Switch announcement, do you think you could be coerced into pre-ordering Amiibo or getting on that train
Easily.
now?
No.
Easily.
So you think
Yeah.
you could?
Whatever Zelda's selling, I'm buying.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like,
sure.
if there was ever a time to buy Amiibo, it would be at launch.
There are
You
like
know,
5 Breath of the Wild Amiibo.
Yeah, I was gonna
Buy
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I
There's
want
gonna
the
be more than
complete
one.
Experience.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would have to be in its unique game, Ben.
Sure.
It'd have to be this is the Amiibo game.
'Cause-
And they actually come to life
But a
inside
good
this game.
one.
Yeah.
So you're saying you just do not care about the figures regardless of how they look. They have
The
to have
implementation.
some
So you're saying you
purpose.
want them to make their Skylanders
Yeah.
or their Disney Infinity?
And the thing is, man, you could imagine Nintendo making a really fantastic version of Skylanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's move on to the next question. This is from Brian. He says, Adizaz, do you think they will show any GameCube games available for Switch backwards compatibility? I'm also going to add...
Hashtag Switch event. Hashtag
Hashtags are below. Yeah. I'm also going to add Virtual Console on there as well, in addition to backwards compatibility.
Sure.
Yeah, I think we'd seen it in Virtual Console. I don't think
Yeah.
it'll support disc at all or anything like that.
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean,
That's probably what he means.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take it as that.
Do you
Because
think
there's
that
no
they're
disc drive,
going to
just to be
show
clear. Yeah.
GameCube games during this presentation, though?
Let's say there are 3 GameCube games that they show for Virtual Console tonight during the event. What do you think those would be?
Sunshine.
Resident
Sunshine?
Evil 4, Sunshine.
I think they're all Nintendo games.
Melee.
Melee. That's one for
Yeah.
sure.
Melee,
I think it could be Double Dash, Sunshine, Melee.
F-Zero GX.
If F-Zero GX is announced for the Virtual Console, we are calling Daniel Bloodworth live on air.
Just to hear the
Promise.
sound effect.
Just to hear the sound effect. Yeah.
He just doesn't pick up, dude. It's like,
Oh, yeah, Metroid
Hyperventilating.
Prime would be good.
The thing is when you think about the Wii U Virtual Console, they sort of added things very, very slowly. The DS
Yeah.
stuff didn't come till much later. The Wii stuff didn't come till much later. Do you think it'll be a sort of staggered system here, or do you think tonight, the moment of hype, they'll be like, you'll have GameCube, you'll have Wii, you'll have DS, you'll have GBA. How do you think it's going to go?
So I think if the GameCube games are held up, as you can finally play these,
Yeah.
we'll have remastered versions of them.
What's up, Sophie?
16:9. You know, because I
Right.
think it's almost not enough now to put a little 4x3 Sunshine up on a store, because of what PlayStation 4 does with PS2 games and things like that.
Sure.
I think you have to have like up-resed versions of those games to compete. To
Absolutely.
say we have a comparable product.
dude, I would love that. You can get Sunshine like that?
Yeah.
That'd be
Wow.
great.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Let's go
That'd
on.
be that'd be
No,
really
no.
cool if they were working on that for a really long time and they just bombarded us with a ton of games like
Because
that.
the thing that's easy to forget, I think, just because we're so used to other virtual consoles, is like imagine being able to play those GameCube games on a plane like that, and
Yeah.
how just going through GameCube Resident Evil 4. Oh, it's
Paper
exciting.
Mario 1000 Year Door.
Paper Mario 1000 Year
Yeah,
Door.
yeah.
That should be one of the 3 games. That should be one of the 3 games. All right, let's go on to the third and final question for our first rumor segment. This one hit close to my heart, so I had to pick it. This is from Jason. This is also another Virtual Console question. Will Mother 3 finally happen in the West? It's the single greatest video game ever created. Will it finally come out of Japan?
Yes.
Yes. I think Mother 3 is happening tonight.
Tonight.
So here's my timeline of events for Mother 3. They did Earthbound Beginnings, which is Mother 1 on the Wii U. I think they had Mother 3 in the pipeline for the Wii U. They said, nope, let's maximize hype here and put it on the Switch. I don't think you do Mother 1 unless you're absolutely intending to do
$30.
Mother 3. So
Yeah.
Damiani pulled out
$30.
some Nintendo Switch
Adapter LAN
LAN
port
adapter.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, an official
So
Nintendo
the
product.
the Switch comes out. It's $300.
Yep.
Add that dongle tax, baby. $330, really.
And 30 for a dongle. That feels...
It's a little insulting,
It's
right?
a little
It's
insulting.
slimy.
It's a little
Like-
insulting, yeah.
$10 most.
They're like Spirit
Absolutely.
Airlines, where they don't give you a seat. And you gotta pay to bring a bag on the plane
You
with
do.
you.
You pay for your carry-on.
Yeah. Nintendo officially like Spirit Airlines.
Those were great questions.
Yeah,
those are
great
good.
I'm so bummed I didn't bring up Mother 3 during rumors. I'm
That's
glad
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
our audience picked up the ball.
I just need to know for my own personal satisfaction. Let's say Mother 3 gets announced tonight. Are you guys there day one? I need to
think
know.
all
I
of
need
us
to
are
judge
there
you.
day one.
Ben, I will bite out of respect for you.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
I'll
you.
buy it.
I'd
Thank
probably
you.
pick it up and then play it eventually. I don't know.
Like, you don't even have to play it. I just want you to give them their...
Like,
I
some
want
things you
you to
just
give them
need
their,
on your
your
hard
money.
This is an important
Wow.
tweet.
Oh my goodness! So, Damiani, can they see this on the stream? Okay, so I don't have to explain it. Yeah, holy cow.
Ultra Street Fighter 2 confirmed.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy cow. All right.
How great will that be? Oh, Damiani's in.
Damiani's in.
Damiani!
Get in, Damiani.
Time for hopes
Do you mean to do any graphics?
and expectations.
All right, hardware time.
Give me the hopes.
Kind of touched up a little bit about stuff with price. I'm thinking a lot on price at this point since everyone's pretty much talked about it.
Yeah.
I think anyone's crazy if you think it's more than $249.99.
Oh my
Just gonna say that. But I like this. Let's talk about the expected colors it's going to launch in.
Ooh.
What do you think it will be in, or
Other
will
than-
just be in the default color that they've been showing off, that charcoal color?
I think just the charcoal.
Just charcoal, yeah.
I totally
I
agree.
think white as well. I think black and white and red. I think
When
there'll be
we-
3 colors.
Whoa, red.
At launch?
Red.
Yeah, I think at launch.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Well, wait. I bet there'll be the gray one, and then the Zelda Breath of the Wild special one. That'll be
bundle. So
Yeah, the bundle will be
we're
a
talking about what
different color.
bundles you expect
yeah.
as well. So that's
that one will
totally
be
a
like
smart
gold or something. Or
one.
green.
Okay, because I'm trying to remember
That
like.
bundle will go for so much.
The
Oh
most
my God.
variation I've seen is I think N64 launched with only one color, but it had all the different color controllers.
Right.
GameCube had the purple, the black, and
I think it just launched with those 2.
those two, and then Wii U and Wii have always been like just white or black and white. So
Yeah. Black,
I
white,
don't-
and red, baby.
oh,
It's
you're going for that
What
red.
if it's like the dock is like where the Master Sword goes into, and then like the 2 sides of the Switch are like the
Okay.
the
What if the dock plays sound effects?
hill
You gotta
socket.
stop.
So you're saying you put it in like
Oh yes!
You gotta stop. You're
when
killing me,
you
dude.
pick it up, it goes. Oh my God!
All
You
right.
have to be able to program that. Program the Switch to be able to do that.
Fever
Oh my
pitch.
God!
All right. We've
We've reached terminal velocity of light.
Well, let's do it.
We've alluded
More.
to this just a little bit, but we should talk about the availability of getting the Switch after this press conference is done. How hard is it going to
Yeah.
be to pre-order
difficult.
and get the
It's
Switch at
impossible to
launch?
get NES
It will
Classic.
be-
Like on a scale of like 1 to 10 is NES, or 5 is NES Classic, 10 is Wii, where you couldn't get it for 2 years.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a 7 or an 8.
I think
Okay.
I think Huber is so on point.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly the range.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really hard to find one of these things.
If you don't get one tonight, it's gonna be like
Or tomorrow morning.
and 3 or
at
4
GameStop.
months before you.
See in the
and
summer.
I'm all
Yeah.
about momentum. The last 2 big products from Nintendo, the GameCube adapter, I call that huge, and the NES Classic. Both of those were sold out for
Are you talking
many.
about the Smash Brothers GameCube?
Yes.
For the okay,
that
yeah.
and NES Classic were the 2 big 2 releases from Nintendo. Those were sold out for many months. You still can't find.
And I'm gonna be
NES Classic.
all like the peripheral stuff. I'm gonna be worried about selling out as
Yeah.
well. Because
Oh,
remember
yeah.
back when we came out, like the component cable sold out, extra controllers
Yep.
sold out. Like the nunchuck couldn't even get that.
Yeah.
Like good luck
that
with the
land
Wii remote.
dongle's
In its
already
own-
sold out.
In its own way, though, the Wii limited availability was a thing of magic because you would see online people posting like shady stuff, like, "Hey, I know a guy who can get you a Wii," and that is amazing. Going all the way down that rabbit hole and seeing
Pay me
what
$50.
happens.
I'll give you information where you can go get a
Right.
Switch
Right.
The
tomorrow.
only thing
Yeah.
in our favor is that Christmas is already over,
Yeah.
so you have a lot of people that are not in the race at this moment.
Could you imagine
which helps.
November release?
Yeah.
Oh boy, that would have been
That's
a bloodbath.
terrifying.
I don't know. I mean, it would definitely be worse if it was a holiday. I still think this would be really bad.
I agree.
Let's talk about the network, the online functionality.
Ooh.
Yes.
Let's talk about availability.
This is, okay, now
Let's talk about online.
This is why I freak out about wanting the Ethernet cable or the Ethernet inside of it already and not a dongle, is because my entire history with Nintendo Online has been lagfest.
Really.
I'm nervous.
Here?
I'm nervous.
Also, I muted this for. I know they're gonna get.
Oh,
But I
yeah,
muted
so
the.
there we
first
go.
person.
Yeah!
Nintendo.
Online functionality, ladies and gentlemen.
We need a dongle.
Dawn is
Online
declining.
functionality.
about the shared network, the shared
Yes. Yes.
library, things like that.
Yeah. Keep going.
I was just saying,
Sorry.
it's network issues all the time. Like Smash lags, Mario Kart lagged for me. Just games lag because not everyone has a dongle. So a lot of people are on wireless, and that slows everyone and everything down. So that's why I wanted like a dedicated Ethernet slot. So
I mean, what do you think about like just like the infrastructure they have besides just like connectivity and like latency like that? Just going back and looking at like Wii U and even the Wii, like the online shops and stuff like that.
The
You know-
Wii U online shop is,
Yeah.
in addition to
Yeah.
spiders, it's the only thing I have nightmares about.
My biggest
Oh my
hope,
God.
one of my biggest
Yeah.
hopes is just a download bar with actual progress numbers, like a percentage.
I mean, yeah, like you have to go to your downloads menu in the Wii U, like click on that dumb icon, and then bring up all the progress of that. Yeah, I mean, it's always been cumbersome. So, do you just want to see it like on par with what you get like right now on PlayStation Network and Xbox Live, or do you think like
except faster, hopefully, than PSN?
You want it to be faster?
I love chat. Dongle.
Dongle.
The dongle.
All right.
Online.
It's online.
I would like it to be free online. We don't have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Continuing trend of Nintendo. They hint back at the Wii about some paid. I don't know if it was mistrained. Remember that different icon they used to have, like the orange online one or something, that supposedly people interpreted as like a paid service, but it was just for paid features like microtransactions and stuff like that.
They bring back Club Nintendo or whatever, but it's like PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they do it for free, if they're going to make people pay something for it. But I want to talk about like trophies and achievements.
Sure.
Because Nintendo did do something a little bit interesting with Miiverse, with the stamps and being able to share that. Their own communities thrive there, but I don't think it was what everyone was looking for. It was a nice niche thing, but I think people want, like, especially Nintendo fans, enthusiasts like me, like, man, I just want to have like a place where you show like I beat like Super Mario Galaxy 2 in like, you know, under X hours. I got all the like stars and everything like that. Is this the time to have achievements and trophies?
Please. I think it's going to happen. I don't think it is going to be a one-to-one comparison to either achievements or trophies. It will be its own thing. How they tally that stuff is different.
It's ironic. I mean, this is my own issue. Maybe I'm alone in this, but I always felt like when I played Wii U that I was isolated because of the way the Mii Plaza and all that was kind of handled. And then, you know, just booting up like Steam or Battle.net or PlayStation Network or Xbox Live, I feel like I'm joining a lobby where all my friends are there.
Yeah.
And I know like you have friend IDs on Nintendo, but I still always felt isolated.
It's just the way they surfaced that stuff was a little awkward and not always, like, when you get on the other consoles, it's like immediate, like, this person is playing this and you feel a connection there.
Yeah.
Because I think Miiverse is a really good idea. I don't necessarily think they need to abandon Miiverse. It could be used. It could be a good social platform, but, like, loading into it and just kind of the cumbersome interface, I think, really made it rough.
Touch it up.
One thing I just, like, thought of, besides, the trophies and achievements, but bringing my game save data and like old previous downloads. This has been like Nintendo's been extremely bad at like making you purchase something and it doesn't go across like there's no unified account where you could like re-download it on another system. You're pretty much locked to that system. Is this finally the time that Nintendo's going to break that? And like they basically need to do it, but do you think they are actually going to do it this time? Let you bring in your Wii U purchases over or any of that stuff, or do you think?
Yes.
Brad's
the one, Damiani.
Brad's been itching to talk about this.
Would it be? Would it be going forward only or retroactively?
I personally think it will start now. Like anything you buy on Switch from now, they'll make you get a new account. Starting now, it might be like the new My Nintendo account, whatever. Starting now, once you connect it, any Switch device or any whatever they do from going forward will count. But unfortunately, anything previously, your Wii U stuff isn't coming over.
Right.
So
that's what I figured they would
all
do.
your purchases, your virtual console stuff on like Wii U
Fresh start.
will not be coming with you, but it will be awesome if the rumored GameCube stuff is true. Have those GameCube games. Yeah. Been waiting for that one. Been waiting. Dude, I heard you all talk about the games. I was like, Fire Emblem. Been streaming Fire Emblem for weeks, and everyone's like, I can't wait for that to be on the GameCube Virtual Console.
Yeah.
Don't have to pay like $100 for that game.
That's the only reason I don't know.
And Bane and Kaido. So like, I don't have to like go track down a copy that's like not gonna cost me like 2-3 times the retail price for a GameCube game. Now they're great games, but like that's gonna be great. Like to have that, and who knows? Maybe they'll go a step further. Like with Melee, like if they do that on Virtual Console, will there be online like multiplayer with that, or are they gonna leave it alone? Like possibilities.
Yeah, you
just
look at Modern Warfare
possibilities.
Remastered. They like did so much to that.
Yeah.
You know, could Nintendo do something similar with Smash Melee? That'd be crazy.
Speaking of software, let's talk about the launch lineup. Your hopes and dreams.
Zelda.
Besides Zelda.
Zelda.
Yes.
Zelda launches you.
Zelda's a big.
Wave Race.
What
Wave Race,
planet do you
baby.
think Wave Race is going to be a launch title? Explain that
The
to me.
Hopes and Dreams planet?
Okay. I gotta remember it's Huber's planet, so everything happens on
Planet Huber.
Planet Huber.
Planet Huber, let's go.
Everything's there.
Or F-Zero. Wave Race or F-Zero.
Something that would just send me through the roof is Monster Hunter. I mean, there's
Oh,
never
yeah.
been a
Okay.
system that has been more Monster Hunting ready than the Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
so yeah.
Yeah.
I got a hunger for Animal Crossing.
Yes!
Give it up.
Complete, like a real animal. Yeah.
Real animal.
No
Real.
stupid amiibo
No.
festival
No
garbage.
cards.
Wait, none of that.
Putting
No
our foot
cards.
down.
What if
No cards.
What if the entire you were talking about like achievements and trophies and Miiverse and all that. What if it's just like
20 minutes
an
hype.
Animal Crossing thing? Like all of that is tied through Animal Crossing.
Animal
my
Crossing is
You know?
the OS.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Switch menu is a town
yeah.
that
Well,
you like evolve.
You're
Oh my
connected
god!
through
Next
Animal
level.
Crossing.
Worst menu of all time. But my god,
And like
is
your
it jolly.
friends are in there,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you go up
yeah.
to them and you're like, "Do you want to play Smash with me? Come to my house."
Yeah. Come over and play Smash with me. People get really confused. You like in real life or in the Switch
Right.
town?
Right.
But I mean, for something that's portable, you know, it's like
Yeah.
there's a lot of console games, even stuff that might be third party that's coming to the Switch. Like,
Dude,
I don't have a tremendous hunger to play that on the go. You know, like I don't take the bus to work. Like I don't travel a lot. Like even when I do travel, like I got my iPhone. I do have things that do entertain me. You know, it's like it's probably actually a good opportunity to get work done. But I think about like it doesn't matter where I'm going. If something's happening at 2:30 in my town, and I can have the console with me and just break it out for 5 minutes. Like hold on, I just gotta get the mail. Okay, I'm sorry. What were we doing? You know, like I'm at some meeting or hanging out with somebody else, or at my parents' place or something, and just like, oh wait, that's right.
I think there's an episode of Black Mirror about that.
Exactly.
But hold on.
What's up, Brian?
If Dark Souls
wanna
comes
get a
out
4.4
like it was
at least.
rumored,
We're switching to Dark Souls.
I'm going to a graveyard and I'm playing Dark Souls in the
Oh
graveyard.
my god, yes!
That's a show.
We're all doing
Yes.
That's
that!
a show.
Or Bloodborne?
And we're co-oping through.
Yes.
together.
Oh my god.
We go
Oh
to a
my
different
God.
graveyard for each
See.
game.
Yes.
Yes!
I can see that being like making it for launch. Dark
Yeah,
Souls
oh.
remaster.
Dark Souls Remastered.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
my goodness.
Get
Dark Souls
excited for
1
Souls
remaster?
again.
I guess those games are okay.
Blood won't be able to hear anything too well when he gets in there, but he will be monitoring for the loudest moments
Ah.
to get that with the one thing that we cannot get, you know,
Yeah.
from being at that
Engaging the
event.
live
Is
audience.
feeling the room.
I'm just
Nice.
thinking about
Danny
going to Planet
Blood, your
Huber.
first ally, to put his hands on the Nintendo Switch. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Planet Hopes and Dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
Hopes and dreams.
What about some of the rumored Wii U ports to Switch?
Like Mario Kart?
Mario Kart,
I think that's
Smash
something that could happen
Brothers.
for sure.
Yeah.
Is there any other
My worry
Wii U
with
game
that,
you want to see?
My
Oh,
worry
right.
with that is that they're going to lean too heavily on that in this presentation, and it's going to feel like a bummer. Because like that would take the wind out of my sails
I don't
if
think
if
so.
it felt like all just Wii U ports.
I mean, I think they'll probably talk
What?
about. Oh, that's just the stage.
Yeah.
Still not
That
starting.
is
yet.
a-
That's
That's
like E3.
gnarly.
Dude, they're
It's
going
Res
E3.
Infinite.
Wow, that's
We're on
virtual.
E3 level.
We're going virtual boy right now. Look at that.
Dog
This is the
shit.
PC gaming
The
show
dawn
right now.
of yeah.
Kyle, dude.
Is this a US feed?
Yeah.
Kyle, that is a
I,
production.
this is what they're giving us.
Twitch.tv/Nintendo.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what
okay.
we're getting.
Kyle, tell me what the
Can
production
chat-
value
can
is.
chat see
Tell me your
this?
immediate thoughts.
Hi.
We're not on that feed yet.
Exceeding my expectations with those
man.
production
So we're gonna
values.
see live performance.
Should we put
Yeah.
the visuals up just for them to see?
Dude,
Yeah, we
We're
can
switch
we're
over,
referencing
to,
it.
switch over to Master then. I think they'll talk about Mario Kart and possibly Smash Brothers and
Here's what I
and
want.
Splatoon if it's not new.
I want a bundle, Damiani.
sell the bundle.
Wii U
No.
greatest
No, he's
hits.
not.
No.
No, let him finish.
I want a Wonderful 101 Bayonetta 2 bundle with new
Oh.
characters and stages.
The second chance bundle.
The second
chance!
the second chance bundle.
Make it right. Make it right, dude.
Hashtag make it right.
Help Kami feel good.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Make it right.
are there any?
Is that music not muted for them?
It's everything should be muted. I muted it on the icon so they don't hear that over us. Is there any other Wii U game that you personally want to see brought over to the Switch and enhanced and updated in any way?
I mean, I want to see a Super Mario Maker.
Yeah, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, there we go. Buzzman in the back.
Oh my God.
What'd you say, Busman?
Tropical
Ah.
Freeze with a Tropical Freeze extended edition.
What do you want to see? Because they've done two Donkey
The
Kong
second
games.
chance edition. I want.
But what's
Make it
different?
right.
What do you just want it as is and hope it sells?
Kyle,
right?
Kyle,
perfect as is.
Kyle wants
New
an
character?
excuse to play it again.
New character, Kyle.
I agree.
No new character?
Flawless.
Yep.
Just
New
just
character
put it out
It's
again.
unbalanced.
Unbalanced.
All right.
It's a flaw.
What about a new island? New world?
Versus
World.
mode. Versus
No.
mode, Kyle. Easy A
Kyle wants
Tropical
it
Freeze
untainted.
tournament.
No.
trying to think, what other Wii games didn't do well that probably
All of them.
deserved all of them?
All of
Generally
them.
all of them.
I mean, they all sold under expectation, but did they all like? Do you want Wind Waker HD on Switch, like a Switch edition? Do you really think that needs it?
It doesn't need
I
it.
would like to be able to buy like.
But if
the
I can
virtual console.
slowly assemble a perfect Nintendo platform where I could put all of my games that I would want to be on there, Wind Waker would be one of those games, for sure. You know, if I like reduced price.
Yeah.
Like imagine you can get it for $15-20.
Yes. Yeah.
I might play Wind Waker on the go sometimes.
Yeah, you
that sounds okay.
You twist my arm. I'll play.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Yeah, no big deal.
What about brand new game announcements? What do you expect? What do you hope? What do you want to see shock us?
I want something that feels like a Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Feels like Resident Evil 4.
Adult.
That would be amazing.
Adult.
An adult title.
An
Yeah.
adult.
Not adult only,
A
but like
title rated
a grown-up game.
mature.
Just for you, I do hope there's an AO like cut
Yeah,
to
yeah.
AO.
Leisure Suit Larry comes out on the stage.
Oh,
The
geez.
triumphant return.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I want Todd Holland to come out on stage and say that Skyrim Remastered will not be coming to the Switch. Be like, I just want to clear this up. Like, I appreciate being involved in that original video, and God, you know, that would be great, but we're not working on that.
So y'all are gonna make fun of me, but there is history with this title. We've talked about the Metroids and the F-Zeros, but when I think of Nintendo 64, it's hard not to think of one game. Turok! I want Turok! Yeah! John's got my back hard!
Turok.
Bring Turok back. I'm not even kidding.
Make it right.
Make it right.
Make it
That could
right.
be-
Make it
that's
right.
an adult game.
Make it right.
Right.
Make the switch.
That could be an adult game. Turok with multiplayer.
Multiplayer.
That's like the
Yeah.
first
What
person
about
multiplayer
this?
game.
Yeah.
A reimagining, a reboot of Turok 1.
Yes.
With modern graphics and modern controls.
I would be ridiculously excited.
Would you weep?
I would get chills for sure.
Okay.
Can you hit X on that chat?
Turok.
What any other third-party games? Because that seems to be like the biggest thing every time with Nintendo systems. Like, I wish there was more third-party support. Is there any dream game from a third party that you want on there that we either know about or that you expect is going to happen in the future that being on Switch would like convince you like, hey, we've got the third-party support.
Chrono
That was a
Trigger
problem.
remake.
Okay. Chrono Trigger remake.
Yeah. I'm going the highest you can go.
Brad just landed on Planet Humor.
Plenty of space.
Checking in right now.
The flag just says
It's
hopes
nice
and
up here.
dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what big third-party title do you think would convince you that there's Nintendo's serious about courting the third-party support again?
Devil May Cry 5.
Oh,
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Onimusha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
I
it
would-
be-
I
Devil
would-
May Cry from like Platinum or something? Or
Just
Platinum. A good Capcom. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I can see that.
Devil May Cry
Yeah.
5.
I can see it.
The Nintendo Switch logo comes up, then bullet holes go through it.
Yeah, and then it gets sliced
Then
in
it gets
half.
sliced in half.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Pizza comes out.
Yes. Yes.
And then it's a 20-minute cutscene of talking on the phone and being real sassy.
Yeah. Man, we're not
That too.
we're not getting Mass Effect Andromeda. They said that already. They confirmed that's not happening. Which to me also probably makes me think that 0% chance of Red Dead happening on Switch. That would have been
I've-
like the
Highly
one-
doubtful.
I've seen
yeah.
a
that would have been the
couple-
one I'm like, we're in,
Imagine.
we're in business.
You
I've seen
go
a
out in
couple-
the wilderness on a horse
I
playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Good.
I've seen a couple
for all
in
5
chat
hours.
for Shenmue HD. The reason,
We're in
so
Planet Humor.
when I think of,
Planet Humor.
I assimilate all of Sega's library kind of into Nintendo now. Like they've kind of just like
Once a bit of
ingested it
rivalry.
all. Even though Sega games come out on
Questions?
other platforms, I
Twitter
still kind of like
questions, you gotta
think
pick
there's
one.
an allegiance there.
Sure.
But Shenmue 3 being so tied to Sony, you know, I can't imagine Shenmue HD being on the Switch unless it's also on PS4 or Xbox One or other consoles or PC. But
Dude, Dragons, Dogma, Online, or 2, on the Switch. That'd be so good.
yes,
Especially
In America.
yes.
I just
Yeah.
want more Dragon's Dogma. I'll take
Yeah.
what I can
Yeah,
get.
any Dragon's Dogma, even a remake.
Uh-oh.
Dragon Quest 10. Make it right.
If Dragon Quest
Make
10
it right.
comes out on the West,
Alright.
Yes. Then I'll weep. Then I'll weep.
I will weep with you.
I will weep.
We will weep.
I will also add to your dream and fantasy.
No.
The first Western
No.
release
No.
confirmation of Phantasy Star Online 2 coming to Switch.
We're
Make
at a
it right.
planet that cannot exist.
All of these can exist. Do you want to know
collapsing
why?
upon
Beyond
itself.
Planet Huber.
This is my-
is
this
a
is-
sequel.
This is my favorite time in life. I am not being hyperbolic right now. Kyle will agree with me to an extent. Minutes before a press conference.
Yeah.
There's no better time.
There's
There's no better time to dream, baby.
Because it's all hype.
Yes.
There's no reality
Yes.
tampering it back down.
You're
Planet Huber all the
Wow.
way.
Yes. Yes.
Dreams of the wild.
Best time in
You know
human
what?
history.
I'm
Right
taking
now.
this presentation right now as confirmation of Electroplankton 2.
What? You brought it down a little bit with that.
That was for Blood. That was for Bloodworth who's not
Bloodworth is
here.
excited.
Bloodworth will be excited about
Not
that.
that I don't like Electroplankton.
Electroplankton
Although
2.
this is a good sign to me, though, that they're pulling out all the stops and
Yeah,
doing
look at
the
this.
laser
Absolutely.
beams. Look how many laser beams.
This
They're-
is raising my hype.
They're trying to
I want
communicate
Reggie
how
to come out in
future they are.
sunglasses and glow sticks.
Yeah. Just cover a vest made of glow
80s
sticks.
theme. 80s theme presentation. Let's do it.
It's a stage though.
No,
We
yeah,
didn't-
but
we
this
didn't
is the
know,
thing.
did we?
Nintendo doesn't do this kind of thing, so they're saying the
Yeah.
Switch is a new era.
They're back on a
Ultimate
stage.
Switch.
When was the last time they were on a stage other than
Maybe that's
Treehouse,
what
Kyle?
the gifts Ultimate brings.
He can't handle it anymore.
All right.
I can't handle it.
While Don's doing this question for us real quick, you want to swap out
Sure,
for
let's
the
do-
Twitter? Yeah, let's
do
get Don.
questions.
Don, get up there,
Don,
buddy.
get
We
up
have
here.
a question
Damiani.
for Don.
Thank you for the
Yes.
hopes and dreams. Have a great Switch presentation,
That'd be
Damiani.
good.
I don't think
It's
it's
like,
actually.
get the hell out.
I don't think chat can see that.
I can fix it.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. This is the best question we've gotten so far.
Yeah.
This is from Lewis. I would like to hear Don's take on the Nintendo Switch presentation.
Get up here, Don.
Get up here, Don. Get up
Yeah.
here, Don.
Get up here.
From the couch.
Front and center, where he belongs.
All right, I'm excited. I love Nintendo, so I'm super hopeful right now and positive. I'm taking a rocket ship, first of all, to Planet Huber. Yeah! Fingers crossed for Wave Race. That would be unbelievable because I'm a big fan of the original. It seems like they're going, kicking a lot of stuff back to that time. But more realistically, I'm really excited about like the Virtual Console, actually, which you guys were hitting on a second ago. I don't know if you mentioned it earlier, but now knowing that. Definitely probably going to be Dreamcast games on it, right? I would
Wait,
assume.
definitely. What do you mean
I mean, I would
definitely?
assume. Well, why not?
It's not a safe assumption.
Wait a minute,
You
though.
just heard it right here.
Wait a minute, though. I want to go to Planet
for sure.
Don.
That's Planet Don.
Yeah,
Well,
it's Planet
why
Don.
wouldn't there be? Why wouldn't there be?
Right?
Why? I guess not. I mean,
they have they're putting out plenty of Virtual Console games with Sega.
sure.
Yeah.
Now they're capable of doing the Dreamcast.
Okay.
So why wouldn't they?
Dreamcast games on the store.
Dreamcast, Saturn.
What?
Wait, Saturn?
Yes.
Saturn?
Why not?
Do you think?
You were just physically pushed me over to get over here.
Are you saying I'm gonna be able to play?
Oh my god.
Can I play Panzer Dragoon Saga on the Switch?
Yes, that's
I
what I'm
can.
talking
I can
about.
do it.
That's what
Okay.
I'm talking about.
All right.
The Saturn version.
Okay. Okay.
And not only that, but I hope they roll out these Virtual Console games a lot quicker than they, this is the third generation now, like they did with the Wii U, the way they trickled them out again.
Right.
But just come out right away with, we got, on launch day, this is what I'd be excited for, 10 Dreamcast games are available, 10 Neo Geo games are available.
Geo!
You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
25 Super Nintendo games. And,
Yes.
and don't do the trickle out thing
Right.
again. I agree, this is going to be like a new account for Virtual
new era.
Yeah. So I'm excited about the Virtual Console stuff. Believe it or not, quite a bit. Of course, all the first-party stuff I'm excited about if they had an F-Zero and to see what Mario's going to look like.
Yeah.
But I'm curious. I feel like there's got to be something here they're going to show us with the portable aspect of this that we don't know. And I'm hoping, I might be the only one hoping for this, but I'm hoping that maybe there will be some kind of like augmented reality feature and co-op that can possibly work, taking people into the real world,
Right.
and somehow it they can do it with card-based games, but it'd be nice if it was like something more like Pokemon Go. They're a little more complex,
Sure.
obviously.
Are you talking about something that would be human beings physically interacting with each other because of their Nintendo Switch, like they did
Yes.
with the 3DS and the Street Pass?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
not only
excellent.
that, being able to interact in games in a augmented reality setting. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? At a park, for instance.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm excited about that. The opportunity for that.
Excellent. Damiani, do we have one more question we can do before we get going?
Yeah, we got 5.
We got
6
5 minutes.
here.
All right, here we go. From Snowcone Guy, great name. Do you expect features like instant replay, streaming support, or independent voice chat? I think this is an excellent question.
Streaming support would be the only one, the most likely, I think, out of those three. Independent voice chat, no.
Yeah.
It's just
I
a
think
very,
no way
very
for that.
non-Nintendo.
But instant replay, yes. There's still that button on the controller that we don't know what it does.
Do you think the system
Yeah.
can handle it after all the not great stuff we're hearing about performance? You think
Yeah,
it can?
baby.
Yeah, handheld and records its own stuff. To a,
I don't know. You're making me double think it, Jones.
Right.
Just how big are those video files going to be, and are you going to be able to store all that stuff?
Maybe
on?
certain functions like that would be
It
limited
might
to
be
only when you're
screenshot,
using
Jones.
it in the
Yeah.
dock. You know, only when it's docked, certain features will be available.
I had a thought, not to jump all over that question, but will they announce anything mobile that'll work with Switch as well? Some
Hopefully
game that'll
an
come
app.
out on Switch that will also have a free app that you can download in the
Hopefully, so
tube.
you can download
Oh,
games
that's
off
awesome.
your
Or-
phone.
That'd be cool.
I could see like a Virtual Console Mario Run version.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if there was some sort of back and forth communication between Mario 1 and the Nintendo Switch day one. Like,
What about a
they've already
Switch
planned
app?
that out.
It's a Switch app, like a PSN app, so you could
Ah.
open your profile, buy games.
Well, this
Do
is
that.
this is territory they've kind of hinted at before with the Wii U. So, and especially considering their recent relationship with mobile, yeah, I think a Switch app makes a lot of sense. In fact, I would say it's more likely than not.
I can just
even.
see it on my phone for some
Right,
reason. I can
yeah,
see the
you can
little
see it.
red thing with the
Yep.
Switch. Yeah.
Opening it up.
Okay.
Being able to now, do you think it would be like the PlayStation app or the Xbox app, where you could go and you could buy things through the app?
I don't know about it turning on and downloading them automatically, but
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, like,
It would be nice if it had
Nintendo's
that
not
functionality.
going to want to prohibit you from giving them money
Sure.
any way possible.
Absolutely.
And that would possibly be a good, even though it's the Switch app, they could run Mario Run ads on there and, you know, Pokemon Go ads and stuff. Be like, hey, you know, it's like, as long as you're on your phone, here, click here and buy that too.
We got 3 minutes left, and I want to
Yeah.
do one more thing
All right.
before we go into the actual event. I'm gonna go around round robin
All right.
to each of you,
Okay.
and I just want you to say the name of one game. I don't care what it is. You
Okay.
don't have to justify it. Just the name itself. Bradley Ellis.
Zelda.
Zelda.
Turok.
Metroid Universal Decay.
Whoa.
I just made it up.
You made it up. That's your new game.
Universal
Now,
Decay.
well, now I want a good. Oh, I want to say Animal Crossing, but I really want a good, like Animal Crossing Voyages.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
They're on a boat.
Don Casanova.
You know. Oh, I don't have to justify
You
it.
don't have to justify it.
Name
That's the
the
best
game.
part.
Red Steel 3.
Nice.
Can we clap for that? Can we clap for that?
Each
I
controller.
don't want to wear out my arms this time. Part 2 was really excellent. I loved it.
Chad actually hates when we clap. Apparently that.
Oh,
really
I'm sorry.
Sorry, no
Oh,
clapping.
okay,
Likes
no
it, no
clapping.
clapping. Just
Just
yell
the
it.
energy.
Just scream.
All right,
Scream.
Kyle Bossman, I need a game title. Do not justify it. It can be anything. No limits.
Retros, new game.
Ooh.
Love it.
What's the title? That gesture.
Challenged.
Okay.
Challenged.
Love it, Kyle.
Mine is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance 2.
Oh.
God.
Michael Damiani.
Vanillaware's 2D Metroid.
Vanillaware's 2D Metroid.
What's the name?
What's the name?
What's the name?
That's the name.
No, that can't be the name. Metroid Redemption.
Double meaning.
Second chance.
Do you see this, Kyle? We're getting the full spectrum, Kyle. We had green lights there. We had the blue lights up top.
It's all the colors. It's
All
Switch
three
at
colors.
launch.
I want to know we can hear it. We
Can you
should.
tune it up? 'Cause
Quantum
it's max
Break.
volume
Look,
on
Quantum
here.
Break's
And
that.
I'm actually gonna let chat start.
I think it's actually going through the
Maybe
PC
Quantum
speakers.
Break effect.
No, it's going through
these.
TV.
It's just quiet.
And I'm gonna bring it up for chat because I need to start hearing how.
So many thoughtful
the whole
observers.
balance is.
Here, get up front.
Oh,
No,
console.
he was too loud.
Yeah, I'm too loud. I'll be back here. I'm right here.
Don, don't leave.
I'll be
I'll just see in the back row.
We got too many back rows.
I'll get up front.
Send me
Okay.
the slide.
All right, Damiani will be up front too. We got
Chat
this.
wants me back here. I'm way too
Okay.
loud.
All right.
I'll go here so I can use
protecting
this
their
table.
ears.
Oh, Ian's up there.
No, you
Thinking
come up
ahead.
here too.
What
We
about
get
Jonesy?
4 on here.
Something I don't often do.
I just want to use this table to make
Think
notes.
ahead.
Oh my God. This never happens, Jones.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun.
The gens are gone. There's no more gens. We're out of gens.
I was thinking about that.
This is
oh,
it.
oh God!
Countdown.
Check your
The,
counters.
the gen killer.
your- I just
53, 52, 51,
Oh,
50,
that's so good.
49. See, I'm syncing it with our audio if we need to.
Oh, nice.
See
Very
what I did?
clever. Yep.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't need that.
It's not still
live.
muted?
Not one.
Okay.
Kyle's loud.
Kyle's loud. All right.
Oh my god. Dude, a countdown band.
I can bring it down.
30 seconds. It turned red. Oh my god.
See, they're switching. It's a switch countdown. They switch.
Oh, it is.
Those are all the clicks.
Those clicks are happening, Jones.
Yeah.
We gotta get down here.
Don't even get it.
Yeah, are these all clicks?
No.
No, these are
There's no
beeps.
click
These are
sound.
beeps.
Yeah.
I put this the 50%, so I hope it's loud enough.
Okay.
Chad, can you hear?
They'll hear it through our mic for sure.
Are you loaded?
Let's do this.
Oh yeah.
What will you reveal?
Here we go. Thank you for the subs. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Click. Click remix, baby. Do it.
That's
No.
That's the second.
Wow, that doesn't count?
Yeah.
Jones didn't count it. Why?
We're talking about the thing we saw in the video. So
Okay,
we're talking
three.
about.
Everybody in that crowd just pumped up his wheel.
Click remix.
That is a click.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Clicks. What's our betting special? Oh.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tatsumi Kimishima from Nintendo. Thank you very much to all of you who have joined us here today. And thank you to everyone viewing the presentation live online. Many people around the world watched the Nintendo Switch video we released in October of last year and reacted quite positively to it. This video introduced the Nintendo Switch console, Nintendo Switch dock, Joy-Con grip, and 2 Joy-Con
Yeah,
controllers,
so far.
No, he's gonna show us something new.
as well
That's
as
what he's setting
the
up.
Pro Controller.
Just setting the stage.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch
This is the previously
is a
on.
console
Yeah.
that can be played while connected to your television, but it is also a system you can bring with you to share the fun wherever you go. Nintendo Switch is a brand new kind of home gaming system that offers a wide diversity of play styles. In today's presentation, we intend to provide a detailed introduction to the Nintendo Switch hardware and software. I'd like to begin by introducing the Nintendo Switch launch date,
Yes.
suggested retail price,
Wow.
and
Great.
online services.
Great way to start.
Wow.
Nintendo Switch will release simultaneously on March 3rd,
March
2017.
3rd?
What?
In Japan, the US, Canada, major European countries, Hong Kong, and other territories.
That's so soon.
Yeah.
This is the suggested retail price for Nintendo Switch.
It's gonna be in yen.
In Japan, it will be $29,980.
$300, baby.
$300. It's $300.
In North America, it will be
That is,
Points for me, baby.
that is so expensive.
No way.
That's too high.
Points.
Too
For the
high.
price in Europe,
They're still selling out.
please
though,
check
remember?
with your local retailer.
Please check with your
Wow.
local retailer.
They're like, where are your money from?
You need to be working at Best Buy right now.
Online services.
Oh shit! Here we go.
With Nintendo Switch,
300.
you will of course be able to enjoy online multiplayer gaming. And when you use a smart device application that will connect to Nintendo Switch,
Switch app.
you will be able to invite friends to play online, set play appointments, and chat with friends while enjoying online matches and compatible games.
I set a play appointment. You didn't show up.
Users
Where
will
were
be
you,
able
Kyle?
to try out Nintendo Switch online services for free
Free.
during a trial period
Oh.
after
Wait,
launch.
trial
He said
period.
try it for free.
Then it will become a paid service beginning in the fall of 2017.
Paid
We will provide additional details on this paid service and its features on our homepage at a later date.
Wow.
Very upfront about it, though.
Yeah. Bad news out of the way
I have an
first, for
additional
sure.
piece of information. With our past systems, like Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, we designed them using region locking, which limited play to software sold in the same region that the hardware was purchased. But with Nintendo Switch, we have revised our approach and decided that in general, we will not apply region locking to Nintendo
That's a
Switch
win.
software.
Wow,
Yes.
that's surprising.
Yes.
Here,
Is it gonna be up to
I would like to
publishers or
switch
them?
over to the man responsible for all software development for Nintendo Switch and mobile
That's big.
applications, Mr. Shinya Takahashi.
Whoa!
Holy shit.
That counts
Good
as a clip.
afternoon, everyone. I am Shinya Takahashi, and I lead all Nintendo software development.
Wow. Boss.
Nintendo Switch
Smug speech.
has inherited DNA from each of the many hardware systems Nintendo has released to date. The Nintendo Entertainment
Famicom.
System included 2 controllers
amazing.
in the base system. Game Boy made it possible to bring video games out of
They
the
are all
home.
our brothers too.
Super NES added the X and Y buttons and the L and R buttons to enhance the fun.
On Amazon, reveal yourselves.
Nintendo 64 offered the world's first analog control stick.
Turok coming right now.
Love
It
that.
introduced a rumbling controller with the development of the Rumble Pack.
I think he's gonna talk about force feedback right now.
Really?
We
Yeah.
put a handle on Nintendo GameCube so it
They
could be
talking
carried
about
around.
the
handle was big.
GameCube handle.
Considering
That was a
home
thing
game
to get
system
back
that you could
then.
take with you,
They're like not
but
letting
it
you
seems
go.
we were a little too soon. Nintendo DS added a touchscreen. With the Wii Remote, motion control became possible. And the Wii U gamepad enabled you to play games off the TV.
And no one cared.
And now, Nintendo Switch has inherited all of Nintendo's entertainment
That's a bad
DNA
image.
It's like Google image. Every Nintendo console
into
you
the
want.
system.
I would turn down that massive. I'd be like, no,
Pursuing
you
new
go back.
forms of entertainment to bring more
Those
fun
people who
and
got
more
to this.
smiles to the world. And the new entertainment we will present in 2017 is Nintendo Switch.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
4. For a software guy, that was a lot about hardware.
Plays that sound.
Nintendo Switch is a video game system for the home.
Oh man, we know.
You connect it to the TV to play games.
Is that Trinity?
When you want to play away from the TV,
That frame rate on
you just
Zelda.
remove Nintendo Switch from the dock.
Good call. That is absolutely Trunin.
When you attach the left and right Joy-Con controllers, you can continue playing anywhere.
Oh,
Anywhere.
he's free. You
Nintendo
don't have to pay for
Switch has
Trunin.
been designed to be a home
Well, you can
console
see the
gaming system
buttons really
that
easily
gives
there.
you the freedom to change your playstyle.
Already.
Switch and play. It's staying up there for quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh, it was in.
Next, allow me to introduce the playstyles Nintendo Switch will offer.
5.
We can stop counting.
TV mode.
What?
Why?
That's done.
Play
Wasn't
games
11.
on the TV in typical
that the highest
video
bet?
game style. Tabletop mode. Stand the Nintendo Switch console up with its kickstand and play
There's a lot of redundant
using the
info.
Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Now, I thought they were
Now
gonna like
play
talking
video
about
games in
power or
front of a
something.
screen
Like
with
various.
wherever you like.
We might go long if
Away from the
they're
TV.
like.
Here's what's cool.
Oh,
They,
handheld mode.
they showed a battle mode just then that was not
Attach the left
present.
and right Joy-Con to the system. You can take it with
No,
you
G.
and play indoors,
It looked like a new map.
outdoors,
Visually,
anywhere
it
you
looks
like.
good.
And what do you
Yeah.
think of handing a Joy-Con to a friend or family member and sharing the joy?
See, that's a new map.
Balloons. Battle mode. That's a new battle arena.
What do you think I was saying 60 seconds ago?
Range from 2.5 hours to 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours.
So 4. So 4.
And you will be able to play while charging the system using the included AC adapter and USB certified portable batteries.
Wait,
I like
menu
Trinity.
stuff.
Screen uses a capacitive touch panel. You can connect over Wi-Fi for multiplayer battles.
There you go, Huber. Here's your dongle.
Yeah. But I think your
And
phone
up
thing
to
could work
8
easily. with it, too.
Nintendo Switch systems can be connected for local wireless multiplayer gaming.
We've done this. been around since 3DS.
Unimpressed.
What do you think? With its 3 play styles, Nintendo Switch evolves gameplay, making it more active and offering greater freedom of play. And what makes this possible are the Joy-Con controllers. To tell you more about the new types of play that Joy-Con will enable, and to tell you about Nintendo Switch software, I'd like to switch things over to General
10 minutes.
Development
No games yet.
Showtime, boys.
Thank
Showtime.
you very much. He just said Switch, not pronoun or proper noun design.
Hello, everyone.
No.
I am
Koizumi!
Nintendo Switch General
Yeah!
Time for Mario.
This is the best guy
great
in
to be
Nintendo
here.
right now.
Yep.
Controllers are very important
trying to
when it
listen
comes
to
to video games, right? And I suspect all of you are wondering what the Nintendo Switch Joy-Con are like. Allow me to introduce them to you in detail.
Oh, show me glorious stuff right now, Koizumi.
Yeah, get that camera.
Tell me a
out there.
story.
It's so tiny.
These are the Joy-Con set in the Joy-Con grip. This is the basic style when playing on the TV.
Does it come with the Joy-Con?
Yeah.
Now, let me remove the Joy-Con.
So easy.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
So smooth.
They're dressed like magicians right now.
Yeah.
This is a whole magic trick.
It was really simple. He
So
proved it.
mistakes.
I hope they don't come out accidentally.
There is a left and a right Joy-Con. Each Joy-Con has an analog stick,
Very thorough.
and each stick can also be pressed like a button.
The L and R buttons are tiny.
Those analog notes look.
This Joy-Con has the familiar A, B, X, Y buttons, and beneath them is the home button.
This is
It's
so
his
cool they're doing it
house-shaped
live though.
I love it, Kyle. I love it.
There is an NFC reader writer.
That's for your amiibo.
Yep.
Yep.
In the joystick?
That's funny.
Brad's buying
Weird.
And please look at the
Optimized.
square button on this Joy-Con.
Ready in your house.
This is the capture button for capturing screenshots of your gameplay.
It is just screenshots.
In
Yeah.
the future, it will be able to capture video as well.
In the future.
Don't believe it.
In the future. Don't believe it when where's that hard drive to hold on that footage?
Yeah, don't believe it.
And each Joy-Con includes
Take it home and point your camera at your television.
independent left and right motion control like this possible.
I don't know how many shots are gonna be left.
He loves those Joy-Cons.
And take a look right here.
Oh, look at his thing.
Good
Yeah, I was
focus.
wondering about those.
There are 2 buttons in the rail that connects the Joy-Con to the Nintendo Switch console. These are L and R buttons.
Why the S?
Because of this design,
Small right,
each
small
Joy-Con
left.
can be
Switch left,
used as
switch
a
right.
fully functioning individual controller.
Okay.
You can hand a Joy-Con to the person next to you in many 2-player games. We call this sharing the joy.
Yes!
How did we not think of that?
And when you play with these Joy-Con, they fit in the palm of your hand, just right, like this. And they feel very natural.
No, but like put your thumb over where the buttons are. They'll squish them.
Yeah.
He wasn't really demonstrating it
It's too
fairly.
small.
For example, pardon
Look at
me,
this.
Sharing the
You
joy.
can-
Wait, whoa.
and relax while you play.
That's pretty good.
Relax while you play. Finally, we can relax.
Joy-Con
Somebody's got to make a gif of like the splash dance water like coming down on him.
Oh,
But we still have many things to share about the Joy-Con.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Actually,
still unavailable.
Here we go.
Whoa. Something's going to happen. Something's
Yeah,
They're going
yeah,
to change
yeah,
color?
We have prepared
That's
Neon
just
blue
controllers,
and
though.
neon
Those are
red.
good looking colors.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it a lot.
Those are Splatoon colors. Gotta get that safety. It's coming back, baby.
And this is the Joy-Con strap.
That's not a
tiny
feature.
that thing
That's so
is.
The
silly.
wrist strap is back.
Slide onto the rail.
Get ready for
Wait,
this.
it's an external.
Bloodworth, if you can hear us, get ready for
And it has
Oh, but it
R
comes with
Oh,
buttons.
bigger buttons.
buttons for
Nice.
firm pressing.
That's good.
It's great for games that have you swinging your hands, attaching to your wrist so you won't drop it.
Yeah.
And it makes the Joy-Con easier to grip.
Are we gonna get those stupid messages again
No.
before games?
No, those safety straps would have to come with it.
I don't like that. That's reminding me.
Put it in
of
his
me.
jacket. Classic.
This is the type that will come with your Nintendo Switch system, but there will also be other colors sold separately.
Oh.
The right Joy-Con also has a motion IR camera that can sense the shape, motion, and distance of objects in front of it. It's right here.
What?
For example, it can tell the difference between rock, paper, and scissors.
RPS and Switch! Don't believe it.
Tell how far
Don't
away
believe
the
it.
hand
No
that
way.
is. This will make unique new control styles possible.
No.
What's this? It feels like something shaking in a glass.
Milk.
Milk!
Oh, you're so close.
Convey to you the feeling of ice cubes colliding in a cup.
Whoa.
This is a game changer.
Skyrim.
You can even tell 1, 2, 3, the number of ice cubes in the glass.
Because of
You can
like the
feel
force
water
feedback, the
filling the
rumble.
glass.
Dude, this is cool.
This new sense of realism is produced by the precision of the new HD Rumble.
This is a $300 device.
Tell my N64 self about that.
Truck's coming back, bundled with it.
What's this?
With these new sensing and vibration technologies, the Joy-Con itself boasts an expressiveness that invites the player to pick up the controller.
Nintendo's going all out tonight.
Yeah.
The Joy-Con offers more than just traditional video game controls.
The thing looks nice.
Yeah.
It invites everyone to a new world of entertainment. Allow me to introduce you to 2 new games made possible by the Joy-Con. One that everyone can play together, and one
Blow
with
me
depth,
away,
challenge, and replayability.
Do it.
First, let's switch to the game everyone can play together.
Yeah, it's the Wild West game.
Oh.
What?
Wow, it looks
Could be
like a
the
video
live
game.
action mini game, the Wild West mini game.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got graphics though.
No, it's an
Matthew
actor.
McConaughey.
Oh,
Red Steel 3.
I was playing a Switch 4 was
So real.
cool.
Yeah. this
Oh,
might be
you're
one
gonna, it's gonna be a quick draw because you're gonna have the
Quick
thing
draw,
and it's
yeah.
gonna
You
know
each- and you each
when
have a
who's
Joy-Con.
facing who.
Oh my
You each have
god.
a
Say
Joy-Con.
goodbye to
So
off
cool.
Live
Oh
action
my
quick draw
God.
Joy-Con.
Tournament night, dude.
Augmented reality
Tournament night.
laser tag.
Absolutely.
These guys are sharing the joy right now.
This is like budget.
Take this, Westworld.
This is like Netflix budget.
Yeah.
Yes.
These grizzled old timers, dude.
Oh my god, this would be so good.
Draw.
This goes on for 5 minutes.
Rooting for Beard. Come on, Beard.
No, this guy for sure.
Someone else shows up and beats him.
Eric Stoltz for sure.
Reggie comes out and beats him. Dude. They went for it.
That's right.
Oh!
Because it
Oh, the
vibrates if
controller
you
says you
lose.
died.
Oh, I lost.
Yeah, Beard.
Dude, I'm playing the hell out of this.
Oh, you are.
This is the best game. One more.
Whoa.
Oh, swords, magic, guitars,
Share the joy.
clowning.
Where's Milk?
Where's Milk?
Who drinks milk the best?
Fixed position laser tag.
Oh, that was
That was
milk.
milk.
They were milking cows.
Oh my god.
Shaving.
4chan was right.
Oh, you can do different colors on the one switch.
1-2 switch.
Wow. Dude, 4chan was right.
I'm excited about
right.
that game.
Hello everyone, I am Koichi
Milk.
Kawamoto, the producer of 1-2 Switch. I am also
Bundle.
the general hardware director for Nintendo Switch itself.
I ain't seen this Amazon.
1-2
link.
Switch lets you enjoy the expressiveness of the Joy-Con HD Rumble that was just introduced.
HD
Every
Rumble.
site.
But at the
Every
same
single
time,
site right now, baby.
it's a brand new kind of game,
That's why I was like,
one that
down.
mixes up new kinds of play that haven't been seen before. Your typical video game has you playing while looking at some kind of screen, right?
Casual game. Your normal video.
But 1-2 Switch can be
This
played
is the
without
game that
looking
Wii
at
U is
any
lacking.
I like they're putting their own system
then-
Is
on
that a
blast.
Wii? That's a Wii U.
Yeah, they're showing what sucked.
They're like, look at these guys.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Good
That's
thing.
like a baby's toy.
All right, introducing.
You look directly into the eyes of your opponent to play the
You
game.
look at Mr. Beard directly.
In the eyes of
When will your opponent move? How will they move?
I like
Are
how
they
they're all
just
basically
faking
the same game.
You look into their eyes.
Well, I don't know. One guy,
your
there was
next
just like
move.
putting it in his mouth at one
And
point.
then you
He
get
was
to
trying
see
to,
them
like,
do something
stuff,
unexpected.
yeah.
They're all like standing in just a single position.
In other words,
Yeah.
1-2 Switch isn't a game you play facing a screen. It is a game that is primarily played through face-to-face interaction.
How cool is this suit?
I was just looking at his suit.
So you can bring Nintendo Switch to parties and after parties, indoors or outdoors, any place with
after
gather.
parties.
Yeah.
Not
One,
pre-parties.
stand Nintendo.
No, no, no.
Gonna be huge at
Two.
conventions.
Grab
I'm doing the
two
two-color thing hardcore.
3. Hand one to a friend. And just like that, with these 3 steps, the place you're in becomes the
Yeah.
game world and everyone
Big
is ready
gestures.
for fun.
Whoa, that transition.
At the wedding, on the dance
We're
floor.
creating 1-2
Oh,
Switch
'cause the
to be a
thing
staple
tells
for
you to shoot.
parties and to become an icebreaker for all kinds of fun communication.
That's cool, man.
1-2 Switch features fun for everyone, gameplay made possible.
Gunslinger meta.
And it releases.
You can hold it down this low, you
Nintendo
curve it.
Switch.
So it's
Please
not
look
packed
forward
in.
to it.
Okay, so it's a separate.
Thank you very much.
But it is a launch title.
Okay.
That was 1-2 Switch, the game everyone can play together. Next, let's look at a game with depth, challenge, and replayability that uses the Joy-Con. A new gameplay experience is born. Let's switch to it.
Okay.
Oh, so many quick.
Did I have the hypo?
Look at this.
It's Hitman.
You did.
Hitman.
Clark Kent.
These intro videos, dude.
Whoa.
What?
Looks like Oscar Isaac.
Let it die too.
Whoa.
Danganronpa. Let's go.
Dude just shoots her in the eyes. Do not.
Whoa.
They're gonna fight.
She's like bigger than him or something. What? What's that? bigger
That's
than?
perspective, Jones.
Thought that's what they were gonna do. I'm waiting for the switch.
Cut from software.
Whoa.
Do you like anime?
This is anime inspired. This is so anime inspired.
What the hell is
Arms! It's arms!
Rain?
No, it's arms.
This game is called Arms.
4chan doesn't lie.
It's arms.
Real steel.
So weird.
Real steel.
Wouldn't expect anything else.
Scott Pilgrim, man. Dude, these characters.
Yeah.
Arms. They're like made out of like
I really like the art.
Dude.
oh,
Yes!
Making that switch right now.
This looks incredible.
Do you think this is real gameplay? Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
Absolutely.
It
I'd buy
looks
it.
great.
I'm running at 60 frames.
Dude, that's
and
this
you
is like
each
the-
have to have Switch controllers.
This is like the Jolly For Honor.
So you need 4 Switch controllers.
So when it's close, you're moving the character, but when it's out,
This
It's like virtual on.
sick.
Oh, he grabbed
Right. But hold on. Let's go back to the Kinect. Let's remember the Kinect.
Yeah, I hear you, dude.
Let's remember the early launch things.
That's my character. That's right.
Although I do like spinning disc guy.
Max.
Is she in Overwatch?
Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
rockets.
Arms.
Amazing. Amazing
The
game.
leak was right.
That looks awesome.
Okay, so yeah,
Hello,
I'm
everyone.
definitely curious to watch him play.
I'm Kosuke Ibuki.
Don't.
That was sick. Yes.
I'm the producer of the Nintendo Switch game
Ibuki.
ARMS.
What a time to be alive.
Today, I'd like to introduce you all to ARMS.
Holy shit.
ARMS
New IP, straight out.
is a fighting sports game that uses extendable arms to battle.
Your dream of being dolls.
It's like boxing, where you hit your opponent with punches, but it's also like shooting, where you aim and fire at distant opponents.
Dude.
To play ARMS, you hold one Joy-Con in each hand in a thumbs-up pose. The Joy-Con senses your
Yeah.
motions, so when you punch, your character also punches. When you twist your fist,
Oh, you steer it. That's cool.
Curve punch.
with this, you can pursue a distant enemy.
Can you go up?
You cannot play this on a 4K
You move your
TV.
character
Yeah.
by tilting
Not
the
advanced.
joystick.
We're gonna see their
And by
name.
combining dashes
The character
and
name
jumps,
a second ago.
you can
There's
perform
something
a
There are
variety
2 buttons on
of
this.
tasks.
Oh my god.
It's kind of like an evolver.
Because ARMS uses physical controls,
Windjammer vibes.
anyone can pick it up and play
For Honor?
right away.
In terms of like the intimate.
But we've made it so that as you play more,
Mind games.
you'll uncover high-level techniques and strategies.
Yo, what's
Now,
the arms meta?
I'd like to show you a battle between 2 of our team members.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
This is necessary.
I hope they have video, real life.
Do
video.
it. Do it.
Ribbon
Girl
Girl.
and Springman.
Ribbon Girl.
Love
Ribbon
your
Girl
dumb
hype.
names.
Ribbon
Here are
Girl.
some
So
of
it looks
the
like you have
characters
loadouts.
who appear in
Yeah,
the
you
game.
can pick the arms.
Springman and Ribbon Girl.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a very fast
Knock the
and
fists
active
out of the air.
fighting game. They're trading punches back and forth.
This will be.
You can guard in this
Jamie
game,
Foxx will now come in and commentate this match.
but they're practically
Oh, there it is.
better
There's your
than all
uppercut.
now.
I love the blocks.
The springy border of the arena
Here,
is cool.
Springman is on the
Oh, oh!
ropes.
Whoa, super
Jojo.
move.
But here's Springman with a special attack. Oh, Springman
Looks
won.
cool.
Oh, Springman won.
So
I like how
enthusiastic.
matter of factly everything is named in this.
Battling.
It's their world.
You can battle alone against the computer, and you can play split screen against a friend, as you just saw.
What about online? Yep. Laggy.
You can also bring your Nintendo Switch systems
Yeah,
together.
better
I
have
think
that
you
dongle.
buy the Blu-ray.
And of course,
pair.
we're preparing online battles as well.
Better have that
Online
dongle.
battles.
Better have that dongle or you're gonna lag
The
out.
extendable arm fight
You have to pay for that
Arms.
service.
will release this spring.
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 Spring,
Not even a
not a
launch.
launch
Not even a launch title.
Launch
What did you
window.
think?
Game
ARMS
looks
marks
cool. I'm
the
really
emergence
excited.
of
You
Nintendo's
answered his
newest
question. What did you think?
I'm really
As you can see,
excited.
mastering the Joy-Con
think I need
controls
retrain.
can bring a
This
new
feels
feel
so
to
live.
even head-to-head fighting
Yeah.
games that demand a high level of strategy and tactics. I hope you'll look forward to it. Next, let's switch
forward to
this.
Splatoon! Kid now, squid now.
Is it one- This looks like one though, right?
Splatoon 2.
There's no way this is.
4chan doesn't lie.
This looks like one.
That's a new stadium.
It's like a bonus edition or
This
whatever.
might be two.
I mean, the hub world looked identical though.
It did. It did look identical.
But I don't think you could eat there before.
Maybe it's just the same.
Find something new. Power wise.
It's gonna be like extended.
World builder? Does Splatoon 1 have a world builder? Or an arena builder?
No. Why do you get that? You get that impression right now?
It would seem like something you could do.
The
Like-
dual wielding.
That's awesome. With each Switch controller?
Oh, I hope not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now they're showing up new stuff.
Oh!
No. That's when you like load in.
The Roombas are new though.
Is that side dash new?
Whoa!
Look at that!
Airstrike.
Tactical deployment.
Ooh, sunshine action.
So there's like
You're right.
And the jet flag. Facing on too, like this.
New races.
This is two. This is definitely
Whoa, story.
there it is.
Yeah.
4chan doesn't lie.
4chan
He's ready to go.
I am the diligent researcher at the research lab who has spent day and night researching the squid creature. I've been researching a new variety of squid that was discovered recently, and today I'm here to announce the fruits of my labor.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It has been
I
about
hope we can buy those.
2 years since I first discovered these squid, and it seems there
The
have been
bit's still
many
going.
changes to the squid world.
Don't break character.
I'm intimidated.
Turf War is their 4-on-4 team-based battle, where the two teams compete to spray the ground with ink and cover the most turf. This remains a popular sport, but it appears the battle stages have changed, and the fashions and weapons used have also evolved.
Nintendo has never been this weird in a press
Here, you
conference.
see the latest
This is max weird for Nintendo. This is a good
It's
sign.
called the Splat Dualies.
Yeah.
Not only do these dual-wielded weapons let you shoot ink from each hand, they also have nozzles that can propel you at a high rate of speed to outmaneuver your opponents. It is a fearsome weapon in the hands of one who has mastered it. And it appears the special weapons, which can be activated after spraying enough ground with ink, are all brand new. Surely with the introduction of new weapons, all new special weapons, and new battle stages, we will see the emergence of new battle strategies. I expect our research will continue to keep us busy. Allow me to report briefly on controls. Of course, you can use the Joy-Con controllers, but you can also play using the Pro Controller. You can play on a TV screen, and you can also play in handheld mode. And of course, in either mode, you can use gyro controls to aim your ink.
Can I use those things that you have?
Yeah, I want
Press the X button to view the map. And to do a super jump, you press the button assigned to a teammate to instantly jump there. Of course, you can battle against friends and people you don't know over the internet. And you can also bring the games and Nintendo Switch systems together.
This weird dog over there.
Face to face. That is all from the Squid Research Lab.
Portability is so cool.
See you at E3.
Here's an interesting
I
thing.
almost forgot something
The race
very
date.
important.
That's crazy.
Splatoon 2.
Yes!
Splatoon, I made it too. Kinda.
Well,
It is.
He's like,
Gonna do it?
That was great
he did
though.
his
Yeah.
best.
He's committed.
This
Summer.
Summer 2007. I'm starting
So
to
far,
think.
one
And
launch
again,
title.
this time, there will be stage and weapon updates after launch. And there are also plans to hold ongoing in-game events.
Those are really cool in Splatoon.
In giant
They did a great
stadiums.
job with
I am
that.
very
Yeah,
excited
Absolutely.
to once again enjoy those exciting times with everyone all around the world.
You're on the pizza team or you're on the hamburger team. They made it really fun.
Splatoon 2
Oh, I love him. He's the MVP.
MVP
Still-
so far for sure.
has many elements that we have yet to uncover.
The story, dude. I'm
The
so
Squid
excited.
Research Lab will continue to share new details as we discover them. Thank you for your time
Man,
today.
that not being a launch title though. Ugh. I want it.
Like, let me wipe up the mess.
Funny.
I'm starting to wonder if there's no touchscreen.
I'm loving how we quit zooming.
What Squid you think? This brand new version of Splatoon arrives this summer. It should make for some hot matches. Next,
Hot
we'll
match.
switch to this.
This is at launch. Oh, I thought this was.
Is this Mario?
Please be Mario.
Wait a minute.
Dixie Street. Donkey Kong?
Diddy something.
Fire.
Diddy's Mart.
Balls.
Oh
It's
my
Mario.
goodness.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh, it's a dream come true!
Mario Theft Auto. Let's do it.
Oh
Let's do
my
it.
god!
Oh my god.
Really? Oh my god!
What?
Oh, it's a dream come true!
Whoa.
What?
Open world city, baby.
Oh my
This
god!
better
Look
be
at
a launch
we're
going
going
anywhere.
Oh,
Wait, we go to space?
I can't believe it!
That's a Miyazaki.
Oh, we're going around the world, baby. There we go.
Oh my
It's
god!
real.
Look at that.
So there are
What are
stages
those?
too, it looks like.
Oh.
Horizon, dude.
This looks better than Horizon.
This is more beautiful than Horizon.
Wow!
Dude!
I love there's no introduction. We just went right in.
Cook World?
Turn up
Mario
some
2
back.
touch.
The style changes, which is so
What?
great.
Is it glowing? Oh my god.
It looks so
Oh,
good!
this is
Awesome!
Me Bowser.
I cannot believe this!
Yes, the whole scary.
Yes!
Yeah, back.
Oh, so much.
Dude, it has vibes!
Chops.
Yes, Mario on me.
Dapper Bowser.
Look at this power up.
Oh,
Tossing
man.
the hat.
The hat.
And he uses it.
Dude, that's
Oh, bounce.
Mouse! This is the best game ever made.
That was close.
Whoa, what are the Wait, were those rabbits?
There were rabbits.
They were rabbits.
Okay.
Dude!
Wow.
Bowser
Dude,
music?
it's so
What?
epic. What is going on?
He's wet from the range.
No holds barred.
Do it. Show me that logo.
Odyssey.
Oh, 4chan!
My God.
The O is a globe, so he looks like Mario Odyssey.
What? The
Whoa,
hat's
the hat's
alive?
alive.
To the hat.
Minish cap.
Oh!
The hat.
Logo update, dude.
Move
Oh my
Move
God.
over, Trico. Mario's hat.
Yeah.
Please just make the next Zelda game.
Straight up.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh.
The overall producer of Nintendo Switch hardware. I simultaneously have a hand in the newest Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey.
I dare you to launch.
This is the first time since Super Mario 64
That looked
and
really
Super
far
Mario
along.
Sunshine that we have created a large Mario sandbox world like this
Yes.
for you to run
Say
around.
that word, Sandbox and Mario.
The theme of Mario this time is a journey to an unknown world, and Mario has jumped out of the Mushroom Kingdom to go on an extraordinary adventure. I said unknown, but perhaps you notice some landscapes that look familiar from the real world.
Those Goombas, the construction.
Dude, he's like dimension jumping.
At the end of the video, perhaps some of you have noticed some unusual eyes or something on Mario's cap. Oh, and right here. Right there. This mysterious cap, in particular, offers action that can only be experienced on Nintendo Switch. This cap character plays an important role in Mario's journey. I hope you'll look forward to it. In the 20 years since we made Super Mario 64,
Keep talking about
I
Super
have
Mario
been on a
64.
long, long journey together with Mario. And we are working on this new journey called Nintendo Switch, with the excitement one feels when visiting unknown countries for the very first time.
Get those bags.
I'll be very happy when you can all join me in departing on this new Mario journey on Nintendo Switch.
Fall.
We plan to release Super Mario Odyssey in the holiday season.
Damn! Holiday title.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That
Merry
and
Christmas.
Pokemon are the holiday
It's fine.
title.
It's fine.
No, that's perfect.
So I
Merry
mix off
Christmas,
That and
baby.
Pokemon are
Try
the
it out
holiday, which
another
means
time. So please
Probably
wait a
one of
little
those
longer.
epic Christmases of all time.
Thank you very
Zelda
much.
launch. Come on.
Yeah,
Disney.
fine.
2 minutes Zelda launch.
Yeah.
I'm floored right now.
Why?
I'm floored. That was the greatest looking Mario.
Yes! Yes! Jeremy, here we go!
This is
That's not.
Yes, it is.
It definitely looks like
This,
Xenoblade.
yes,
but
this is a sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Look at that freaking monster.
they mixed up the art style.
It's different faces.
Nice.
Different faces.
Right? This is an MMO.
Frame
Frame
rate's
rate's
a
really
little
bad.
Frame
Like in the
Rainbow
more
Six cool.
not
I
better,
love this world.
better
because
world
you
design so far.
Good faces.
Much better, much better. They learn.
There's a vibe there.
Yeah.
These environments
That's a
are
cozy vibe.
Absolutely.
Hero
Good
Pond
lighting.
Ricky.
Yeah.
Okay, this yes. Yes.
This is visually pleasing.
Visually pleasing.
Yep, 100%.
I won't live in fear anymore.
What's it called?
This one's 2018.
This is gonna be the
Yeah, it's not this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
This
huge reveal incoming.
so dramatic.
Yeah.
That is so Xenoblade Chronicles throwback right there.
Xenoblade Origins.
Shit.
What's happening? Ben?
Bismarck
Skyward-
hearing.
Skyward Sword. Ben, what is happening?
That's Bismarck.
Eat that tree, dude. That tree is
No.
yours.
No. Distance is wrong. Xenoblade.
Origins.
Xenoblade 2.
Hey,
No year.
Yes.
No
it's
year.
set after
Don't
that.
care.
It's
Take your
no,
time.
There's no.
Oh, thank
No,
you.
it's not.
Hyrule Warriors
Maybe it's
2.
set
Take your
between-
time.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ninja.
Hyrule Warriors.
It's recoded.
Oh, good call.
Probably so.
Absolutely.
Nope.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, this is
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Is this a
Music.
Fire Emblem Muso?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Oh
god.
my god!
Cool.
No, show me more than that. Come
No,
on.
yes,
Yeah, how dare you?
please.
How dare you?
No.
Don't tease like that.
Don't even show it in English.
That's awesome.
More! More! Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Shh. Who is it?
Marth? No, Crom. Crom. It's Crom. That was Crom. That was Crom. That was Crom.
Show
What
us
you
more.
just saw was Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Koei Tecmo's latest game, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
That's a good call. Good
I'd like
fit.
to introduce
Really
our
good fit.
third-party partners.
Oh.
The Nintendo Switch concept has resonated with many developers, and there are currently over 50 companies working on games. And there are already over 80 games in development.
Connection to.
So today, we'd like to introduce just a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
80 means nothing to us right now.
Let's go from.
Is it? Are we getting
Square
sold?
Enix
This guy
has already
fucking
announced
was
that
here.
they are preparing Dragon Quest X,
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
Quest 11 for release on Nintendo Switch in Japan.
Oh.
But they're not region locked.
But there is another Dragon Quest game making an appearance, Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch.
You're killed, Huber. You killed him.
You just
Planet
slayed
Huber just
Huber.
crashed
Huber
into
Slayer.
Huber slain.
Wait.
Really?
This is not Dragon Quest.
Right.
Last of Us, yeah.
Atlas.
What?
Oh my God.
This is total SMT vibes.
Yes, it is.
Oh, is it a remake?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, this is a remake.
Heavy.
Please.
Oh boy.
The demons. They're coming for you.
Dude, freaky. Yeah.
SMT vibes are remake.
Where's Jack Frost? This music is cool.
I like John Connor.
Hey. Yeah, I love this.
What's that say, Ben? It's like a
I love the Japanese character reveal. It's so good.
Yeah. They don't care.
No.
The Switch is the best console.
Oh.
Okay.
Come on!
Stop.
What does it mean to play a role
I have no
in
idea.
a vast world of adventure?
Awesome. I love this map. Oh, dude.
What the?
This is a 10.
You go.
This is 5 stars.
Look at this.
Is this
Whoa, that
Tokyo
is
Factory?
Things you do.
Good call, Damiani.
Odin.
Good God.
The
What a
heroes
style.
whose tales you bring to life.
Dude, Final Fantasy
Every
Tactics 2.
road is yours to take. Project Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler! Yes!
Interesting name.
All your own.
All right, show us the copyright. Who's me? Oh,
Is it American? American release on that,
What you
please?
just saw was the latest game in the Atlas series, Shin Megami Tensei, which celebrates its 25th anniversary this year.
Latest game.
Development has only just begun, but they were kind enough to prepare this video for us today. And the other title is a brand new RPG from Square Enix.
Enix.
Its world boasts a unique graphic style and sense of scale. Please look forward to additional information in the future.
Reminded
Now,
me of 3D Dot Game Heroes.
let's hear from some of the developers working on new games for Nintendo Switch.
just hearing from them. I'm not gonna see anything.
To start,
That was like
let's switch over to this individual.
Status.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I'm Toshiro Nagoshi from Sega. Sega sees a tremendous amount of appeal in Nintendo Switch, and we intend to be present on the platform.
Come on.
And similarly, I, as an individual creator, sense a new kind of appeal with this game hardware.
Wait, a new...
We will consider new games for Nintendo Switch, and we'll present them soon.
Binary Domain 2.
Yes.
This new hardware is taking on new challenge and has a lot of appealing points. And I would like to take advantage of this new concept and create an interesting game. Thank you very much for your time today.
Okay, great. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Thank you,
don't-
Nugget-san.
Don't do this.
That was bad.
Continuing on,
Wow,
let's
yeah.
That was very
switch.
bad.
Do this with like
This
Wii
person.
U with the testimonials. This is
Hi, I'm
like-
Todd Howard here at
No.
Game
Yes.
Studios, and we're
Just want to let you know it's not coming.
Here it comes. Skyrim is not coming to Switch.
Brad, disgusting. Western film.
we want to make games and worlds that you can get lost in, that you can make your own, and that you never want to put down.
Looks terrible.
Yeah, pretty bad. I know.
You
It
don't
looked
have
better like 6
Now
years
you can
ago.
play Skyrim wherever you want and take it
Straight up.
on your own
It's
adventure.
not. You're right. You know, it's just a fact. It's not.
But what's really exciting is for all of us at Bethesda to finally work with Nintendo. You look at all they've done for video games over the decades. They've brought so much innovation and fun to all of us. And
At least they're showing
doing
off
it again.
something gameplay
The
wise.
Switch is both classic
Yeah.
Nintendo.
They have a cooler
yet something
background.
new.
They went out of their
Thank
way
them
to
for
say.
letting
Yeah.
us be a part of it.
To say, hey,
rub
guess
it in.
what? Yeah.
To spit in our
To
face.
say, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Todd-san. Next,
Todd-san.
let's switch to this person.
Alright.
Let's go!
Yes!
Let's go!
That
Yes!
didn't go very well. Hi everyone, I'm Suda51.
We went all here. We liked it. That's a new logo, huh?
I don't recognize.
Translation.
Yes, translators having problems.
So
So.
today I'd like to start, I've been invited to come to this event and I'd like to talk about one of the games that I
Look how he owns the
worked
room.
on. Do you all remember the one guy from Santa Destroy who was born out of a tag team between Marvelous and Grasshopper? That's right, Travis Touchdown.
Shut up right now.
Making his return on Nintendo Switch.
What?
What?
Dude? No More Heroes 3?
Oh, that image!
Star will
That
be coming
image,
on
dude.
Switch.
I'm
The title
already
hasn't been
in
decided
Judah,
yet,
save us.
but just about a year ago,
This translator.
I've been going to
Chat, translate
some
for us.
events, some gaming events in Japan, such as Big Sen, and I've been exchanging ideas with the indie game community, and we've been discussing about ideas for the new Nintendo Switch console.
My bet is
I've
he
heard
didn't
that
send him a
it's-
thing.
Or maybe there's something about the
I
audio.
was supposed to
scripts.
write their bit and send it in,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Suda's
yeah.
like,
Heard
no.
that
That-
You're right. That's,
I'm
that's
winging
pretty.
it. I'm winging it.
That's pretty regular.
That and maybe his audio is like
Especially
off or
for
something, like he's not hearing it right.
He has nothing to show though. This is absurd.
None of these guys have
So,
anything to show. That's what they
that
said at the
matches
He
beginning.
says,
of
I'm
this.
talking to
What we
indie
are,
developers about ideas I got.
expecting in
Yeah,
a
that's what
gaming
he said at the beginning. We're going to talk
process.
to developers who have some ideas.
Ugh.
But it exists. It exists.
It doesn't.
It does.
No, but it does.
So
But on Planet Hubert,
this
it does.
one game that I'm
In his
working
heart.
on right now
Planet
will be something that will take advantage of this environment that it's easy for indie developers to create a game. And so we will have a game
That environment.
that will have a fusion of death matches and strong styling,
Be right back.
sort of
imagining
heavily
no
involved, heavily influenced by pro wrestling. And I'd love to see Travis running around in a game for Nintendo Switch. Thank you very much.
All right.
It's coming, dude. It's coming. No More Heroes 3.
Thank you, Suda.
It sounds like
I need to know.
it sounds like
Next,
he wants to do something different, but have Travis
Switch
Touchdown
to
appear
this
in it.
guest.
Yeah.
It's a huge honor and privilege to be here today representing the passionate and talented team at Electronic Arts. For me, to be on this stage is like a dream come true.
It feels like it.
情熱あふれる
Yeah, so
優秀な
translated
開発チームの代表として
Wow.
登壇することは大変光栄ですし、
Yeah.
個人的にはまるで夢のようなことです。
For as long as I've played games, I've been a massive fan of the Nintendo platform's an amazing culture of creativity. So much so that when my firstborn son was born, my wife and I gave him the middle name Luigi.
Whoa.
初めてゲームを教わる
That's
こと
over
か
the
ら
top.
ずっと任天堂のプラットフォーム
Don't think it was named for the character of
の
Luigi.
大ファンで、あんまりにも任天堂のファンで、どうに
This
か
red EA logo.
妻の納得を得て、長男が生まれた時にルイージっていうミドルネームを
Luigi をミドルネームを
We are extremely excited to announce that the world's most popular sports game will be coming to Nintendo Switch later this year.
You know EA's coming on stage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
we're not gonna like this, people.
興奮してます。今年年内に全世界で一番人気のスポーツゲームが Nintendo Switch で発売します。
EA Sports FIFA
But there's
on
gotta be some
Nintendo
control.
Switch will be the
You can't
most
just say FIFA and then walk
immersive,
off.
social, authentic
EA is
sports game
always the best
ever
for it.
created for
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Every time.
You tie them to your feet.
EA Sports
It's gonna come with a FIFA shoe
You
attachment.
You play as the ref and you do like
Right.
signals.
You're the coach. Yeah,
Yeah.
like calling people out.
And then after the game, you can pour yourself a glass of water.
Milk.
And you can pick how many cubes you
We'll
want.
deliver
Yeah.
the FIFA experience, custom built for
The
Nintendo
cubes, man. That
Switch.
was
So
so
you can play
strange.
anywhere, play with anyone,
Cubes of all
play how
things.
you
First
want.
Cubes.
the water, I was like, oh, maybe.
FIFA の体験をスイッチ専用に開発し
You pour water into the controller.
どのプレイスタイルでも遊べるようになります。
It's like a spritzing
If you're
feature.
at the park, at your friend's house, or on vacation, you can always stay connected to the biggest matches. And you'll be able to play and get on the pitch with your favorite players and teams from the world's best leagues and
rhymes.
iconic stadiums from around the world.
You need the text blood worth.
Unmatched
I want milk
authenticity
impressions
and depth
stat.
We need milk impressions first.
公園にいても友達の家にいても旅行先の観光地にいてもいつでも試合ができますそして全世界の一番大きなリーグの有名なチ
250 was
ー
my
ム
highest
有名
limit. I
な
would
選手た
go
ち
on
と
this.
一緒にピ
300 is a
ッチに
no
立っ
buy.
て
It's all right.
すること
It's
が
like, like Huber said, they'll be fine.
It's whatever the price knocks me out entirely because I want a bunch of these.
Nintendo doesn't lower the price by the holiday. It will tank so hard.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, there are
We'll
no
have much
games for
more
this
to
thing, so
say
you don't
and
have to
show
buy
in the
one right
coming
away.
months as we bring the world's game to Nintendo Switch in 2017. Thank you.
これから全世界のスポーツゲームを2017年内に
Zelda.
発売するまではどんどん情報を提供していきたいと思いますのでこれからもよろしくお願いします。
We forget there's another 3 hours of this thing.
Yeah.
So.
Lots left
Perfect
to
timing.
announce.
Still got Dark Souls.
Yeah. And the thing where they talk about a witch for.
Thank you very much to
So
Patrick.
far, this
and all of our
third-party stuff
guests.
has not been the greatest.
We are very excited for Skyrim
Yeah,
and
I want
FIFA,
Nintendo to
and
just
are
We're
very
very
excited to see
excited
what
for
kind of
Skyrim
Nugget
style
and Suda-san create. And with that, I'd like to bring my portion of the presentation to an end.
My portion.
Thank you.
Sorry, guys. That was the hardware portion.
Hand it off to Rick.
Now time to go to the software. Sonic.
Sonic.
Montage time.
Dear game. I don't know, man. That looked new. Super Mario Odyssey.
Blood is gonna get to play Super Mario Odyssey.
All you need
It ain't right.
Is this like over? It can't be over.
He said my portion now.
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Oh, it's
There's Skylander. Whoa. Oh,
Heroes.
Dragon Quest.
Rayman.
You're sitting
Dragon
undercover.
Ball, Xenoblade.
Nope.
Cow
Farm
Simulator.
Simulator.
Farm
There's the
Simulator.
Sky
Yep. The sax though.
Gotta go
Oh,
fast.
Sonic's looking good.
Oh, I have Setsuno on there.
That was, yeah. Good call, Brad.
Full screen for FIFA.
Noah's Ark the game.
Working trail or something?
Oh,
Oh,
there's Street Fighter.
They were co-oping Bison.
Bomberman.
Bomberman.
It was Ryu and Ken fighting together.
Mine?
Oh, Ryan.
Steve? Wow.
Oh, so Steve
Wait,
was the
what is
That was
That's
Zero.
not-
Neo Racing.
No, yeah, it's Neo Racing.
Battle mode.
Ooh. Have fun counting those clicks.
Is that the
What
show?
did you think?
Nope. It says portion.
As you just saw, we were preparing to offer a rich assortment of games,
They're just
both
not going to talk
from
about
Nintendo
Zelda. Yeah, we got
and a number of third-party partners. Today, you heard from some of these developers, but there are still many others working hard inside Nintendo to develop original game content. In addition to the franchises our fans have loved, we will also introduce the world to new forms of entertainment made possible by the unique characteristics of the Nintendo Switch hardware and the Joy-Con controllers.
Those phrases together.
Since we revealed new colors of Joy-Con during this presentation, allow me to share with you our Nintendo Switch product configurations.
Nice.
Bundles and stuff?
Bundles.
Sweet. Product configuration,
The Switch system
dude!
will
A
include
new experience.
the Nintendo Switch console, a left and a right Joy-Con.
I want to make sure you get this
Joy-Con
right,
wrist
everyone.
straps, the Joy-Con grip,
Okay.
the Nintendo Switch dock,
This is the base set?
Yeah.
an HDMI cable,
300.
and an AC adapter.
Oh, it's going to come with power this time.
The Pro Controller will also be available separately.
And your dongle.
Yeah, how much?
There will be two versions.
That'd be 60.
One model with gray Joy-Con controllers, and another model with one neon blue and one neon red Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Both versions will be the same suggested retail
It is.
price.
That
We're
box
getting close to
is
pre-order
slick.
time.
Amazon has nothing.
We have shared a great deal of information with you through this presentation.
Dude. No, you haven't,
And
though.
more details will be available on our
Nothing at
Nintendo
launch,
Switch homepage after this presentation ends.
You have so much more to explain.
That's the only
But
launch
first,
title.
I would like to ask Nintendo of Europe and Nintendo of America to share their messages with their fans watching around the globe.
Okay.
Take
So
it
now,
away.
like, now launch stuff probably, because it's going to be different depending on where we are.
Of Nintendo of Europe.
Is that the idea?
Good morning, everybody in Europe. I'd like to thank you for getting up so early to watch. I'm so excited for you to finally know all about Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch has a very unique appeal, as you saw today. And I look forward to you all getting to try it out soon. Right now, hands-on events are being prepared, where we've invited European media to play Nintendo Switch for the first time. Within the next few hours, these events will kick off in Frankfurt, Paris, and London. I know that lots of you will be wondering when you can get your hands on Nintendo Switch to try it out. In the coming months, we will hold more of these events. To find out when and where you can have your own experience with Nintendo Switch, keep an eye out for announcements on our official website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. I'm sure that I will join some of the events, so I hope to see you very soon. Now I will hand you over to Reggie in New York.
Reggie.
Thanks for watching and happy gaming.
Happy gaming. Well said.
Straight cut to black.
Shibata-san, and hi to everyone watching in the Americas.
I have a cooler background.
It's the midnight hour here in New York. Streets are quiet. There's definitely something in the air. You can't see it, but the atmosphere is crackling with posts, and tweets, and messages all about Nintendo Switch.
Oh my God. It's pre-recorded.
The confidence, the confidence.
Yeah. But you may get your own chance to play well before launch. Because Nintendo Switch
This stuff has
will
been
be on
announced already, by the way.
Yeah,
six
this is like cool
separate
stuff.
Sundays in 6 different cities across
Reggie.
North America before you can buy it in stores.
Switch tour.
You can find all the details
I'm winning that TRT, though.
at nintendo.com/switch. But you'll have to show up early. There's no shortage of players who can't wait to test drive our new system. And the reasons are now clear.
Are they?
First, the wider look we've just seen at what this revolutionary form of gaming and new ways to play are all about. Second, those
The look to the
amazing
other camera is
controls,
hilarious.
the Joy-Con, which combine all the gameplay innovations Nintendo's invented and then adds to them. But of course, the biggest buzz is reserved for the game.
Can't really play.
And man, what
I think it's
game.
Zelda.
That's all the.
No
Oh, no, it's
question.
a golf.
No, it's not.
Hot shots?
But let's be honest. One thing is missing. But if you listen carefully, maybe you can hear it.
Oh, it is Zelda.
Breath of the Wind.
Floating in the air. Yep, there it is. The soundtrack for what's been far and away the most anticipated Nintendo Switch game
Take
right
me
from
home,
the start.
Reggie.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Take me home.
So, where is it? Well, it'll be here at a special event elsewhere in New York tomorrow.
What?
I see some sneaky Nintendo employees have been playing during this presentation. So let's go over there and see what these guys have to say.
Well, show me the new areas of Zelda.
Mr. Miyamoto. You're here early. You're playing the new Legend of Zelda game. How do you like it? Good.
Oh. I was gonna say, it sucks, guys. It's delayed.
That's a gift, though, man.
Reversing it
backwards.
AJ.
You're the producer for the Legend of Zelda Breath.
He's like, you're the producer.
Look how he hangs out and leans over.
New Zelda shirts. Got this.
Yeah.
Blood to hook me up.
Blood, get us those.
Hook me up, Blood, if you can hear this.
Wow.
Those are just pins, though.
There's nothing left for me to do but to throw it back to Tokyo. Mr. Kimishima, do you have the answer to that question?
Launch
Please.
March
Hold.
If it's
Shibata-san,
not launched, this thing's dead.
Reggie-san,
So I think that was
Miyamoto-san,
by the way.
and Aonuma-san.
So is it
Thank
March
you
3rd?
very much.
You show March 3rd.
You've left me with a very important task, but I'll have to come back to your question in a second.
He's
The
gonna shoot the
Nintendo
screen.
Switch launch is just around the corner on March 3rd.
I don't like that. That delays.
Tomorrow and the
That
next
delayed
day,
answer.
we'll hold a Nintendo Switch hands-on event at the big site in Tokyo.
Believe.
And we'll begin taking pre-order reservations at retail in Japan starting January 21st.
Wow, that's really far
That's a
away.
good idea.
I don't like setting a date. That gives scalpers an advantage.
I hope that we've shown
They're not
enough
awake right
to
now.
earn your support.
I hear ya.
Now, we do have one last thing to share with you today. Before we do, I would like to humbly and sincerely thank everyone here for listening and everyone around the world for tuning in.
Go.
Trailer. I'm on board.
Master Sword Gravy.
Yeah, it's all like old.
Yes.
New music.
Calamity Ganon.
幾度もガノンという名の厄災に見舞われてきた歴史。
だが主の方はやはり覚えておらぬようじゃな。今こそ話そう。100年前何があったのか。
私が今までしてきたことは何の役にも立たなかった。
that?
Tearing up, dude.
One of the greats has never been more appropriate.
Great tree hit? Was that what that was doing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Freeze frame.
Japanese voice work, baby.
Yes! 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 Yeah! Oh my god.
Feels good.
Nintendo logo.
Holy hell.
Wow.
We can just shut it down.
Oh.
That was a good trailer.
Chills. Dude.
Damiani, see if there's an English
Whoa, they
version.
just ended it on that.
Yeah.
Straight up, just hard cut.
That
Hard
comment.
cut. Nerves.
Yeah.
Wow.
Raw emotions.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Dude. Holy crap.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Emotions
That
from
was heavy.
Zelda. You never see it.
That's
That
a
was
cool
crazy,
looking
huh?
Zelda.
Lingering presence.
Yeah.
Bow down, plebs.
Oh my goodness.
2 games.
2 games.
At launch.
2 games.
Well,
at
no, I
launch.
mean, like, you know, Lego,
That's all you need.
Lego, whatever will be there. A lot of those montage games will be there at launch.
Wait, you can't pre-order until they said the 21st or something?
In Japan.
So
Probably
what does that mean for us?
similar stuff here, huh? Can we pre-order?
No.
I was trying to.
Okay.
No, you can't. I mean, why would Japan
There's
get pre-order
nothing on
after
the
us?
NOA. Nintendo's YouTube account doesn't have any videos up yet. They're still showing.
I'd love to hear the U.S. voice actors for that, too.
Wow, and that's why that was a big deal that they announced that New York store that has pre-orders.
Yeah.
Because it's so early.
Blood's gotta get that pre-order.
There's some store in New York that
No,
you
the
can
Nintendo
pre-order
World
tomorrow.
store.
The store.
Where Blood is at.
Blood's
Yeah.
gonna order 9 of them.
Blood, hook us up, Blood.
Blood,
Hook us
order
up,
9 of
Blood.
these
Blood, you
puppies.
must not play video games.
We need you to pull through right now.
Pre-order for 5 hours.
Wow.
That would be funny if the just journalists tomorrow lined up.
Buchanan the 13th in the U.S. says 44 stars. Is that confirmed? Tomorrow.
What?
So at
That-
midnight?
Maybe at that store.
Okay,
currently available.
so let's
Pre-order
talk,
at GameStop tomorrow.
let's talk about the biggest story here. The price is $300.
Yeah.
Like my bet.
Yeah, like your bet, like your bet.
Cha-ching.
Yeah, you
Were
have
we
both.
the only 2 that said that?
Yeah,
No, Blood
Blood.
said
And
that
Blood.
too, yeah.
Blood said $2.99?
I think he did.
I think he said $2.49. He was with me.
No,
on
he
that
said
one.
No, he said.
Oh, okay.
He said 2.99.
Yeah.
Cold-blooded.
Wow.
Cold-blooded.
That is how much that thing costs.
Yeah.
Is that a $300 product?
It's got HD Rumble.
Yeah.
HD Rumble. That's the other huge thing we learned tonight that we had no indication of earlier. We talked a little bit about force feedback and stuff like that. And there it is. The way it was presented first, the way to symbolize HD Rumble was glasses or pieces of ice hitting the bottom of a glass.
Yeah.
Implying that we could feel that. It's so sensitive that
You could feel the difference between two ice cubes in the glass versus 3 or 1.
Yeah. Do you buy that?
No.
Yeah.
Anything? Yeah. And yeah. It's like I'm skeptical of a lot of things, not because I don't trust Nintendo or it's just got to be bad, but like they're the things that end up being bad typically, and like that the montage of the actors playing 1-2 Switch got me nervous.
Sure.
You know, just actually showing the seconds, I think was like really trying to push like no, but it'll work. You know,
Yeah.
like, it'll work that well.
Yeah.
To the 100th of a second, you'll be able to determine like who won.
Well, because it's the game tells you it says 3, 2, 1, shoot,
Right.
and then you push the buttons.
Oh, I guess it's just kind of the
Yeah,
button
it's
press,
just the
basically.
button
Yeah.
press, yeah.
That is a thing that you do not need 2 little
Yeah.
Joy-Cons for.
Well,
you
but I-
absolutely can play a draw game.
Right, but I don't. But I think the other
do
thing
that
is
with
that
your
it
phone.
needs to be pointed at you, so it needs to
Alright,
recognize
yeah.
it, like
If
that's
that's
pointed
true,
at
then
something.
yeah. Oh god, another weird thing they showed and never demonstrated was the weird way it could track your hand. You could play rock paper scissors and
But only on the right one.
yeah,
Yeah.
It has an IR sensor that tracks distance and shapes of your hand. No demonstration of that. Crazy.
I think that's just something they're like, hey, let's throw that in there, see what people do with it later on.
Yeah.
Well,
very weird.
That hasn't worked out for them in the
No,
past.
that has. That's what I'm worried about. Is like, the cynical take is that it has 2 launch titles and they're leaning heavily on new tech, that they demonstrated all the little kitschy things you could do for it, but it didn't really show real life applications on a wide scale for these things, you know?
Yeah, and what's funny is, I mean, the Joy-Cons were a thing. We watched the first presentation. I never wanted to use Joy-Cons. I was perfectly fine using the Pro Controller and using it as a large handheld.
To me, taking it on the road, propping it up with the little kickstand, and then playing with you at a Denny's or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the appeal of the Joy-Cons to me, more so than the draw. I mean, the draw game looks cool, but like.
But I don't want to play with you at Denny's.
Yeah.
Well, like wherever.
That's what I was thinking.
On a train.
That's why I said there has to be some element they're going to introduce. We don't know, like maybe some interactive, because there was something else. Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I can't think of one practical time when you want to play in that setup with someone out.
You're on the plane with your sister, and you both want to play something together. You can do that.
Yeah. And split the headphones?
You got a Y splitter?
Oh man,
are you a peasant?
I don't have one.
I thought for a second when they showed the little infrared, detection, that you'd be able to like strap the Switch onto your chest and play laser tag.
Hold it upside down.
But it has like a 2-foot limit. Like you have to play like really close range laser tag.
They build a specific vest and you like click it into the center. Like, oh man, I love that.
Slides in.
Let's talk about the last piece of bad news. Online. So you'll be able to send invites to your friends. You'll be able to set up play dates. You'll be able to play online with friends. That'll be free at launch. But I think it was fall of 2017 is when free ends. Free ride is over. Now you have to pay. We'll explain that later and that part of the presentation.
Right.
It's a bad look.
That's a really bad look. You have to prove it.
They didn't, and they didn't.
That what a weird thing to say. Is just like it'll have all these features. It's free to start, but then like show it.
Prove it.
Like maybe in their mind, maybe they do have something in their back pocket that they're going to show during launch. But based on this presentation, it is like. Now we're charging too. Like we're just getting in on it.
Everyone else can do it, so we can do it.
Maybe that's the reliance. Is they're like, you know how PSN works. You get the free games every month, and you get premium service. It'll be that.
But they
could
have said that.
They could have said that.
They said that. Like should have said that. Like you get a free. Like you could get a free virtual console game every month, of your choice.
But think about how exciting that would have been, because like
of your choice
Nintendo first party games being free. Versus a lot of the stuff that you see on PS Plus versus Xbox, like that would have given them an immediate advantage.
Yeah,
in a lot of ways.
And all you need is Super Mario World.
Right,
it's worth it.
Galaxy 2 free this month.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's worth what I hope is $39 a year.
And I guess as long as we're in criticism mode, I do want to talk about that. As nothing was talked about in terms of Virtual Console, in terms of old games, in terms of your old library.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which is baffling to me, especially coming on the heels of like, okay, the NES Classic was a massive success, right? Like, obviously, there's not just a small group of people who are interested in retro games. And, like,
you promised me the Dreamcast, Don.
I swear. See, that's the thing. It's like right now, it's like, okay, there's 1 or 2 games, and then there's zero excitement. But if they would have even shown something that seems ridiculous, but that would have been excited if they'd been like, if this Sega would have announced that, we have 40 Sega games from multiple platforms that you've never had access to since the original units. That would have been exciting, even though it's not something new.
And I wonder if that's in place and they just didn't think we were excited about it. I wonder if they just didn't want to talk about it tonight.
I just have a bad feeling they're going to trickle it out the same way they did with the Wii U.
Sure.
Like, start at the beginning again and come out with 2 a week or something. It's just bizarre.
Are there tears on Planet Dawn tonight?
Well, here's the good news. We can start talking about good stuff, and this is something we didn't think Nintendo would ever do. It's a region-free console.
Yes.
All those Japanese games we can buy and play.
Yep. That's a lot bigger than I think it initially appears, because there's the way people consume games now, and like how we get people excited about games is there's going to be something that comes in Japan, a Switch title.
Yeah.
That now, because it's region-free, we're going to be able to import and play without hassle. And we're going to get people excited about it, and maybe it will come over in the West. Like, this is nothing but a good thing. This just only means potentially more games in the North American market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was cool. And it was one of their top announcements. They knew, I think they actually knew it was a big deal.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. So, then the next thing we learned... Oh, we talked about this. The weird IR sensor, the HD rumble. The first game that was shown is 1-2 Switch.
Yeah.
Don, what? What is that?
Look, I know all you guys were excited about that boxing game, but I'm just like worried as hell
about
that.
arms.
I mean, yeah.
You're not into ARMS?
Not at all.
Tell
I mean,
us why.
Just because not one part of it looked fun. I mean, it just reminded me of Wii Sports, like the boxing part, which pretty much after 5 seconds you don't want to do anymore. You know, like
all the trailers are up now.
Cool. Can you show us ARMS? Can we put up
Alright,
ARMS?
so give me a second.
So Don, my
Yeah,
counter argument would be I really love when it's like this, when it was like Virtual On, really
Yeah.
cool arcade game. But when they start doing this, it's like you said, I don't believe this for a second.
Right,
When they
absolutely.
start doing that, we know better now. That's
Well,
not true.
even like the shift back and forth, how you
Yeah.
move them, like like punching and then going into a move and having it like you start turning before it's back all the way, and so it doesn't actually recognize. It's like, it's
It's another Prove It game, right?
That is a game we're gonna need a Bloodworth report on, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh God, we need it on everything. He's
Also,
definitely got to
like,
play Milk.
How much is 1-2 Switch gonna cost? How much is
Skip
ARMS
to like
gonna
a
cost?
30 seconds in, Damian. I don't want to see
One
this part
Two
again.
Switch not being just installed.
1-2
on the
Switch
system
not
as
just
like a
being
little
there.
gimmicky thing seems
If that
bizarre.
game is like more than $15, that's an issue.
It should just already be on the system.
I think we need to go back to that. I think
Yeah.
I think Don is 110% right.
That should have been bundled in.
Yeah, that should be bundled.
And ARMS, that's a $20 game, maybe?
Because the thing about 1-2 Switch, it's a game that you get, you show to people to say this is what the Nintendo
Right.
Switch is. You get them excited about it, like Wii Sports.
It's Wii Sports.
And when you don't bundle that with the system, many fewer people are going to show it off, and you're not going to spread the word, and no one's going to care. And that's like 1-2 Switch. It's going to be fun, but it's not going to be fun for years.
It's
probably.
not go out and buy it.
Right.
Fun.
It's
It's not get grandmas to buy a Switch.
It may not
Fun.
even be spend $40 to $60 on it fun. You know.
Oh God, no.
But this seems like that's the goal of what it is for sure. Was the same thing Wii Sports was of get this new audience involved that may not even play video games or whatever and this and that. But honestly, it just doesn't. You know, people could immediately they just wanted to play the tennis because everyone just loves that. But-
Yeah.
The bowling too.
But yeah, weird that it's this game where you stand and look at the other person you're playing
And
with.
that you can't even rotate around. It looked like from the
Oh,
table
this
or
one's like a-
anything, right?
yeah.
They're in the exact same fixed position.
Yeah, you have to.
should
I have to
be able
stare
to
at you,
at least-
Don. We have to milk together with eye contact. How crazy is that?
People don't like eye contact to begin with. and
Uh-huh.
Now you're gonna try.
I love the art style of ARMS though.
Yeah, it looks neat.
Very much so.
I think ARMS could be cool. I totally think this could be a cool
I'm
game.
in love with it. It looks unique.
The
Yeah.
Tezuka art style.
It'll be a great tournament night stream, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it's a game you can only play on the Switch, and that's what I love about Switch, is that, I'm not looking for it to compete against PS4 or Xbox One.
Yeah.
Give me games like ARMS that are only available on the Switch.
Yes, but I do think there's an important distinction we need to make with ARMS.
Damian,
If
you wanna do
ARMS
Zelda
has
next?
like one mode
That's in
that we
English.
have fun with for
Yeah.
a while, that's going to be totally different than here are all the different ways that you can play ARMS.
Yeah.
Here's all of we have a plan for it post-release. Here's all the stuff that we're going to do.
Yeah.
That's how I want it to feel. Like I
Chad-
want it to be only on the Switch and super well supported.
Chad is saying that the Joy-Con pair is $80.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
intense.
Oh.
How much is it?
We got to verify that.
How much does a dongle?
How much is a dongle? That's
They're
actually a really
30
good question.
in France.
Damiani, you want to get back on the couch for this? Get some
ARMS
analysis
is
in here?
$60
I have
for
audio back onto the
Nintendo
chat.
site.
Okay.
So-
Chat and the internet is saying you can pre-order Switches at a GameStop store tomorrow.
Yeah,
we
physical,
gotta camp
but
out.
online's not.
ARMS is
We gotta
$60.
camp out.
Physical GameStop stores tomorrow morning.
We're camping out.
Pro
dude.
controller is $70.
That's a $70 controller?
That's what chat's saying.
No.
Wait, we gotta verify this.
Nintendo
I'm not
trying to
convinced.
fight the scalpers
Several
here.
people have said it. But
Sure.
yeah.
Trust
Well,
but verify.
Trust but verify.
Yes, exactly.
So we're gonna watch the U.S. version of the Zelda.
Suppose
trailer.
this is in English.
Let me know if you want to pause and rewatch anything, Damiani.
We muted the TV.
Oh, turn it up. Most definitely the Switch version.
Is it
So,
confirmed coming out on Wii U?
Amazon
Those
list.
seals are in the desert.
Amazon list.
They're gonna die.
Zelda Breath of the Wild for Wii U now is March 31st, 2017.
Wrong. March 3rd.
It's not Wii U version's not coming out at the same time.
Oh, Wii U version.
They are Wii U version's not coming out at the same time.
That's a smart move.
Yep. So there's an aura around the sword here, so is Fi coming back?
Also, is it always that messed up looking? Is
No,
that-
the artwork like that. So Link to the Past has artwork like that, and they had to temper the Master Sword again.
Oh, okay.
It's music.
I was just guessing. Like, who knows? Because they said like, no, there's a line of dialogue that makes it sound like this is not that far from the beginning of the timeline.
So it's straight up Skyward Sword prequel. It's 100 years in the past.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule
So this is
is
gonna be
also
like,
the history of the Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
So that either puts it very far at the end, or sorry, I didn't mean beginning. I meant end. I get it. It's the eyes making it further. Those look like I look like Moljero. Like the same.
That guy's cool. Do you think you shoot bow and arrow like?
Oh please. I mean, they give me an option to shoot it multiple times. That's the Twilight Princess.
0 rubies shown.
That's the Deku tree talking about.
0 rubies
You have no recollection of me, however. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
That's the old man. It's probably the King Hyrule. Nice. There's
Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing.
that thingy's right.
That was better.
Whoa, he said something.
Yeah, last like it's time to do it. Let's go. Here it comes.
Are those portals
You must save her. My daughter.
Be the king. My daughter.
The old man for the English version.
Cool. Jeremy Irons.
Jeremy Irons is doing the voice.
And then that's her talking.
Open your eyes.
Is it a Deku tree or something?
We think so. Absolutely. It's
Usually
definitely a
talking
talking
to
tree.
one.
Do you want another one now, Yanni?
Go back halfway through just real quick. Well, hang on. Let it finish.
That was it.
Okay.
This is why
We were put on the scene.
I need to see the devices that he... So that looks like Moljero battles, right? Yeah, so that one part, I don't think it's exactly Moljero, but this is...
Interesting with the American one.
Kyle, master. Have we seen that boss already? This. Because he's using the chain, like a chain thing to pull like the Wind Waker. And those guys were in Twilight. Yeah, those guys were in Twilight.
That guy's so cool.
That guy's cool.
No, he like grabbed a block and he was dragging it.
Yeah, but the thing in his hand looked like a magnet.
I just want to see things of, like proper buildings.
Plastic.
Yeah, you had your volume at like half. Well, that's not gonna do anything.
That's probably Gerudo building that other one.
Making it. Yeah, taking it to you.
See a broken
Raft. So Zelda 1.
So we see something moving like a mouth.
That's a lip.
That's
Yeah.
the Deku tree.
That's the tree.
But it looks kind of small.
Whoa, it's like, what if she's the daughter of the tree? Is that weird?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You are now
Trees have had daughters before.
ready to hear what
Are those two different women?
That's an insane shot. The leading theory is the game shows you flashbacks between, and they confirmed it, 100 years ago. Like they think that's 100. Okay, that thing. They show it again.
That'd be interesting.
Like it looks like either a proper dungeon. Like that shot with him beat up. They think that's 100 years ago when he dies. Like this is all in the past. People think. That's theories. I don't know if it's true. Yeah, like he fails or something.
Yeah. It was all for nothing, she says. Look at how he's throwing. That's a flashback for sure. That's 100 years ago.
Yeah, because you see those things. Yeah.
Because he has a Master Sword there, so it's either the end of the part of the game or this is a flashback.
Can't hear us. I still can't hear us.
so quiet right now.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Everybody.
But I think you only have YouTube at half volume, right?
No, I had YouTube might be louder than their stream was.
Oh, okay.
Here it comes.
No, a goddess statue from.
Great looking.
No, from Gerudo Desert.
Gerudo? Yeah.
Oh man, you could have like allies fighting like this area. That looks like a proper dungeon with a theme. That's from the last trailer.
Birdman is gonna make an
This
epic
like
sacrifice.
Zora's
Look at that
domain.
background.
So that looks like Twilight Princess Zora domain right there.
Well, it's probably a whole race.
That specific Birdman is going down. Yeah.
And the cast looks fine. Yeah, it's 100 years ago. This is Kojima status.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
It really is. Nuclear. Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, I want to watch a trailer just for me.
All right,
This is one that was not part of the presentation.
All right, I'll switch over to it. We don't need audio anymore.
Trailer just for me.
This one right here, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I gotta
Oh,
see
so
that.
you want audio for this then, probably.
No, we don't need to
We'll
hear audio.
have it on the
Like,
TV.
The
but-
tree, dude. It's her dad.
All right.
The tree is her dad.
I'm going with it.
Sorry, I'll switch over.
The tree is her dad.
Yeah.
What did trailer end the show on?
father of
They
the
knew what they
forest.
had there.
I like that they didn't come back and say more crap after the trailer.
So I'll just keep these muted then, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we
So,
don't-
oh man, coming out hot. What is that?
Whoa.
Sorry, I need to.
That's a
rewind.
battle stage.
Take it back.
Cool.
I'm gonna rewind
man,
it, check
tournament
and see the
night,
very
here
beginning
we
of it.
come. Let's go. Make it right.
No
Jones, we're
audio
gonna see
on
that
this
click
one.
forever, is what that means.
I know.
It's like a chopper.
Yeah, that's a cool looking battle stage.
Yeah, it is. Mario work gear.
Do a good battle.
I'm sad
5
that
balloons.
this didn't make the
so
show.
Kyle will have a
4.
chance this time.
Oh, Damiani.
5 balloons.
Don't you do that to me.
They don't have strings.
Where you at, Bowser? Where you at?
Bowser will be king. Dry bones.
Dry bones.
This is gonna be so
Love
much
me
fun.
some
Yeah.
dry bones.
I love dry bones.
Oh, look at
There
that.
he is.
Look how
Finally
wide
did it.
open that area is.
King Boo,
It's
sick.
anti-Damiani zone.
King Boo.
Kings out to play, dude.
Look at the Haunted Mansion
Mansion
level.
is so high.
Feather.
I love that we're still watching these in
Feather.
half speed
The
too.
old
Yeah.
feather's back.
Yeah, you're right. That's new.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
That's
new.
Super Mario
The half
Kart.
speed totally works.
Oh.
You notice a lot more.
Get rent
It's-
con.
that's
Oh, he
all
popped a balloon. He stole one.
He
If
did
you
it.
hop
He did
over an
that?
enemy, you steal a balloon.
Okay, we need
That is
Ghost is back.
such
Ghost.
a smart idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
We need to see if Luigi
Oh, he
does
just
Ghost
ghosted
there.
through that banana.
Watch Luigi carefully if he appears.
Splatoon.
Splatoon track. That's so
Whoa.
genius.
I hope the
That's
paint is
awesome.
slippery.
Yeah.
That'd be
That
cool.
is
Oh
awesome.
my
goodness.
Does not appear to be.
Their worlds are connected.
Why did they not put this in the show? Guest
Yeah.
character. You
Very-
fit perfectly
very
in there.
weird.
Oh, is this still playing on
They could have showed this.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Mario
but
Kart
we like it.
2.
We
That's
like
all
it.
right.
Okay.
We're sleuthing.
We're sleuthing.
The Splatoon stage. This is so
this is
good.
great.
Yeah, those are good guest characters
The
for
slick
sure.
spots with the ink.
Red Shell.
Oh.
The Splatoon kid do it?
Yeah.
It says like a ha ha ha. Mario getting angry there.
We're gonna, Damiani, we're gonna have to half speed Odyssey too.
Bowser.
Oh my god, Odyssey.
Yes.
I'm stoked about Odyssey.
Man, I'm not seeing any Luigi here. I'm thoroughly disappointed.
That's a new track. What are we? Where are we here?
Ooh.
Excite
Light. That's cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, when they jump, they turn into
Animal
a-
Crossing. Well, that's
Both
that's
of those are old. Both
Yeah,
of the
that's
Excite Bike is too.
Oh, I forgot about Excite Bike, yeah. Because Hyrule's in there, F-Zero's in there.
I love watching this in half speed. I'm sorry if you hate it, chat. This is so fun for me. Link, you don't belong, dude.
Notice the deets.
Go home.
That's
there,
what
Kyle.
Splatoon does. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Why
How
does
come?
Link not belong?
Why, Kyle?
Because their heads are disproportionate, like Mario is.
The size of their heads.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So Link has
He's
two
also
small
he's
heads.
too
also way
proportionate.
taller.
Yeah. He's just too. He's like a man.
He's good looking, dude. Yeah.
No, but
It's
new
like,
Mario.
Yeah.
Mario is
11 part of
in
the presentation.
Mario is in a
Triforce,
world with
Triforce.
human-sized humans now too.
Yeah.
So that's
There's
canon.
Luigi.
Canon.
There's a few seconds of Luigi.
It's so.
No Wario in the whole show, by the way.
Or
Yeah.
Waluigi.
Or
Or
Waluigi.
Switch for your easy
Red.
bet.
Yeah. I feel. I made Ben switch it. I feel bad.
Yeah, you can never like
Well,
count
your,
in
your
your
confidence.
Yeah.
We're
was
gonna have
just-
font. That's
God
cool.
damn it, Kyle.
He's a loser. He doesn't have the cup.
Don't believe.
Don't believe a loser.
Yeah.
Don't believe his
Ben
lies.
Zilla's just a dinosaur. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Odyssey. Give me Odyssey.
Yeah.
Odyssey.
This is
Half
fun.
speed.
I don't know if we'll get to it. There's something I want to get off my chest about SMT and Xenoblade.
Okay, let's do it now while Damiani
Get it
brings
off
it
your
up.
chest.
What's up?
So, just for
Mario
me
Odyssey
personally,
doesn't-
obviously, Xenoblade 2 and a brand new Shin Megami Tensei game
Yeah.
is extremely exciting, but I think we have to look at how history is repeating
You
itself.
find it in the presentation.
Yes.
Because very early on,
in the Wii U,
with the Wii U, they announced Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem. We didn't see it until the end of the Wii U's life.
Yes.
Right.
To the point, and I love that game. It's a great game, but also kind of irrelevant.
This is a great point, Ben.
They actually said that Atlas is just starting, and they're
Yes.
kind enough to make this video.
And
for
right
us.
before this, Atlas got everybody excited because they're doing a brand new fantasy RPG, right?
Yeah.
And this is the same thing that happened with Shin Megami Tensei Cross Fire Emblem, is they were working on other projects, and we don't know when it's coming out. Also, Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X both came out years into the console's life cycle. And as excited as I am from this, like, Monolith Soft does not usually work quickly, specifically with Xenoblade, and so I'm just worried that we're seeing something, we're being sold on the promise of
Walmart
something
pre-orders are live.
without it coming out.
Radio ad. I can't change quantity.
Bloodworth does bring up a good point, though, just based on what they're showing versus when they originally announced Xenoblade Chronicles X. This immediately looks way farther along
Where, Damiani?
than when they
Walmart.
initially announced
Walmart.
Xenoblade Chronicles X. So I think that is a really good point, Bloodworth.
Amazon's still not live.
But that frame rate, though.
That frame rate, though.
Do you get multiple, Damiani? Please. Multiple.
Also, can we talk about how
What's this
bullshit
down?
it
Can we
was
get it on March
to bring
10th?
up people like Suda51 and Nagoshi and say that they just want to make stuff that works well on the ideas of the Switch? Man, that was frustrating.
Yeah, that whole part of the thing was really bad.
Get multiple if you can, guys.
It only lets you do one at a time.
Wait, on Amazon you're getting it?
Walmart.
Pre-ordering
No,
live.
Walmart?
Jones, tell everybody why you're not pre-ordering. They want to know.
I'm just checking on Amazon.
Don't be shy.
How do I do it?
I can't connect to the site.
I'm just in a good place right now. You know, I'm just calm.
Yeah.
You know,
Brandon doesn't care.
I don't need to play 1-2 Switch or what is this? What are all the characters? Is that like his notebook? Because they showed the composer and they showed music sheets. And then they say executive producer, and it's like, what's
the budget?
I guess, yeah.
What?
Also,
is that like his to-do list?
Well,
Trevor,
Xenoblade Chronicles
Walmart,
2 or
Walmart.
Xenoblade
I'm
Chronicles
trying
X
to
ended on a
connect.
cliffhanger, and I'm really frustrated about it.
Alright, let me go to Switch.
Yeah, I'm not probably gonna pre-order it until I hear more about games coming out when it launches.
I don't know if I've ever gotten
You
to
can
Nintendo
in-store
Switch.
pickup, or you can do
I
free.
think I always waited.
I tried in-store pickup. Doesn't seem to work.
All right. Has anybody gone
Live
through?
pre-ordering brought to you by Easy Allies.
It's on March 2nd. Yeah, I can only do one quantity. I'm trying to change it to,
How do what?
to more than one, and
What
it's
the
not
fuck?
letting
It's not
me do
letting
it.
me.
So I'm gonna try another one.
See the stress. That's what I'm
Yeah, we
avoiding
don't
right
have
now.
the
You know what I
stress
mean?
right now. We're fine.
It's fine.
How did you get
We're
this
sorry,
screen?
an error has occurred. Uh-oh. Is it
Yeah, their
sold
site
out?
is crashing.
No, check out. Here
Dude,
we
for
go.
real, how did you get past the screen?
click that.
Which one?
That one on the left.
And I love the even slower reveal of this giant whale.
Yeah. And then his mouth just like stops opening and like.
I mean,
it's funny.
They're clearly going back to. Or you know what? I think this is actually a mix of styles between the open world Chronicles, like the more MMO Chronicles X, and the story-driven Xenoblade Chronicles, because this is obviously, as Damiani said, an allusion to.
Oh, this one
the
says
Xenoblade Chronicles
This one
2.
says Xenoblade Chronicles.
The others just said
I'm
Xenoblade 2.
gonna stop at 2 though, because my credit card's gonna go into fraud alert. I try and do more than 2.
Can I?
Come on.
Oh.
Someone else come over here and try.
I'm hearing beer bottles.
Just empty.
Oh.
They're empty. It's fine. There's nothing on the
I'm gonna
ground.
sign out now.
Ben's
I'm
empty
taking it
road
back.
sodas.
Yeah, sorry. Once I approach $1,000, it's gonna flag my thing.
All right, can I get on there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Welcome to the live pre-order stream.
We're gonna watch it.
We're gonna watch
2017 gaming
2000
resolutions.
Gaming
Alright,
Revolutions.
back to full cam for a second. We'll leave it like that.
Oh, and it's muted.
The live pre-order stream.
Well,
So
here
it
we are,
it ships-
pre-ordering the Switch.
So it says it ships.
Hell yeah,
on,
we're
it says it
pre-ordering.
ships on March 2nd. And the earliest you can get it is March 10th if you buy it for shipping. Like it won't ship the next day. Is what it's saying. It's saying it ships on March 2nd. The earliest it will arrive is March 10th, but you can pick it up in store on March 8th if
Yeah.
you order online. Like they'll ship it to a store.
Oh,
A week late.
Did you do in-store pickup?
I did.
No, I didn't.
So your early pre-order.
This is my backup.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're ensuring that you're
Amazon or
going to
Best
get it
Buy
a
is
week
the one I'm
late.
like if I can get an
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah,
or Best
yeah.
Buy, I'm canceling these or holding them for if anyone doesn't get them.
A critique I have of that press conference is like I think all of us felt like it was just getting started. Like when he said my portion is over, and I'm like, oh shit, this is a 2-hour press conference. Like the good stuff is yet to come, you know. And then it ended with an amazing trailer. But like,
we got some good news from Twitter.
What's up?
This is in regards to online. This is from @AC_Stager. With the paying for online, you get a monthly game download. Subscribers will get to download and play an NES or Super NES game for free for a month.
Going? Yes. Walmart?
So you can't
For
have
free
it
for
forever.
a
You
month?
can just play for free that month.
You're right. What does that mean for free for a month?
How much does this
That means
garbage cost?
on June 1st that game goes away.
It goes away.
And then you get another game for
It's
June.
a
You can play
loaner.
in June.
It's a loaner.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah, bad. Bad.
There's no way they're just
Here,
giving out
On their
loaners.
thing, I have one in the cart.
All right.
Come here.
Hold on, give me 3 seconds.
That would be so deaf to like what?
Hey, why are we watching? Oh, this is Skyward Sword. Or
Right.
Breath of the Wild, but a different video. Old.
Oh, let's get new. Let's get new up here.
I'm sorry. Did you ship it to a store?
No, I just shipped it to my address.
I got so excited,
I
but
don't
you're
trust-
right. I think that language is like.
But it says it won't get there until
Loaner.
March 6th.
Yeah, I know.
That's the fastest.
Nintendo's throwing a loaner.
There's no way they're throwing a
If
loaner.
the world goes to hell, I'd rather have one.
Throw 'em
March
alone.
6th than.
Throw 'em alone.
But like, if Nintendo's online thing is $40 a year instead of 60 or 80 or whatever it is now for.
I'll say one good thing about all
PlayStation.
this: the launch lineup not being that great, other than Zelda. Going to be easy to do coverage for it. Have to fight over
This
the
is true, yeah.
review.
That's true. We got one review that we have
It's
to
like
do for the
Zelda
Nintendo
and
Switch.
Have fun with ARMS or whatever the other one is.
Also, I'm probably reviewing Horizon when this console comes out, so it's like
Falco's dying.
Yeah,
I'm
this is like
busy.
soon, so like they might send this in February, baby.
Falco's gone.
They won't.
But we won't have a Switch. Unless they
We'll
send
send you
us
the
a
Wii U
Switch.
version.
Oh.
They'll troll us.
No Turok.
You get it?
But I think, Kyle, Nintendo gave me no reason to buy this on the 3rd. You know, it's like there's no
it's-
urgency for
yeah.
like, oh my god, I'd be missing out on 1-2
Zelda?
Switch.
Someone in
Zelda
chat.
I
not
will
enough?
agree with you. Like,
You all would be
the launch
gunfighting, and
lineup
what would I
right
do
now is pretty
then?
bad.
How is Zelda not enough, Jones?
It's
Someone in chat says that the online is 60
for
a year.
I'm just not.
It's not enough?
I'm just not that passionate about Zelda
Wow.
in
Yeah.
general, just
The
as
original
a
open world
franchise.
game?
Jones, can I just
The
tell you
precursor to open world?
I'll play a Zelda game and then totally skip the next one. So
that is my least favorite thing you've ever
Yeah,
said.
me too.
Wow.
Me too.
I'm just not that into Zelda.
I'm not going to echo
As a
your
franchise.
sentiments because I'd be torn apart.
No, it's cool not to be into Zelda. Look at this.
No, I mean
adorable
that
dog, by the way.
that trailer
I
looked
still love
awesome.
you.
Oh, yeah, that
But,
looks great.
That trailer looked like Zelda looks like an amazing game. It's not a $360 game for me. Like
That's
a
yeah.
Metroid, I would be pre-ordering right now.
Yeah.
I would be pre-ordering right now if there was a Metroid. You
And I
know?
think that speaks to a broader point of they probably didn't show enough to get a broad range of people.
Like,
interested.
I don't know if they're gonna sell out now because like there are 2 games. There's no reason to buy this thing unless you want to play Zelda.
And like as you say, that's what bums me out is
Not
launch
just
is
Zelda.
coming. Launch is
Probably
March
Zelda
3rd.
first and Zelda and better graphics.
Yeah.
They didn't say here's our launch lineup. Here's the
Yeah.
games you can buy on March 3rd. That's
Right.
absurd.
That's
a
that was
bad-
really,
that was a
really
that,
bad
we
move.
could just kind of like get like, yeah, I guess Imaginators because that was in the launch.
Yeah.
You know, it's like give us a list,
Which
especially if
makes
you're going
me
to give us that
scared.
screen that's like here's everything in the box.
Yeah.
Give me a list of launch, like
Which is a scary thing for me because it's like either there just aren't any so they can't do that, or they're just repeating past mistakes where they're not showing a vote of confidence in their launch lineup or giving you reasons to buy the system right away. It's Wii U all over again.
Damiani, we got to switch what's on screen.
Yeah, no,
really.
they're not seeing this.
Oh, okay.
I went to full cam for
Okay.
all this crap. No virtual console stuff.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. That's so important to what makes Nintendo consoles appealing. It's crazy I didn't mention
Don't say
that.
anything mean, but a lot of people in chat are messaging and been telling us to like they're not too happy about a certain person who made leaked reports because they didn't come true.
Which ones?
Oh, Laura.
Where was Beyond Good and Evil? Where was Rabbids RPG?
Oh
Where was...
my god, I totally... All that erased the memory of Rabbids RPG. Laura Dale, I still believe you. I still believe in that Rabbids RPG.
I mean, here's the thing: the leaking game is you know,
God,
you're not always going to be right.
Yeah.
None of that stuff
Most
happened.
of the time, you're not going to be
no
right.
Pokemon.
No Mother 3.
We got Zelda in March.
Yeah, no Mother 3, no Pokemon Stars.
No
Yeah.
Metroid.
Okay.
Yeah, they did switch and say like, oh, actually Zelda is coming out at launch.
Yeah.
Then everyone followed in line
That
too,
is-
like, oh yeah, it is
yeah.
coming out at launch. We heard too. It's like, and then Mario's like, oh, Mario's not. Did they say?
Can we watch Odyssey?
Yeah, I'm getting
Mario
Mario
Odyssey might be what makes me buy the Switch.
I was almost crying.
Oh yeah, it'll be the big November.
That's the thing.
Black
I'm buying it when
Friday
that comes out.
That's my thing. I'm
I
gonna
feel
buy
like-
the Switch when Mario's coming out.
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm in the exact same boat as I always am with Nintendo.
Exactly.
Right.
Mario and Zelda, no matter what, I'm buying your console.
New
I'm buying
Dark
those
City.
games.
Oh my God.
And
But
there's
it's not
like,
your primary.
there
So-
really wasn't anything else.
That Crazy Cat thing is also in a tree. I think Crazy Cap, you might go to like switch your hats. I think it's like a hat store.
And that's a hat there. There's a sombrero
Slapped us
up there.
and spit in our eyes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
jokes about this game before.
I
something
like Mario being an open world city.
There's something very weird about Mario being with human beings.
Yeah.
And
I
they're
love
all
Adventure.
dressed exactly the same.
It's everything
It's
I ever
Sonic
wanted.
Adventure all over again,
yes,
baby.
that's what it is.
Mario's gonna kiss a real woman.
We get to climb to the top of that building though. We get to
No,
hop to the top of that
you
building.
looks like a building on
Earth.
Yeah,
no.
the secrets, yeah.
The underground labyrinth stuff.
Yes.
You know, like in the pipes and stuff. Oh, they're totally gonna do that.
Damian, you want to come on the couch?
It'd be one thing if this was the entire game.
Right,
but
I
is
thought
just-
this was the game.
Yeah, right.
All right,
It makes it so much better.
Future bet. Will Mario be able to get in a taxi cab and drive?
No.
No.
Here's
it's
another
interesting.
thing. Can you head bonk the
Yes.
the
question mark.
crosswalk thing?
Yeah. That question mark?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
It's funny.
Sunset Overdrive,
The pedestrians
yeah.
move in the distance at like 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
Look at them.
Whoa, garbage.
Yeah, they're like 2D
You
elements.
see that pedestrian disappear?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that across the board with all of the Switch gameplay stuff, the draw
Pixels
distance
vibe
not
from
good.
this.
Sure.
Even in Zelda, the
Where's,
the frame
Adam
rate in the
Sandler?
far stuff is not high.
Oh
This
my God.
this
It
really
just looks huge.
it feels so much like Galaxy and 64,
And 64,
combined,
yeah.
going into
Yeah.
these different worlds.
And
Uh-huh.
Sunshine,
I don't know.
like
I'm getting
I
a
am
really strong Sunshine vibe.
Yeah,
And
Sunshine.
Sunshine,
It's
yeah.
like all of them put together. I'm
Yeah.
so excited for this. Like, what's that clear rock?
Yeah,
I don't
why
know.
is stuff? Yeah, why is
Look at
stuff
that.
clear
The
in
roll.
this game? Is
So
that, like,
cool.
Just that planet, or you
I think just
feel
this planet. You don't see it anywhere else
Are
but this
you
one
gonna
planet.
get-
Is
Not
it
gonna lie,
planets?
This is my favorite location.
Or are they like dimensions?
So
It's
look,
covered
I
in
think
sand.
dimensions.
I think you're going through. This is my favorite
Mario
zone.
in a forest.
Look at
just
this.
like
The vibes.
And you can
Because
go and
you-
you can climb that tree.
Well, but like other Mario, like
Crazy
take
Cat.
Sunshine for example. Everything, all the design in Sunshine was an extension of the tropical theme.
Yeah.
Where in this is like every
get-
place you
yeah.
goes
Look
to,
at this.
like the I
Look
think
at this.
the one area in this game that
Dark
blows my
Souls
mind more than anything
Invisible
else
Bridge.
is like the flowery, impressionistic Katamari Damacy level.
Yeah,
like
sure. Look at this.
Oh my
Alright.
God.
Last of Us
After we're done
level.
with this,
this thing,
Look at
man.
this.
This is
Food level?
crazy.
It's like a-
Did you
There's a
see?
Rob. There's a little
Rob
Rob
and,
over
like-
Do you
there.
see? Yeah. Do you see the forks where their arms are like the other tines are arms, and they're just like, hey.
Yeah, this
Love
is
it.
cool.
Yep.
He's
Turn
throwing
it.
pans at us.
This is like a crazy indie game or something.
Yeah.
Like the graphical styles change.
There's no better feeling than when you're watching a trailer for your game and you say, "I can't wait to find the
Oh
hundreds
my
of secrets
God.
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
just everywhere."
yeah.
Mario's
The top
face
hat.
like captures that my mood about this game. He's just
Yeah.
like he
Like,
doesn't
oh,
believe
what
it.
a
He's like,
tease.
what? Yeah, it gets cold at night.
Oh, it's cold. So I thought, yeah, so I thought that was like a
Right,
haunted
ice.
mansion or
It's
something,
ice,
but
yeah.
it's ice in the desert.
See, look at his arms. Look at his little
Mario
arms.
Party 2 jump roping in the game.
Hot rope jump.
Hop
Borderlands.
Coming back.
Oh man.
The
it's
hot
jarring.
chowder. Don, I know you love that hot chowder.
So we see 4 worlds then? We do. 4
Scary.
worlds.
Scary
Yeah.
Forest, cold Mexico,
City.
New York
Guacamole.
City.
This crazy cat
Crazy
menu gonna
food
be able to
land.
be food land.
Yeah, you
Possibly.
can switch hats. That's your ability. That's your power.
Mario 64.
Look at that
baby.
Yeah.
Yo,
And he's rocking the hat.
yo.
If you
Right
change
there.
to a
Look at
dapper
that
hat.
Wait, you have a hat.
Dude, hat battle!
You have a hat.
Odd job.
Odd job. Odd job. Yep.
Hat versus
Stuffed Bowser in a suit.
You can like
Okay.
you can like parody
You know what's
his hat
definitely
back.
happening. There's gonna be a Broadway musical show off between Bowser.
Dude, I hope that you get like a ghost hat that if you wear it for too long, you start to go insane.
That is my favorite like 3 seconds of the
You
trailer.
have visions of that.
You have like it like things start happening that you can't believe.
Dapper Bowser's all in his head.
These roads are huge. That's all cold Mexico.
Yeah.
The upside down
Rolos.
pyramid, the anime vibes right there.
Dude, yeah. Or like Stargate. They explode when they hit each other.
Like thing is so Galaxy.
This billboard,
Oh,
dude.
Royal
Royal
Wedding.
Wedding.
It's
Oh
so
my
good.
god. god. This is half speed, right?
This is a weird Mario game.
Yep.
In an amazing
This
way.
game looks so good. Look at that. There's like
The
a
rabbits.
The
They're
back.
so
Look at
cool.
that.
Weird.
The background was
Yeah,
like
there's
it was like
no
a
communication.
it was like a Truman Show projection.
Yeah.
For real, the background had like
fake.
The worlds could be fake.
I
Sure.
think they are.
Can you go back to that then?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shot.
Scroll back. Yeah, the background had
Here,
like.
So we'll show you.
Oh, look at that boss, dude.
Yeah, man, sorry.
It is Sonic-like. That's so crazy.
Is after that.
It's
The best
It's
game
after
in
that.
2017?
Go.
Yeah, like right around
Yeah,
there,
go.
right there. Yeah.
Alright.
So watch the
I'm just gonna
background
write
in a
the Go
second.
entry now.
Watch the
Okay.
background. It's like
It's fine.
it's like Truman Show.
Use this footage. I'll just
Right
go.
there.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa,
It's
Ian,
like
good call.
It's like a dome or
They're in
something.
a dice.
Biodome.
But there's like a crane or an elevator or
Epcot.
something.
Can you?
It's new Epcot attraction.
New Epcot. I love the rabbits. They look so evil.
The worlds might all be
And kind of gross in a really great way.
yeah.
There's like Splatoon vibes with some of that like oil and paint.
The Dark Souls world.
Can we assume there's a Splatoon world in this game?
I hope
I'm
not.
getting like a Suda 51.
So it's nighttime
vibe
when the
in
robots
Mario.
come out or something at the same
Kyle,
look-
you
it
said
looks
no.
like
I
the
mean, we're going
levels-
into like modern day New York. Like,
Yeah.
It
It
looks
looks
so
like
cool.
it looks
Anything's
like every
possible.
world has a
What's
day
the
mode
time?
and a night mode.
Yeah.
Throw that hat, Mario.
Oh my god, I'm so
Look at his
happy
arm
about it.
textures. I love this, like the logo.
The eye
update.
reveal?
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Odyssey, I really like that name.
It's a great name.
It's a great name.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna be switching hats.
Easy.
Big time.
This
Will
was
the hats
the
have different
easiest.
personalities?
Yes.
Yeah, will they speak?
Just gonna write the review now.
One's gonna be a football player and like
Oh, you don't think they'll speak words?
no, they're like hi.
Yeah.
Point.
Have
Throw me. Throw me. My power is throw.
have something to show you guys.
You can jump on me too.
Ooh.
Damiani has something to
Damiani's
show
got a
us.
treat for us.
Damiani has a
Thank you-
treat.
Thank you, chat. For
Speaking of
this-
treats, I'm
this.
starving. I just realized.
Taco Bell.
Sujita.
Here we go. I'm just editing this scene real quick.
Damiani's
Oh,
up to
Walmart's
something.
sold out and orders are being canceled.
Uh-oh, I gotta check my
Check
order
your
then.
phone.
Oh, I'm good so
It
far.
was a mistake.
Pre-order Watch 2017.
Oh no.
Pre-order gate.
So hang on, almost.
Clear
almost
those
ready.
chats, will you, Brad?
Clear those chats.
I like to see the number.
those chops.
You're
Brad.
slinging voodoo promo code.
Yeah, I got that too.
Oh no. What have I done?
What is that?
What'd you get?
I don't know,
yeah.
man. I'm making deals with the devil over here.
Walmart canceled me. I'm out. They canceled me.
They canceled you?
They
Yeah.
just wanted your information. Now they're marketing.
Yeah, now they can say it's
Mario
stupid
scam, dude. You're
voodoo code.
getting Walmart
Oh,
scam.
you-
You're getting voodoo.
That means what? You can't cancel me. What?
They canceled you too?
Voodoo.
Walmart, dude, taking a
Walmart
hit.
doing vote.
Walmart, that ain't right.
Wait, it's only 32 gigabytes?
I haven't been canceled yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
where does your, can I see your email? So
Intern.
They
Yeah.
probably
Yeah, what
weren't
does it
supposed to
say,
take
Kyle?
pre-orders yet, and they're probably
I think
cancel
it. Yeah, I
everyone.
To
think
Walmart's
they
credit, it
were
says, "We're sorry.
Oh, I haven't gotten that yet.
We've had to cancel."
Hello,
We've
Kyle.
had to cancel.
Well, at least it sounds. Like
Wait,
they mean
we're
it.
getting an out of the money saying check Best Buy. There's a new hope. Episode 4.
Okay. All right.
Episode 4.
I gotta say, my heart's real hurt right now.
My heart is not.
Yeah.
Jones is gonna be climbing
I'm in a-
radio
hey,
towers.
I'm
watch
in a
the
really
odds
good place
and
right
tricks,
now.
man.
Yeah.
The only way not to lose is not to play.
I'm not hungry for good games in 2017.
Midnight opening.
What I need
Right
to
there,
do-
it's up on Best
Yeah.
Buy. Go, go, go.
I need you to explain why it was dumb to bring Todd Howard out.
That whole section was
They
gone.
didn't
Well,
bring
it's
him out.
I would say
Told to him.
dumb. I wasn't like, oh god, I couldn't. It's not like I can't watch this.
Pre-ordering on Best Buy
Right
right now.
chat, they're
right
saying it's
now.
32 gigs. I mean,
I just think it was redundant. It's bad when you have a game like that that's already been remastered to show it on a console that can't
that game
support
is
it.
how many years old?
Especially after the PlayStation 4 Pro and then showed it off
Yeah.
and like,
I
it
almost,
didn't add anything. There was,
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
I don't think that sold a one solitary person. Because if you cared that much about Elder Scrolls, you
Right,
already
yeah.
played
You've
Skyrim again.
already beaten it 6
You've
times.
just beaten it again for
Yeah.
like the 50th time. You're not gonna go back in on the Switch.
I almost want Nintendo. I mean, I've said this before, but like, I feel like they can have third-party games, whatever. To me, it's never been a selling point because to me, the only reason to buy a Nintendo console is for Mario,
Right.
Is for their Zelda, is for their first-party stuff. So I kind of wish they would just stop leaning on that at all.
Well, I think the most valuable thing he said was we've never worked with Nintendo before. It was
Right.
like, and they do a great job entertaining us. We like entertaining all of you. Let's work together.
Right.
And so maybe they're putting the thought in your head like, oh, we getting Fallout? Oh, we getting
Right.
something else down the
yeah,
road?
absolutely.
But like, if they're all just a bunch of like
Oh, Dishonored
ports,
2 on the Switch? Sweet.
if they're all ports, I don't care.
What do you think? Fallout 4 on the Switch, Soph?
You think? Would they do it?
Bloodworth, anyone want to name
she's
a
focused in
console
on
reveal
Kyle's
when
pre-order right
someone
now.
didn't roll out a bunch of developers saying nothing? Well
That's a
said,
good
Blood.
point. Sophie, are you pre?
Yeah, but that doesn't make it okay. Like, just because it happens a bunch doesn't mean, like, oh, alright, I'm fine with it, you know?
True.
Wait,
It's
is Blood on
super
Nintendo
annoying.
defense? Is he not feeling the negativity?
Yeah, he's on Nintendo defense.
Oh, if you're there, you're
Oh,
you're-
you're on the D.
The high takes a while to come down.
We're asking what I was munching on.
Yule scum.
Yule scum.
Classic Yule scum.
Anybody?
Is there any like chocolate back there?
There's some chocolate. There's a
Pass
hazelnut
out.
bar back there.
Corm Husk, the Skyrim stuff sold a friend of mine.
Wow.
Wow. Okay, they
Damn.
exist.
Wait, what's up?
Someone said that the Skyrim stuff sold his friend.
Whoa, it said I gotta be in now.
Yeah.
But has that friend played it before?
Scalper's going in.
Okay, so I'm in on Best Buy.
order.
Yeah, let's see if they cancel me.
Do you have Walmart too, Damiani?
I didn't get a Walmart canceled. I placed 2 at
Okay.
Walmart, but I haven't got the cancel.
So you have 2 at Walmart and 1 at Best Buy? Okay.
The Best Buy store
Alright.
pickup, like day of, because
Okay.
that's right. But I trust Best Buy more.
Damiani,
If I
feel
get
like
canceled, I'm
I
coming
feel
to
like
you.
your credit card company should know you
I
well enough
I
to
used
like.
a different card for you.
Oh,
this
okay.
one
But
this
they should
time.
just be like, oh yeah, it's him. He's pre-ordering 9 Nintendo
Alright,
consoles.
so
If I get
I want
canceled,
you to
I'm
see
coming to
this.
you, Damiani.
I want you to see this.
It actually increases the security of the card.
Put this up on the screen for you guys.
Like, we gotta defend this.
This is what I'm trying to find out with the pre-order, almost as much as the Switch right now, and I'm gonna bring this up for chat after I show you guys. This, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition.
The Switch carrying case.
Master Sword replica, Switch carrying case.
Just that,
1400
that could go directly into recycling. See, that's the prompt to get up
I think
and
that'll be
to
our
walk
first
over to
look.
recycling and then put it in.
That might be our first look at the
You're like the guy at the Hollywood Bowl that the wine bottle drops all the way down the staircase. Like,
that's the game cases for Switch in the middle, by the way. They're thin because they're carts.
Ooh, yeah, look at that.
That's the game
Box
cart.
art.
That's the box
Kyle.
art.
Switch box art. Look at that.
Soundtrack coin.
Wow,
Man,
that's what the box
yeah.
looks like.
That is
Yeah.
really classy.
Those are what the game box
Thin and tall.
It's like PSP style.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it's like a PSP case, huh?
Yeah, so that's,
How big is that
Good.
Master Sword? Does it say how many inches?
It just says Master Sword statue.
Well, I mean, compare it to the Switch.
They could enlarge.
So Damiani, so I'm
True,
seeing a
that's
trend here. So on the Master Sword, is Chad's looking at this too?
Yeah.
So the Master Sword, we got our little plant there.
Has that flower, yeah.
And then we got our little flower friend in the Z of Zelda in the logo now.
Yeah.
What's happening with this flower? What are they punctuating there?
Metaphor.
For
And
what?
that
I mean,
eyeball.
Life coming back to Hyrule.
Rebirth.
Yeah, there you go, Dawn.
Rebirth.
Don knows you. Don speaks the truth.
Always, every time.
Don
Rebirth.
Don back to full screen. Was there any other trailers, or are we still pre-ordering everyone?
No, there weren't any other games that they talked about.
I gotta log out.
They talked about Dragon Quest.
Kyle's list.
Oh, don't, dude. Oh, my
Yeah, and
goodness.
talk about
This
that.
was
That
the most. This was to me.
Whoa, there's some new trailers, guys.
This was to me
Hang on,
more
hang on.
offensive than Final Fantasy VII being released on the
No,
PSN
stop,
store.
guys. We got brand new shit, like stuff you didn't even see.
Okay,
Ready?
what do you got? What do you got?
Ready?
They're like these are coming to Japan,
Right.
but in the
Oh, here
West
we go.
you
This
can
is
have Dragon
Bomberman.
Quest Heroes.
But why say the region?
Oh, I forgot all about Bomberman.
Bomberman in slow mo. Here we go.
Full story mode. Kyle's in.
Wait, really?
Full story mode. You can play with a friend.
I mean, I don't need a friend.
The slow mo is so funny.
Kyle just wants to play by himself.
The slow mo is so.
It's a
funny.
good
That's
look.
cool.
Oh wow.
Tournament.
It's a good thing for Bossman that games have single player modes. Yeah.
Who's the developer?
That's a great question.
Why?
Boss battles, what?
Did you get your Best Buy order through?
Yeah.
Got it in.
Bunch of
Thank
people
you for
did,
your
yeah.
order.
Mine won't work.
Sorry,
Hard
Domino's
card,
got a
man.
couple to spare.
This looks like a lot of fun. I want to play this.
I think I got Best Buy also.
Oh my
Well, those little
I'm
anime
so
guys
jealous.
love
So
it.
you got two.
I
He's
think I
got
got
three.
two. I'll try to get Amazon later
Yeah,
too.
Kyle, we got you.
Oh, look
Super
at that.
Bomberman R.
Yes.
Nice. I'm getting like Puyo Puyo Tetris vibes from these characters.
Budget.
March 2017. And there's Switch boxes again.
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Whoa,
we got
Konami released a video game. That's
Whoa.
weird.
Well, we don't. I wonder if it's Konami in terms.
Alright, here's the next one.
Right,
You
yeah.
can see.
Octopath Traveler. Sorry. I just wanted to say that
that
one.
was
Oh yeah,
so
dude!
cool.
Octopath
legitimately cool.
Traveler.
Oh, that
I'm like
looked great.
so into it.
Yeah, actually, I'm way into Octopath Traveler.
Oh, Sonic Mania, yeah!
Octopath wasn't a crazy enough word for the title.
I feel like Sonic Mania will feel best on the Switch.
For vibes.
For vibes.
The Switch is the new Sega Genesis.
Also, just like playing an old school Sonic game in bed.
It's like a Game Gear.
Yeah.
Sonic at half speed.
It's giant, it's black, and it has terrible battery life. It is the Game Gear.
Yep. Oh, this is the same trailer?
It's in color.
1981.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the same trailer.
Yeah, that's what I play out.
Or it starts the same. I've never seen this trailer, actually. Sonic in slow motion is like
Slower than you
sacrilegious.
This isn't half speed.
Alright, still. You have to.
Slower than I remember. Well, blurry, too.
Did they really just show Sonic 3D Blast?
Oh, you bet they and Sonic are.
Remember these great games.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Crazy taxi.
Yeah, exactly.
Best
update my payment information.
Chaos Emerald minigame.
See, that's what's happening to me right now, Don.
But it sent me a message.
Yeah.
Did
Like a
Walmart
Twitch message.
accept yours though, Don?
Pipe.
They rejected it.
The pipe is the best. Yeah.
The best. One's pretty good though too.
It's okay.
They didn't even like show FIFA or anything, right? They didn't like any new control scheme or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
They literally just said EA's gonna make games on this new console.
During that montage, they showed like one cinematic.
Yeah,
clip from
all
FIFA.
those things are like so far off. That's those developers coming out to talk is like, okay, great, there's third-party support, but they won't have games on this system for 2 years.
That's a positive for me. I know I might be alone in that. With Suda coming out, anytime an industry role model for me or icon comes out and pledges allegiance to a system, I'm excited. Even if he has nothing to show, the fact that Suda is there saying he's making a game solely for the Switch and like the way Switch plays.
Hang on though, he said
I'm
I
in.
would like to make a game. He didn't say I am
Purchase
making
history
a
is
game.
unavailable.
Yeah,
He basically came out and said, "Yeah, the Switch is pretty cool."
Yeah,
and then left.
I love Suda. I love Suda.
I
but that
love
was,
Suda. I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think Suda's coming out just BSing everyone and he's not going to make a Switch
No,
game.
but we've seen how this stuff goes. I mean, look at the tumultuous path.
329 euros?
And years
That's one
later, we
reason I got
finally get
declined.
let die. And it's
Right
great,
expiration date.
and we love it. But who knows when this mythical game could
Bait
appear?
and switch from the heavens of Suda.
From the heavens,
Bait
yeah.
and switch. Don.
Well done, Don.
Bait and switch.
That's the title of this video.
Sonic Mania is going to be great.
It's gonna be
It's
great.
going to be great.
Yeah,
It will be the return of an icon.
You got
The whole art style, it kind of reminds me of like.
A Wayward Son returns.
Mega Man 7 was that? When it got real cartoony.
Ben Moore, do you need Splatoon 2 again? Oh, here we go.
Does it remind you of 8?
Kinda,
I mean, who
You
doesn't?
want to slow it down?
8, like how suddenly it's real.
Everyone
cartoony,
does, right?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it's like super. Maybe
No.
it's like anime.
And that's how that
I didn't know it was
Sonic
playing.
Mania looks.
Bait and switch.
bait and switch.
Man.
We're slowing this one down.
Hashtag bait and switch.
It's
I've
Splatoon,
never,
baby.
I've never slowed something down on YouTube. It actually looks better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Fun.
Alright. Play order has now gone through. Thank you. We like your payment information.
So jealous
It's
of
much
that,
better.
Donnie. I don't know what to
Splatoon 2 is going to be.
One of the greats.
Everything's one of the greats.
You're out of control, Huber.
Splatoon 2!
You're in top form tonight.
You're building on Splatoon 1. Splatoon is one of the greats.
Yeah, $70.
This trailer leads me to believe.
A game like this is extremely exciting
Look
because
at
it
that.
is.
Look at those battles that you could have mid-air on the zip lines. I
Yeah.
didn't see it before. Go back to that.
Yeah. Everything they've added looks meaningful. The dash is
dash.
Like, you already have so much mobility in Splatoon.
Yep.
Adding the dash is such a big deal.
Right, those skirmishes like pop out.
Yeah.
Somebody tries to sneak up on you, but you dash at the
Yeah.
last minute and you
Yeah.
kill like.
Just
Alright,
the
I got
dash
some
will make
updates.
this game play even faster.
Yep.
Awesome.
Twin pistols look like every new weapon looks so much fun.
The Rumbas are
The
fun.
map design looks on point.
I love the story hints at the end of this.
Yep.
Cal's playing story and then trading in it.
And like I was saying during the actual trailer
You're gonna
itself,
spam
like
these sling promo
they were
codes.
so on point with post-release stuff for Splatoon. That's such a good thing to say.
On point. That looks good.
It looks good.
Oh, and it blows up too. The Roomba when it's done doing its cycle, it blows up.
Alright, I have so far
I feel like
no
Walmart's
cancellations
trolling me.
yet.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get an email at like 2 in the morning.
Kind of sucks because I found Walmart on my own. I was just like, all like, Walmart.
Morning, Huber.
Yeah.
They probably
I'm
had
gonna
like,
wake up to bad news.
They probably had like 100 worldwide in their store to pre-order.
Welcome to Planet Fears and Nightmares.
It says pre-order yours on the Nintendo website.
The Allies will snuff Splatoon 2 during the Game of the Year's awards, and it will be unjust.
You say you're gonna snuff it?
Yeah.
Wait, what's up?
You will.
Snub it?
Not even done with January. We're making goatee snub calls.
Well, I already wrote my Mario Game of the Year awards. So.
Oh, yeah.
It's already written.
Find this like
Your entry?
I sent it to Bloodworth like 10 minutes ago.
accessories list.
Yeah, I already reviewed Zelda Baseline trailer. We can all go home now.
Man, that game's coming
Yeah,
March
this-
3rd.
That's
Zelda.
the thing. I'd like to pose a question. You know, it's we only got Mario and Zelda right from all this, and Splatoon 2. You know,
Mario's
if the
Holiday
year,
2017.
the year comes and goes, and in all of 2017 for Nintendo Switch, say you have Mario, Zelda, and Splatoon 2, is that enough?
Here's the thing.
3 games.
ARMS.
And Mario Kart.
And ARMS, Mario, yeah.
But this is something I think that's worth saying. Like, in February, there are 10 games I desperately want to play. Like,
on other systems.
The Switch is not competing in a vacuum.
It's true.
It's spacing all of these things out when I feel like
It's true.
there's so much stuff in the next 4 months that I couldn't be more excited for.
Yakuza, Resident Evil, Persona, Horizon,
For Honor,
Neo,
Nier,
Ni no Kuni.
Ni no Kuni.
God.
Zelda Collector's Edition came
You're
out.
right.
I can't find it anywhere.
Do you wanna hear the official prices on
Yes,
all the
please.
accessories?
Yeah,
Is it gonna bum me out?
So the Nintendo Switch Pro controller is $70, $69.99.
That's absurd, by the way.
A pair of Joy-Con controllers, $80, $79.99. You can buy them individually, a left or a right, for $50.
Why would you just want one?
I don't know.
I would just want to get that right one, man.
But they're the picture for that.
What if it breaks? You know, like,
Playing
Also-
games like this.
Also, it is worth noting that the pairs you can buy in black and black, blue and blue, red and red, or red and blue in the box.
Sure.
But the singles are only the black ones.
Yep.
For some reason, in the pictures. The Joy-Con charging grip, which is the one that you slide the two in, is $30. I didn't know that it also charges the Joy-Cons while you're using it. I don't know if it's plugged in or has a battery of its own in the
Yeah, I
middle.
wonder how long the little batteries on the...
Yeah, and then Nintendo Switch dock set, like a second one, is $90.
Dock set?
And then you can get Joy-Con
You can charge
wheel.
the docks? That's odd.
Oh, I guess
It's
for
another
different TVs
dock
in your house.
It's another dock.
So
Yeah.
like you have one in the kids' room and one in the living
It comes
room.
with the dock. It comes with a charging power
No.
and a HDMI.
Wow.
That's just like when they announced the Wii U.
Well,
You can also buy a
it's
set of
always
2 Joy-Con wheels for $15.
Joy-Con wheels?
Yeah,
What are those?
the same exact thing as the wheel for the Wii remote.
Oh my God! Show that to
Yeah,
chat.
man,
That's
a
so
DualShock,
funny.
I'm not trying to be an apologist here, but a DualShock is $60.
Yeah.
You know?
A DualShock is $60.
Yeah,
The
this
greatest
has way
controller
more tech.
ever
This
made.
has HD Rumble, baby.
You haven't even felt it yet.
You're saying, yeah.
Does the Pro Controller do
Can we confirm if the Pro Controller has HD Rumble? That is I'm curious about that.
Here's something that's frustrating about Nintendo. It's the only
Ice Rumble, yeah,
console
Cube
where I feel
Rumble.
like I have to have multiple types of controllers.
Chilled
Yep.
Rumble.
Yeah.
Like on a
Cold
PS4,
Rumble,
I
Rumble
only need a
Fresh.
Cold Rumble?
Cold Rumble.
Just where you're good to go. Xbox One, you're good to go.
Right. Xbox One has.
Has there ever been a WWF thing called Cold Rumble?
No, just the Royal Rumble.
Just the Royal.
Cold Rumble.
And I mean, come on, those are not red and blue. That's pink and turquoise. Let's be honest. Come on, that's not.
I hope
that is
they
not
are.
a red.
It's difficult to tell. They
If
call
you're
it
gonna
neon.
sell something as red and the
No,
logo
no.
of your console
They-
is red
they
and
called
those
it-
are different
They
reds,
called it something else. They called it
failed.
like neon blue and neon
yeah,
red or whatever.
that's not red. That's not Easy Allies red. I ain't getting that red.
It's like electric blue
Let me
or
see
something
what
like
they
that.
call it. They call it
They
something.
make diapers out of that color. I ain't getting that red.
I like that red.
I like it
that.
too.
I like that blue
Metal
too.
10.
It's a passive red.
Ric
Oh,
Flair says, "Woo!"
You know what though? I think the important thing to keep in mind, in a way, like a lot like the Nintendo 64 for me personally, is if Zelda reaches that that level of quality where it cannot be ignored.
Yeah.
If Mario Odyssey reaches that level of quality that can be ignored, you can make up for lack of quantity with quality.
Yeah.
You can do it. And the conversation that we're having would be totally different. But we just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not immediately finding information on the Pro Controller's rumble capabilities, but
They didn't talk about the.
we have to assume that it has
They didn't
at
talk
least
about it
rumble.
at all. They didn't show it at all.
Does the Wii U Pro Controller have rumble?
No.
Then this one might not.
So, Damiani, I know Zelda has been delayed like crazy, like multiple Zelda games. Like delaying a Zelda game is a known thing to do.
2015 to 2016 and
Right.
2017.
Is it the same with Mario? Have Mario games statistically traditionally been delayed?
Yeah, I don't. Later Mario games, yes.
Not like we knew we were going to get it, but we didn't find out till later. They announced it, set a date, and then later
If
date.
Odyssey is not, if
Yes, that
Odyssey
is
is 2018, I will not.
We are
be
in
surprised.
they're with trouble.
They're in
if that
big
if that doesn't
trouble,
that
yeah.
really needs to happen the holiday.
Or before like November.
Because that's it. That's like the only
Yeah.
Switch game we really know that's going to wrap out the year.
Yeah.
I mean, it is January, but
So, Jones, this is my thought. This is what I'm thinking. When you do a console reveal, you sort of have to develop a promise for more than 1 year. And we have a promise of 6 months with this thing. We have some RPGs that were kind of hinted at, but from Nintendo at least, we don't see a vision. We don't see a long-term vision from this thing.
Yes.
That's very concerning in terms of what you're showing on day one.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty bummed.
It's
I don't think they knocked it out of the
no
park.
confidence.
Kyle, I think you encapsulated it perfectly.
Yeah.
What about Xenoblade? That's coming a ways away.
Yeah, like 2 years.
That's what we're saying.
This is what we just
talked
about.
Yeah.
Monolith Soft has a history of coming out at the end of the life cycle.
We got some
now,
cool.
to be fair, this looks much farther along than Xenoblade Chronicles X did when we first saw it, but we don't know.
That SMT thing is big question mark. Like they didn't really specify.
That SMT thing.
That thing's far off.
Yeah, that thing's
that's
forever
like
away.
that's the only thing of that exists.
That's like Death Stranding far off.
Yeah.
Chad has
8
confirmed
years.
that Pro Controller has HD Rumble.
Okay. Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Octopath Traveler. I just want to reiterate.
Octopath Traveler is cool looking to me.
Chad also confirmed that you do not get to keep your free game from the Nintendo Online service.
That is so funny.
That is
it's like the Neo beta. You did,
It's
like,
How do they
so
think
weird.
that looks? Like,
That's
how do
so
you know?
weird.
Yeah.
That might not be true though. Do we know that for 100%?
Chad
Chad
has
is-
confirmed it.
Well, now we're accepting chat.
Yeah.
Bren wasn't before.
I don't know anymore.
I don't know who to believe.
I don't know who to believe.
Chad
Games
also
are coming
says
out
Wii U
next
Pro
year. They're
Controller
coming
has
out
Rumble.
this year.
Alright, I'll believe you.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, if Amazon pre-order comes up, I might pre-order it and then cancel it later before they take my money.
Oh yeah, I need to try to pre-order a Pro Controller. Fudge. Oh wait, can you play Breath of the Wild on Switch? Yeah, you can.
Ooh, looks like we have launch lineup. Damiani, can you bring that up?
There's a post on NeoGAF for that. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to see that.
Sorry.
Yeah, we need
It's
to see
really-
the launch lineup.
It's
Do you
really-
think PS4
NeoGAF
Pro
is so down on Switch right now? It's not even
Yeah.
funny.
Oh,
Do you think PS4 Pro sales have spiked right now?
What?
PS4 Pro. The people were holding out.
Time to
How
buy
many-
in, baby.
How many people bought like a Vive?
Yeah.
After watching that, they were like, nope, Vive. No thanks.
North American Switch lineup. What the hell?
Yeah.
It just,
I'm
I
not
don't
reading
know.
because it's just text.
We've
It's
had this
blind text.
We've had this
Here's the
conversation.
launch
Throw it
lineup.
up.
Throw it up.
Yeah.
I'm not showing this to chat. You guys
Show it to Chad and all of us. We want to see.
NeoGAF posts.
Yeah.
In small font.
I want to
It's
see.
not good to show.
It's good to see. All right,
It's
if you
really
say so.
not, it's like not the best to show.
All right, let's get in camera.
1-2 switch.
Get on the
So
mic
let's
at
repeat
least.
it.
Yeah.
1-2 switch.
1-2
One,
switch.
two, switch.
Launch
The
lineup.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild is a
Just
launch
Dance
title.
2017.
Just Dance 2017.
Has Been Heroes.
Oh yeah, we talked. That's the Viking game.
Okay.
Has Been Heroes.
Snipper Clips.
Snipper
Right.
Clips is real.
Super Bomberman R.
Super Bomberman R
Does Gaia 5 Complete?
is a launch title. Is this guy 5 launch title?
Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Nice.
Oh my
in
God.
America?
Yeah.
In America?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Rayman Legends.
Rayman Legends. On...
No.
No.
Steep.
Rayman Legends was meant to be a Wii U launch title.
Oh my god.
Steep.
Steep.
Skylanders, Imaginators.
Skylanders.
And I Am Setsu.
And I Am Setsu.
Wow.
Steep is not going to run well on that system.
No. That is a bad launch
Do
lineup.
not, unless that is the only video game console you own, do not get Steep for the Switch.
Yeah.
Kyle, I don't know how many times we've
Oh,
talked
boy.
about dreaming about the Switch lineup
Yeah.
on Easy Allies podcast. You know, this was their time
This was their
to
time.
lay the gauntlet down, to be like,
Yeah.
yo, Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Donkey Kong.
We're
We're back.
This is everything we've been working on for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, they should, like...
Let's nuke the video game industry right now. Let's get everyone talking about the
Q3 and
Switch.
Q4 basically did not exist for the Wii U, so we could bring you
All
this.
of last year, Jones.
Yeah.
All of last year.
The
dude.
entire life of the
Yeah.
Wii U.
The Wii U's
yeah.
been dead for me for years.
I'm feeling like, I'm honestly feeling like they should not have announced the Switch, saved up everything, and just done a drop of Holiday with all the games. Like, that would have maybe been a better choice for Nintendo.
They gotta make money.
They gotta make money eventually.
People are saying, and there is
Yeah.
official confirmation that Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is 2017, but
No.
but
So is Shenmue 3.
But I have not seen. Right? Yeah, exactly. So we a delay seems very likely based on what we saw, and I see nothing that's pointing to a North American release in 2017.
Damiani, can we see Ultra Street Fighter 2?
I think I can find something. Apparently Walmart pre-orders are back up or something.
Chat had a link. Chat had a link to Ultra Street
Hey,
Fighter
look,
2.
wait, pre-orders are back up, but Kyle got canceled? What? How's that fair?
I don't know.
I'm still feeling hopeful. March 3rd, they got about a month and a half to secure those Dreamcast licenses.
Yes.
Lock them down.
There's still time.
There's
still time.
There's still time.
But are they still doing directs? Are we going to get another dedicated stream of
Yes.
information before March 3rd?
Tomorrow even. Like
Okay,
tomorrow
right. Yeah.
they're streaming games. Like they'll do more information tomorrow.
There's no video, it's just a page.
Oh really?
I want to
Yeah,
see
that's
these games that are
screenshots.
coming out at launch.
I know there
that
was
we don't
footage of the
anything about.
presentation,
Yeah.
but
That's what I want.
That weren't worthy.
Also,
to
I just
show.
realized that the Nintendo accessories page does not have a USB adapter for the Ethernet port on it.
Yeah, if you have Has-Been Heroes that is going to be coming out at launch, and you
Why
don't
not
see
show it?
literally a second of it in this
Right.
entire presentation,
To me,
that's
this
rough.
just maybe the treehouse. Maybe they'll show a bunch of
If
stuff.
we
in
don't get
Treehouse.
no snipper clips in the presentation, that's a fail.
Why no Mother 3? Are they saving it for E3 now? Oh man.
What are they gonna?
Bombs, Kyle.
No, they're just gonna. Splatoon 2 is all they're bringing to E3, Kyle. That's it. It's gonna be a Splatoon 2 E3.
No. E3 is retro. We're gonna see what Retro has been working on.
I want them to do a Zelda-style blowout of a Metroid, where it's Metroid only.
pre-order
That would be
Mario
stupid,
right
but-
now.
That would be weird on a.
Pre-order
That'd be
Metroid.
That'd be weird, yeah.
Metroid is rapidly approaching Half-Life 3.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
it'll be no. It's in all seriousness, it'll be a Mario E3. We will not see a second of that game. Nothing new
Mario?
until E3,
Oh,
and they'll
yeah,
do a
sure.
giant
Big-
Mario
yeah,
blowout.
They're gonna do a big Mario blowout.
They'll introduce a bunch of new worlds.
They'll show.
I guess I'm not disappointed because I've been on this exact same page with Nintendo
But that's
since
what's so disappointing.
That's
Wii
what
is
disappoints me.
Mario and Zelda. Like
No, but it like you don't pay $300 for 2 games.
I
don't.
I do because they're games that every single time impact my life in positive ways, and games that I think about and dream about for an entire lifetime.
Sure.
So for me, like, honestly, 2 games is enough, but it is disappointing that, you know, here we are in this no more generations of consoles things,
Right.
where I had the hope that they would come out firing on all cylinders and launch a Metroid or a Donkey Kong with all this, but
To me,
they didn't.
So tech focused, man. Ice
Yeah.
cubes, Huber. Ice cubes, man. That's how in love with this tech they are,
Yeah.
man. Ice
'Cause
cubes.
That's what makes me worried is that
Right.
it's because the Wii hit so hard with that tech stuff. They repeated that with the Wii U and it fell flat. And they've done the exact same thing with this as they did with the Wii U.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo is not learning from their mistakes. That's what makes me worried.
Because when they debuted the Switch, I thought they had.
You're right.
It seemed simple. It was
I
like,
was like,
oh, okay.
simple, it's
very
about
simple.
video games.
Yes, the video's great.
Yeah.
The console's simple. And then here they're just like, look at this little stupid thing. It's got lots of stupid tricks. I'm so frustrated about that.
It's way too small. It looks very small.
It's just like, I got a little handle. I can just
It looks much smaller than I thought, too.
Just side comment. That it was a fast presentation.
It was an hour long.
There were segments we didn't like, but the segments moved very quickly to each other. Like imagine like your Xbox E3 presentation where it's like, and ladies and gentlemen, Todd Howard.
Right.
He's like walking on stage and the lights. Yeah. Okay, thanks everybody.
Pre-recorded
Hi, I'm
video.
here. And they
Yeah.
said, okay, now I'm done talking. Boom, and it like immediately went to somebody else. They were already on stage. You know, like Pseudo was the only one that like took advantage. You know, that was like, I don't have anything to show. I got no gameplay.
EA guy. But then just think back in your mind to the PlayStation 4 E3 press conference with the live orchestra.
Silly, though.
No, it's silly, but like that was just game.
Right.
Like that's how you launch the Switch.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying compared to stuff Nintendo's done before. The specific of the immediate cut to somebody on the opposite side of the stage who immediately started talking. I was like, hey.
Yeah, that was
and just them being on stage, I was not expecting. I thought it was going to be a big video.
Yeah, it's not fair to compare a press conference for a system in the middle of its life cycle, like just picking up speed, to a launch, you know, because things don't always have, like, you're not going to have a bunch of killer apps at launch because the thing doesn't exist and people haven't had very long to program for it.
Yeah.
But, like, you still need to be exciting and wow people
I mean,
to sell units, or it's gonna die like the Wii U.
I agree.
But this is when this console is coming out. You know what I mean? Like these things cost money. We have to make value judgments based on what we see.
Right.
You know, we can make excuses all day, but
exactly.
Like this is the real world. You know.
Yeah.
I'll make a value judgment. I wanted that Mario game for a really long time.
Me too.
Just to turn those frowns upside down just a little bit.
And Jones, in May 2018, when that game comes out, you can buy a Switch and play it.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
At a discounted price.
16 months
when the Switch costs
$200,
the rest of us, no one bought it on the planet.
I guess.
No.
Yeah.
With another copy of Metroid Fusion.
Unspecified Tales game coming to Switch.
Specify it.
I'm sure PS4 as well.
The Japanese site
I know
says
it's frustrating.
Also, like, why not lean on Milk? Milk is a system seller.
Milk's a system.
We saw a shot
long drawn out intro to Wild West Shootout. No milk.
Two people sitting across from each other at the table, going like this, and then the little Wii U screen has got little white lines going beep. Little Milk.
Oh man.
Oh god, what a pervy game. What
What's
a weird
pervy?
game.
People milk.
Yeah, people do milk.
People milk.
Do they simulate the milking now?
I've
you milk because you got to milk.
I've been to a farm on a
Not
field trip
pervy in a
where you
sexual
did
way,
but
like
simulated milking.
tactile.
Okay.
Very
There's like the
weird.
machine you learned on first.
Yeah, it's like rubber. It was like rubber.
Was
Right.
there was a
I've done that field
cut the
trip.
chicken's head off machine?
No, because that's gruesome.
That's raw. You got to know how to do that.
That's perverse.
No
Getting
machine's
off the
going to teach you how to
rails,
do
man.
that.
I have had that
I've
field
done
trip
that in
though.
real life,
Nice.
but it's a long story. I don't want to get into
I'm
it.
just saying,
God.
with the joypad, you know, you could with the
Chicken's head off.
hatchet action.
Chicken murderer.
Hold on, we need a Don story.
No,
Don story.
it's too much to get into.
No. The Switch gave us nothing. We need a Don story.
We need a palate cleanser.
We got to end on a crunch. Don.
We
Come
need a
on.
hard close.
Yeah.
All right, it was a long time ago. We're gonna travel back to the days of Super Nintendo.
Chat needs it.
Whoa, great names.
No,
All of your
just,
stories start like that.
Is this before or after a gift was buried in a graveyard near your house?
This is before that.
Okay.
I was really, really young. I mean, too young to be doing this.
Gotta be a man someday.
I think I was, who knows, I was just a little child. And anyway, we had some friends, and we were visiting, my family was visiting on the property, and it was a farm, they had a farm there, and so this is one of the things they did, was cut off chicken's head, and for some reason, they thought this was an experience I should have at like 5, so I just remember we were up in this like orchard.
This gave you your edge, Don.
Yeah.
We're in this orchard, and they have a block of wood or something, and they're cutting off the chicken's heads, I guess, and they had them like on a fence. They're plucking, you know, you pluck out the feathers.
Oh man.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I still remember the chicken skin as you like pluck it out. You can see the pores. They're really gross. I just remember I was like holding it down. They're like, "Don't let go, don't let go," and I'm like, "Don't let go," and I chopped the chicken's head off. And right when I chop it off, I just let go, and the chicken jumps up, and it's like running through the orchard with no head, blood spurting out of it, like. Just all over until
And
it
you're
died.
5.
I was, I'm 5, 6. I was like really, really, really
This
little.
is
I'm not
explaining
exaggerating.
a lot.
Anyway.
Dude.
Oh my god.
That's about it.
Awesome.
So never use the phrase "running around like a chicken."
Yeah.
with his head
Like
cut
a-
off.
He'll have
Roach dog.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Jesus.
true.
Don, good story.
Thanks.
Damn. Take us out, Damiani.
On that note, we are EC Allies, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Do we have anything else,
Let's do
Damiani?
closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts.
Yeah, like how we started. I want everybody to do a closing.
Mario
thoughts.
looks fantastic.
Okay.
Mario looks amazing. That might be the best Zelda trailer I've seen for that. And I know the Japanese dialogue screaming was a little over the top, but like that affected me actually. Like
What's it?
Zelda screaming into
Yes.
Link's arms.
1-2 Switch is both the name of a Nintendo launch game and the sound of someone counting the whole launch lineup.
Damn.
Including the system.
Brutal.
No snipper clips.
Breath of the Wild Standard Edition on Switch sold out on Amazon already.
I'll download it.
Arms looks cool, but will it control that well?
It's a $60 game.
He's like, here, these other people are gonna play it. And we're like, oh, cool, live demo. And it was like, no, you just
They should
recorded
have showed people playing
some footage
for sure.
I guess.
That's a $30 game.
Mario 8 Deluxe looks good, but Mario Kart 8 was already great 2 years ago.
Battle mode though.
Battle mode.
Battle mode.
Will Battle Mode be on Wii U?
Guaranteed Easy Allies tournament coming up, no question.
Oh, yeah.
Dry bones.
Will it be on
dibs.
Wii U though?
We don't know.
Yeah. If it is, there's no reason for that game.
Wait, for what?
If
it's on
that
Wii U
Battle
as
Mode
well.
is on Wii U, there's no
Oh, no,
reason.
they won't add it. They won't add it.
Xenoblade 2 not coming forever. Fire Emblem Warriors, no gameplay, no nothing.
Wait, hold on here. Hold on here. I want to talk about this with Ben. Okay?
All right.
Xenoblade 2 just got announced.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're just passing it off. Like I have
No.
I
That's
have
not
no
how I
connection.
feel.
I have
That's
no
not how I
He just
feel.
knows it's going to come out in 3 years.
But I'm excited for the announcement in general that it exists.
I'm absolutely excited.
Yes.
I love both Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X. I absolutely had a blast playing through them.
Yeah, you love it.
And what I love about the Xenoblade series is that, like, it looks like they're learning the best lessons from Xenoblade Chronicles and X and creating something new.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. Push JRPGs forward. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's go. I will be there day zero,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
But I'm the only reason you're sensing some hesitancy is I'm worried about delays and when we're actually going to get it
tempering defense mechanism.
Right.
Okay.
Defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Like shielding myself from disappointment.
Yeah.
But
when they're like, 2018 holiday or something.
right.
Yeah.
When it is there,
Okay.
I believe in the quality of it. Absolutely.
Cool.
Chat, I know you're reiterating it a lot. We know it's confirmed for 2017. We simply don't believe
We
it.
don't believe in the confirmation.
Splatoon 2, great new features. Win was taken out of the sales a little bit because it was in the announcement video. We were kind of we were wondering, is that 2 or is that a port? So it wasn't like, oh, Splatoon 2. It's like, oh, it's Splatoon 2. You know, so like maybe a little, but
like the knack.
happy that it's happening. And do we know when that's happening? Oh, this summer.
Yeah.
It broke Huber's heart with Dragon Quest.
That was pointless.
That was disrespectful.
That was disrespectful.
Oh my god.
Didn't get Ben more excited about a Shin Megami Tensei announcement.
No. Again, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there was nothing there.
Yeah.
There was nothing.
Come on.
Todd Howard's excited to work with Nintendo. Suda51 is maybe doing something with Travis Touchdown on the system. EA is going to make games for the Switch. Everybody, shocker.
FIFA.
FIFA specifically.
Yeah, FIFA's
only
making
FIFA.
it.
They said they're going to, but they may
Yeah,
not.
you're not getting Madden. Only FIFA. Yeah, folks. Other than tech, that's your Switch.
Ice cubes,
That's
though.
where we're at. Ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Ice cube
Ice cubes
HD,
for sure.
3
1,
ice
2,
cubes.
or 3 ice
Rumble.
cubes.
Ice Rumble.
Ice Rumble.
Will 1, 2 Switch
Hold
have the
Hold
Ice Cube
Rumble.
test? Is what I want to know.
Damiani's got a video for us.
I'm gonna listen to the audio. Hopefully it's
Oh
on.
shit.
What in the what?
What?
Did this just come out today?
He's seeing some questionable content on his son's Switch.
He is.
You can do it from your phone.
Oh, this is cool.
This is cool.
Oh, you can set a time limit? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
From your app.
Huber, I love this context. Bowser as a dad is really good.
He's a good guy.
But what
He is!
what he's doing is wrong. I think Bowser should look his son in the eyes and tell him not to be.
And say,
Yeah.
son,
Instead of rigging the system.
Instead of standing behind him.
this is true. There's an intrinsic lack of trust here.
Well, Bowser Jr. is pretty sketchy.
Yeah, he knows.
Bowser Jr.'s gonna steal his phone.
He turned it off.
He's gonna learn from his dad. He's gonna steal the phone.
Look at him. He's having the time of his life.
でも
2.5 hours.
約束を破ったことはお父
Oh,
さ
so
んに
maybe it
バ
just
レバレで
warns
す
you?
よ
Look, he's just doing his job this day
中断
too.
モードにすれば約束の時
Also,
間で
those
ゲームをス
claws
リ
would
ープさ
not
せること
operate
も
from
できますが
No, there's heat running through those claws.
He'd have to use the soft pads underneath the
Oh
claws.
no!
Oh, right at the finish line.
Shut
Oh.
Oh,
This is a bad.
That's messed up.
This is big budget.
Dude, wait, he's like,
And then he gives him more time.
Yeah.
Sucker.
No, he's like gifting him time. I think.
Yeah.
is that 2 minutes?
Finish the race.
No.
No.
No, but you can
Boy,
loan
I
her an
stole all my
old game for a
coins.
month.
Yeah.
Oh, creepy! Creepy, dude!
So sad. That's so sad.
お子様がどのソフトをどれだけ遊んだか一目でわかるレポートが届きます。
That dark side's cool.
お気に入りのソフトを知ればお子様との会話も
Look at
盛
him,
り
he's
上が
just
りま
telling
す
his
ね。
dad about his favorite game. Hitting Mario with a shell.
もちろんこれまで通りの保護者による使用制限も
Bayonetta 3 series announced!
遊べなくした他の人とのコミュニケーションや SNS への投稿を制限してネットにまつわるトラブルからお子様の身を守ります。
Aw.
Were those internet perverts?
大切なお子様のため
I bet that's what that was
に
symbolized.
してあげてください。
Trolls, they were trolls. Internet
そこでもっと
Bowser's a button that
楽しめるゲーム機
Look how fast his
Look at his
bumps
finger,
are.
yeah.
任天堂見守るスイッチ
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Sweet you.
Favorite dad.
Favorite dad!
Ending on a positive note.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyone else with any last minute thoughts?
Yeah, disappointed they didn't talk about like anything in the system itself, like the UI or what virtual console's gonna be.
Yeah.
Right.
Like what the Miiverse is gonna be. What are you doing, man?
That stuff
This
is
was the time to do it.
Super important. It's so important.
Because like they could
Yeah.
fill gaps of time with games like virtual console games and stuff like that.
There's a milk video.
Damiani, we gotta watch.
We
the
gotta
milk
see
video.
milk.
We gotta see milk.
We gotta crunch on
Afraid we
milk,
gotta watch
please.
that milk
I think we have to
video.
like hard cut after milk.
Okay, sorry.
That'd be so fun.
I'm trying to see if they're linking.
They mentioned
Master
battery
Edition.
life. It was like 6 hours tops.
I bet. Yeah, I want to talk about the graphics. Like
Sure.
every game looks like it's on Wii U.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It
that was
doesn't look
the worst.
It doesn't look any.
That was the
yeah.
worst looking Skyrim I've ever seen.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
It looks better than Wii U.
I think it looks exactly the same.
It's like Wii U
Arms
Plus.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Like
All right.
Splatoon 2 looks identical.
Oh, this isn't official though.
I promise you it doesn't.
Maybe preview this yourself before we stream it, Damiani?
No, I gotta watch 1-2 Switch Milk.
Right, but it might not be.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
right, it
Oh,
is
this is official,
Even the
baby.
new Mario looked like 3D World.
All right.
No way. It looks so much better
Okay.
than 3D
This is
World.
it. This is gonna bring it home.
Visually, it has flaws for sure.
Draw
but, like,
distance issues for sure.
Mario's face has more polygons.
And like Breath
But-
of the Wild,
but, Hubert-
I want to look at I want to compare it to the Wii U version.
But think about
honestly.
it'll look really good on that little screen.
Breath of the Wild does look grody.
Things look
for sure.
good on the little screen.
There's some grodiness.
It's very
Breath
empty.
of the Wild, yeah, kind of looks.
It's a very
not
empty game.
visually attractive.
There you go.
All right. Milk.
Milk, please.
Oh boy.
Sell us the console.
Yes.
And then you have to stare at each other.
High octane
You
gameplay.
gotta make eye contact.
Hey, it was pretty close. You're putting milk in a cup.
Those are puppies.
This is like
Well-
slightly disturbing.
Oh, you have to squeeze
Playing
the
this
thing.
game. Uncomfortable.
Oh, that's wild.
So you gotta like press. Oh, you gotta press both buttons. You gotta
But
press
in
the first
order,
one and
like
then the
you're-
second
like an
one
udder.
as it's going down.
Getting more freaked
I thought that was Kristen Shaw for a second, but it's not.
weirdest video game trailer.
Are you still second guessing my pervy?
This Ben, it'd just be like me staring at you going like this.
I don't want that. You're staring at each other doing that.
That is going to. I'm afraid that right there is going to define the Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah.
Is that
dude's-
30-second
That
trailer.
dude's disgusting look as he's doing this, staring at that
Oh
light.
my god.
I'm gonna have a nightmare about that tonight. Like I go out of my living room and that guy's just like, and I'm like, ah.
And I am canceling my.
Yeah, cancel the pre-order.
Let's go back to the scene you
That's
said
why
on the
you break-
plane.
Yeah.
I hand you a Switch controller.
Yeah, and then we're both just like staring at each other on the plane, going like this.
That's why you bring your
The
own
old woman
Joy-Cons
next
to
to
your
us is
friend's
like-
house because you don't know what those
Oh,
Joy-Cons
you don't know
have
what
been.
those Joy-Cons
Specifically
have
the
been.
Joy-Con pad. Although that, I mean, if we would like just like sift through some bonuses. I do like the little pad that they added on. We didn't know about that. The extra little thing onto the Joy-Con that has the better buttons in the
That's
back.
so unnecessary. It's so superfluous.
It's
just
the
another
security thing.
Yeah.
But at least it comes with it.
Yeah.
You're gonna add that dumb thing. At least it's free.
It's just another thing.
They sent it to me.
Milk, Ben.
Ew.
Milk.
Share the joy.
No.
Share the joy.
Yeah, you want a nice
I don't want to
glass of
review
milk?
1-2 Switch. I just want to review Milk.
Milk. Or during the 1-2 Switch review,
I don't want
you
to
mention
milk
you
anymore.
mention all those in one thing, and then the rest is all milk.
There's a
8
series
paragraphs
that
about
starts-
milk.
Yeah.
Sharing the joy with
Wait.
milk.
When we if somebody reviews the footage
Oh,
that we
God.
could use.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. So good.
Yeah, like how do you review? We gotta wear dumb cowboy hats and have gunfights on
Costumes
camera.
for all the games.
We gotta go all in. Yeah,
I'm
we gotta
actually
go all in.
like yes.
Costumes for every minigame.
I want to know which one of us would win in a duel tournament. I like that. I'm
Oh
excited
yeah,
about
for
that.
sure.
I'm milking it dry.
Oh my god. Make the milk
uncomfortable.
Oh, that's Huber's milk face right there.
Oh,
boy.
Jones.
We want scores. Let's do a 1 to 10 score. For
Presentation
the
score?
Presentation. Yep.
Oh, boy.
I'm the weirdo. I'll go 3.5 stars.
No stars.
No stars?
Out of 10.
Out of 10, I'll go
Yeah.
7. I'll go 7 out
Why
of
are we
10.
still? Why are we doing out of 10 though? That's old. That's old. This is new era, baby.
Yeah, we're easy Alex.
Stars is for art.
Okay.
Oh.
That's so.
Then we should give it a letter score.
We're like at the
school.
Olympics holding up
Yeah.
cards.
We should give
you
this
know,
A through F, like
We should.
school.
A through F is good.
A through F? Okay.
A through F.
Then that's a flat C. That's
Damiani
a
has
C.
breaking news.
My pre-order for both my Switches has been updated to December 30th, 2017.
What?
We ordered so much.
They saw a response to
Wait. Then they fixed it.
Oh, good.
For a second it said December 30th, now it's
Oh,
back to
man.
March 2nd.
That's a job I don't
we're
want.
Cool. We're cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Jones says flat C.
Are we
Yeah.
doing pluses and minuses or no?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
letters?
yeah.
Up to you, Don.
I abstain. I don't give
Abstain.
the yes.
Ian.
C also. Yeah.
Alright.
It is important to remember that the PS4 reveal was bad, and the Xbox One reveal was super bad.
Yes.
Yes.
Both of those things were bad.
But they have better track records.
As Ben said, we're way closer to launch than we were when those two things happened. When those two events happened.
Yeah.
We are 2 months away, or 3. That's crazy. They needed to show a lot more.
Less than 2.
Yeah, less than 2 months.
Huge highlights. Keep this from being a D. It's a D plus.
Wow.
Ben?
I was afraid to go D.
It's a D plus.
Okay.
Honestly, everything that Kyle said, I totally agree with, and also, just the Dragon Quest thing was especially brutal.
Insult.
God. Knife in the gut.
There are definitely reasons that you can go back to, but still hurt hearing it. I'm gonna go C minus. No, D plus. I'm with Kyle Bossman. D plus.
I'm gonna say B minus.
Wow.
Because I'm way more hyped for the Switch than I am the Wii U. The Wii U launched with New Super Mario Brothers, piece of shit game. Agreed. We're getting.
I did not see that coming.
We're getting a Zelda game, and we saw a real Mario game that has a release window. And I've cut ties with Nintendo, long ago. So this is really no surprise. This is exactly what I expected. So I'm going B minus.
Nice.
Would have been higher if they had shown some heavy hitters like Metroid or
Yeah.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, Metroid, I would have
So-
been hyped as hell for this thing.
Yeah.
Waivers.
Yeah.
C minus. They didn't show me enough about the system itself, the specs and the online, all that stuff. They just kind of briefly talked about. No virtual console. Zelda and Mario were like the only saving graces for me, I guess.
I'm changing mine to a D then, because I just said C because I was afraid of getting teased, and we had to go first.
For the record?
No, yeah, for real.
I'm surprised we even get like a fake launch day montage. It's just like, here it is. Here's all the games that are coming out at launch. Here's what you can prep for.
Yeah.
Even if you're like recycling old stuff, like that, like.
We had the montage, but it wasn't clear this is
It wasn't
launch day
clear.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I just think there's way more potential with the Joy-Cons than there ever was with the Wii U gamepad.
Well, yeah.
And
because they went back to the Wii. It's just the Wii, but smaller and colorified.
Oh, that's kind of true.
It's just the Wii with a Wii U. It's the Wii
it's
U.
a portable Wii.
It's the
kind
Wii
of?
U. No, it's the promise of the Wii. It's what the Wii U should have been, where you can take the Wii wherever you want,
Yeah.
And it's the Wii controllers. It's
The Wii
literally
and
just the
Wii U
Wii and the
combined.
Wii U
Whoa,
combined.
you're giving
with
me
a
nightmares.
3DS.
Dock it.
I
Oh
don't think the
no.
Joy-Cons
C+,
are gonna
C+.
feel
Yeah,
as
C+.
good
Oh,
in
no.
your hand.
No, the Joy-Cons are gonna feel worse than the Wii
Massive
remotes because they're
Yannies
too
right now.
small.
The remote
They're
feels
too
great.
thin.
No, I think the tech is better.
No, dude.
No.
Did you see that
That was
man
so
holding
long
it in his
ago.
hand? The tech is better.
Yeah.
They look solid.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a lot of really cool stuff in it.
Yeah.
But to hold it looks very small if you're holding a Joy-Con by itself. Playing a Joy-Con by itself with like 2 players is like this.
They would even demonstrate it with
Yeah.
the close-up.
Yeah.
Well, when
was
held
holding
it,
it in his
it
hand.
hits the entire
He was
controller
holding.
with it.
He was
Yeah.
holding the Joy-Con charging dock controller, and it was basically, you know, it was like the size of a PlayStation 4 controller almost, a little bit taller.
Yeah.
It's
Score, letter grade, Damiani.
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna go with
On camera.
C-.
C minus.
Everything everyone has said has been absolutely true, and I agree with. The reason I can't give it lower, I mean, yeah, they really didn't do a very good job with the information about the system. They went over way too much stuff we already knew about. Like, that Switch video back in the fall was so succinct, and I feel like the first 10, 15 minutes of this presentation was like, you did a much better video of this last year. Why are we doing this again? So it was kind of like, it felt like a waste for me. Zelda part was great. That was good. It's hard for me to give something a D for a Nintendo press conference when they had new Mario, awesome Zelda trailer, one of the
Splatoon
probably
2.
best trailer. I'm not the biggest Splatoon fan, but that's cool. And Xenoblade too, even though it's not going to come out for 10,000 years. I was like, okay, that's pretty awesome. And just too many teases though. I'm with you, Ben. Like, some of those, like, yeah, when I felt you, like, when they said Dragon Quest stuff, like, here's 10 and 11 logos on the
God,
screen.
dude.
I was laughing.
Oh, that was
as soon as they
brutal.
cut the heroes, I was
Oh
like,
my God.
that is just evil. And then when they did Fire Emblem, I'm like,
Evil.
here's a teaser shot of a character. Have a good day. It's like, why even announce
so
it?
out of touch. Like, they don't know that we want those games, or that we want 10. Like, they're just like, oh,
Well, what's funny, it's like
silly Westerners, they don't want that.
Yeah,
So
they're
whatever.
like in Japan.
Yeah.
In Japan, but good luck in North America or Europe.
I feel like
C
I feel
plus
like-
out of spite.
Yeah, this is a negative note. This feels like a negative note to end on. Let's do trailer scores for Mario Odyssey and the Zelda trailer.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard. You need to like play it on repeat.
I mean, just like right now impressions, because I thought they were both really good.
Mario Odyssey is now the game that I want to play the most out of all video games that exist right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It hops straight to the top of my list. There's no other game that I want to play
And
more
you
than
still
that game.
gave this a D.
Yeah.
For having the #1 game on Earth you want to play. The #1 video game you want to play.
Consider your D plus.
D plus.
Yeah.
And it has the #1 video
But
game.
it's not just about
It's the presentation.
It's the presentation
Yeah, they-
when things
yeah.
are coming out. It's all. It's
They did
it's the
not
whole
do
package.
the greatest
this is a
job
bad
for
presentation.
Switch. The
That
console
game looks
itself,
incredible.
not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
We're rating the conference. We're not rating.
Yeah.
That's a good point, though.
That
Mario
game
Odyssey.
keeps it from being an F.
An F.
But-
Keeping it afloat.
I do really agree with what Damiano was saying, and the vibe that you guys are saying, what Kyle just said right now. Like, man, Mario Odyssey did
Mario
totally
Odyssey.
on point. Yeah.
And this is a good opportunity to let people know that if they go to patreon.com/easyallies and make a sizable donation to our cause of bringing video game news and opinions and jolliness to the world, they can possibly get us to the point where we're doing trailer score again, and then all of those would get scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the world we
Officially.
want?
And
Don't we
affording-
want to be there by
That's the
March
dream.
3rd?
Jones,
And
I love-
affording 9
I love
copies of the
reviewing
Switch.
trailers.
I love reviewing trailers. You know, I love watching this stuff with you guys. This is really great. If you are just tuning in and you're not familiar with us, Easy Allies, we love to do this. This is one of our favorite things. How many of these are we probably going to do in 2017? We got E3.
2 or 3 more.
We got we the PSX. There's probably going to be another.
Yeah.
I'm
Bunch
hoping
more.
Scorpio gets its own special. I'm
Yes.
really hoping
Yeah.
Scorpio-
Yes.
Okay, right, yeah. Another big Scorpion reveal.
Scorpio.
Oh, Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves could
Sea
be
of
the
Thieves.
greatest stream we ever do.
Oh yeah.
Sea of Thieves
Oh
feels
god.
like a Switch.
I want to play Sea of Thieves so much.
Well, how can we stream Steve? Because we all got to be on different
We just
consoles.
all bring our PCs over here.
We got to bring TVs too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Are we tricky?
We have
But
a
we're gonna make it
LAN
happen in
party.
2017 if that game comes out. And if you like hanging out with us and watching other
Brand
stuff,
manager.
we do that from time to time. Whenever a big announcement happens, we love being there with all of you.
thank you so much for the links. Thank you so much everybody who subscribed tonight. We saw a lot of resubs and a lot of first time subs. I think I saw like 10 of them go by when we first started the stream. I have no idea how many went by when I was not looking at the monitor. Thank you so much to all of our mods that were in chat tonight. That that made sure everybody was happy because we didn't have a chance to really get in there and have conversations with people.
Daniel Bloodworth, boots on the ground.
Thank you, Mr. Bloodworth, boots on the ground. For all we know, in line to play the Switch right now.
Playing Mario right now.
I don't know. Is he maybe
tomorrow? Tomorrow's the event.
Oh.
But the best part of this is not just Nintendo showing something to us. It's the fact that all of us can get together here and we can speak into a microphone and look into a camera and have this conversation with you and enjoy this with you. So thank you so much. If you are a patron, if you are a subscriber of us on Twitch or on YouTube, you can find all that at Easy Allies. And of course, you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. And we have a website, so you can go there if you want more information. But if you already follow us, thank you so much for tuning in. Anything before we wrap it up? Are we done? Are we pre-ordered? Does anybody still have a pre-order? Who still has a pre-order?
I'm making the switch.
I think I've got 3 pre-orders in right now.
Good. Stay tuned to find out if any of us actually get the console.
D+.
That's not bad for D+.
Yeah. 3 pre-orders.
You want to pull the trigger and take us out?
I would do 3 if it was an F.
Yeah, me too, dude.
They got you.
Yeah, I want to make that clear. Like, we were sour and mean. We're still extremely excited about the Switch.
Yes.
You guys are just heavily emotionally invested to
Let's be
Nintendo.
clear. Zelda.
Well, yes.
Because they can be great. They can be great.
This should be
Otherwise, it'd be waiting till Mario like everyone else.
But that has been the 2017 Nintendo Switch 2017 presentation. Easy Allies reactions 2017. Thank you so much for watching. We love you. Mwah. We will see you next stream.